And we are live.
Yeah,
what is up, people?
Fucking ass.
Stop.
Hey guys, welcome back to the stream.
Stop. All right, what is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new stream, and that is right. We have a very special election night stream. Oh, forgot the. There it is. It's working now. Okay. Yeah, we have a very special election night stream, one that we've been waiting for since, God, a year now. The Florida primary is finally here, and sadly, we only got one Florida man here today, and Mark. So, but yeah, this is going to be a very entertaining election night. It should be a very quick one because this is Florida. They're good at counting votes, unlike these are freaking states. But yeah, so we have the whole crew here tonight. We have Mr. Brandon, Mark, Napoleon, Tyrone, and Yay.
Yeah, shake that thug
Whoa.
ass.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. So yeah, sadly John is dead, so he cannot show up.
John is at work. He won't be joining until a little over an hour from now. He will be here though.
We're gonna still be live for a while because for those that don't know, in Florida they have 2 time zones. So the Panhandle is Central Time.
We also have Alaska, which Rap refused to let me stream for tonight.
Well, because like I said, I looked into it. There's no
refused to let us stream Hawaii.
Okay, that in my defense was a freaking 1 a.m. thing. I'm not going to allow that. But anyways,
Do we
guys.
have any Wyoming patriots in the chat?
Yeah, so there's governor primary in Wyoming, but again, that's going to be in a couple hours. We'll go for a while. We're not going to end like right after polls close. But before we get into it, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. All great ways to support the content. And if you want to support the channel even further, you can send super chats via the chat. Again, I'll read through as much chat as possible, but super chats are the best way to get your questions answered. Thank you. Who did? Was that you, Yay?
Thank you, Yay.
No.
I can tell. He just cracked open a cold one.
Yeah. What do you have?
That's a very
Probably
good
a
question.
Corona. You have a
Ugh.
Corona, don't
If you ever accuse me of drinking Corona again, I swear to God,
What you swear to God? What you swear to God? What short stuff?
it's a Miller
Pint
Lite.
sized. Of course you have a fucking Miller Lite. You
okay.
filthy fucking animal. Fuck you.
Nez for 10. No cry to the casino tonight for your fishback voters. Thank you so much for the super chat. President Gilbert Giddy up for 5.
You forgot to read the other part. Total grape or death.
Oh gosh, yeah. Thanks for super chat. Let's see here. President Gilbert Giddy up for 5. Raps like when I started stream on time means 2 minutes when it's scheduled. That's on time to him. Well, no, I just had to go do something real quick. Doctor for 2.
Yeah, he had to take a piss. He left the microphone on. We could hear you pissing, by the way.
What? My thing was mute. Whatever. Good lord.
No, you didn't.
Oh gosh. Doctor for
that's
2.
right. Piss that shit. All right, I'm gonna stop.
Stop.
Now.
Just stop.
Yeah, can we stop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor for 2.
Yeah.
How many seconds until Fishback blames the juice? 5 seconds. To be fair, he's not really like that compared to other people, surprisingly. But
He's just race baits mostly.
yeah,
Hey,
you know,
Napoleon, you're invisible on Discord, by the way.
it's like why I never really had like the biggest problem with me. I just like I think a lot of it just sloppulous crap, but it's not as crazy as some of these other people. So I'll give him that. American Nerd for 10. Forgot to ask Tyrone this yesterday. How do you think Huckabee would have done if Huckabee was president in 2000s, not W, especially in the budget, immigration, and foreign policy?
I think Huckabee see, here's the thing. Huckabee was a lot more conservative than the national environment would have allowed him for. I guarantee you he would have put up an immediate opposition to Lawrence versus Texas, because same-sex marriage is something he especially back then, he was not okay with whatsoever. I don't think he really would have gotten us involved in any war. If there was a war he would have gotten us involved with, it would have been Afghanistan. I don't see him that Iraq was like a uniquely Bush thing. We would be in Afghanistan
that was
and not
Cheney,
Iraq.
but
It was Bush. What I mean is the Bush ad.
well, yeah. But if you
Literally,
look at
any
it,
person who was president would have done that. Any president,
Yeah,
even Gore.
yeah.
Kerry would have been
any-
against it.
literally anybody, literally any Republican would have been okay with Afghanistan. But I do think the Bush admin was pretty much the only admin willing to go in on Iraq as well.
Well, because
So
they
we
had a
probably
friggin-
would have probably seen a much less drastically sized Great War on Terror. I do think Mike Huckabee would have actually focused on domestic affairs first and foremost. He's always been more of a domestic. I think Mike Huckabee actually had a pretty good Social Security reformation plan in 2008. So I don't know. Maybe he was the best president we never had.
I
This is
still
real
thi-
funny
well,
because if you think about it, imagine if we went from having a Democrat president from Arkansas to a Republican president.
That
from
would have been
Arkansas.
just- that-
Total Arkansas.
when was the
Natural
last time that's ever
Natural
happened?
state super Reich.
The last time two states have gone back to back?
Has it? Well, not including
Wouldn't it be
freaking
one
like
of these
Jefferson.
Ohio presidents, because Ohio had so many, but I don't know if any.
I
of
don't
them
think
were
they're back to back though. That is such a rare thing to happen. Like
Let
I'm
me
not counting
see.
like
it was
Washington.
Ohio. It
was
was
Ohio?
Hayes and
Of
Garfield.
course,
Yes,
yeah.
it was
Okay,
Ohio.
that was the only time.
Ohio had so many.
Yeah, I'm not talking like
okay,
I'm not talking like
technically
Virginia. And the,
Virginia.
well, yeah, but that's early 1800s. That doesn't count.
Yeah, Ohio would be the exception because Ohio has had so many presidents. Because
Yeah,
the
but
Rust
still,
Belt used to be so
That's
populated.
150 years. It's a long time.
Yeah.
All right, couple more super chats. Let's see here. M set smash for 2. Vote against Mills. Can't risk losing the general. Patriot. Eric for 2. The last dominoes the Tucker cult fell last night. Yeah, that Alex Jones thing killed them for good. But we'll talk about that later. President Gilbert Giddy up for 5. Ye says something about the Hawaii stream. Rap takes 6 to 7 seconds to reboot and says something. Thank you. Eric
Polls
for
have
5.
closed in
Yeah,
Florida.
polls just closed. Okay. So again, Florida's a fast state, so expect results in like a second.
So what are we all? All right. So
I'm
let's
waiting for
all...
Dan
Shut the
Bilzerian to
fuck
lose
up, Brandon.
horribly.
I'm speaking.
Yeah, she's
Proceeds to
speaking.
not speak.
Yeah.
You speak,
When a
if
black
you're
woman is
going to
speaking.
keep it.
When a
No,
black
I
woman is
understand,
speaking.
I understand.
Ask the
When a
question.
black woman is speaking. Yes. The question is, I know you shared yours, yay. What are we thinking the margin will be? I'm thinking 57 Donalds, 23 Collins, 9 Rayner, 6 He Who Shall Not Be Uttered, and 5 Other.
I have Fishback at 12%. Personally.
Okay, we're
That
just
may be
saying
a
his
little
name.
low.
Fuck you.
Okay, what am I? Oh my God, he's a fucking candidate on the ballot.
I know. I know.
saying.
I'm aware.
I think he. We'll see. I think at the end of the day he will do better than some people expect, but again, it's one of those things where he either gets 4% or 40%. That's the year 2026.
I think he'll do better than some people expect, but worse than others expect.
Yeah, like these people are saying he's gonna get 45%.
Okay, that was
that's-
satire. You weren't supposed to agree with me.
I hate you.
I was
I
making
think
fun
the
of
big-
you for not taking a side here and just saying that it's going to be better or worse than what people expect.
No, I just think
I
no.
think the big
I just
question
said
is if
he's
he
gonna do
gets
better
over
than people
10.
expect. I think he does better than people expect. He's not gonna win.
Do you think he's going to get over 10%?
I think
do,
so.
Personally.
I
So
barely.
like
think
15
He just has-
in that sort of
He has
range,
too much
or-
name recognition. I think from
He's
not
got
being
very
10%.
high
You
name
have some results
recognition.
already that just came out of Florida for. Oh, they appeared then disappeared.
Well,
Oh, good.
It's
have
overly
data
rigged,
out
it's-
We have data out of Florida Senate, Governor, and Dem Senate, but not our governor.
come on.
Do we
The
have?
Florida Second House has data reporting from Leon County.
Oh, okay.
we
We
also,
have.
I think,
okay,
have
we
results
have,
from Volusia.
We have Leon County, 46 Donalds, 25 Collins, 13 Rayner, 8% Fishback.
He's taking fourth.
8% in
Where
Leon.
is
This is
Fishback
Tallahassee.
expected to do
Fishback.
good?
That should be one of his better
Miami,
counties.
maybe.
Why is the results not coming in?
Leon is
They
52% in.
Just refreshed. They're in now.
Not for me.
Yeah,
What?
that was a massive drop from just Leon County.
Let's check other things real quick.
Or
Oh,
what about
Osceola
Kennedy?
County.
Everybody's on fire.
Yeah, okay, Osceola County. Fishback's at 8% in third place.
8%
Jake
in
Collins do a lot better than wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think a very comparable race this might be is to the Michigan governor race.
Oh, wait. Florida 7. Corey Mills, 42. His opponent's at 36. 52% of Volusia County is in.
Shit.
So Mills is gonna definitely do better in Volusia. The Volusia GOP just likes him better.
Losers.
Yeah, there's
and-
He's
none of
only up by
Seminole in.
6
I
there.
expect Seminole to vote against him pretty heavily because it's the more moderate Republicans, and Corey Mills is very scandal plagued. Oh, here we go. Holy shit. Bilzerian's winning a county.
What?
62%, no, 52% of Flagler
He's
is in.
good.
He's
That
winning
has to be an
63.
error.
That's got to be
That
an
has
error.
to be an
There's
error. That
no
has to be a
way. He's at
tabulation error.
64% in Flagler.
No.
Wait,
no,
what?
he's not winning,
No
no.
fucking way.
No. That's
We
not real.
Also,
No.
we also have results from Charlotte County. Fishback is in 4th with 5.3%.
Oh my god, please get fourth.
Please tell me Bilzerian is not
Please.
winning Flagler.
Fishback is currently in 4th in every single county that has reported results.
He's
Oh
at
my
7%
gosh.
statewide.
A lot more. Broward just came in. Fishback is at 8% in Broward.
He's
Where
gonna
are you
take
seeing
fourth
this?
place.
I'm not seeing
it anywhere
seeing
too.
anything from AFI.
Decision
about-
desk just updated.
AFI's on fire. Help.
Please
Mark.
tell me. Bilzerian, please, for the love of God, tell me this is not fucking real.
That has to be
Which
fake.
district is
That
this?
has to be fake. There's no
Because
way.
he's at 16% in Volusia, but 63% in
That's a
Flagler, the
mistake.
6th district.
That's a mistake. Yeah,
That's
he's
gotta
not
be
getting
a-
60% in a county. No way.
Because Randy Fine's he's only up by 8 if you trust that result.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Why are
So do we
things on
think
fire for
Randy
AFI?
Fine is going to get arrested or not? For
Oh,
looking
gosh,
at a
Biz-
kid with mail?
Bilzerian, can you
no.
imagine he does better than Fishback?
Well, that's the thing. Okay, currently, this has to be an error because Bilzerian's at 63% in Flagler. Right now, it's 50 Donalds, 23 Collins, 16 Renner, which means Fishback's getting like 8%. There's no way that he's getting 8% and Bilzerian's getting 63.
No, trust the plan.
I'm gonna wait for they
Patriots.
get more results in.
Trust the plan.
You have to click on view all candidates to see Fishback right now.
Oh my.
W.
He's
Go, Renner,
closer.
go.
I'm
He
looking at NBC. To be fair,
He is Fishback right now is closer to the guy in 5th place than he is to the guy in 2nd place. By the way,
Not for me. He's
By
only about
far.
he's less than a point and a half away from Renner.
No, from second. From second.
Oh, from second.
Yeah, from
obviously,
second.
He's 20 points behind Collins.
6 second.
Oh,
Yeah, and
N-
this
Nassau.
is all,
oh yeah, he's
this is
getting
all
killed.
early vote results that we're getting right now.
Yeah, there's no
How
way
much
freaking
money did Fishback spend?
a couple hundred
Let
thousand.
me
I
pull up
thought.
F- FEC.
200,000, yeah.
I thought
think
he.
Fishback got like over $1 million if you include the outside pack stuff, which was like shifty money. I think I'm not a lawyer to fully know, but his fundraising has been like sub 10,000 every single month.
He raised
Okay.
700 and spent 700.
Thousand?
He raised 700,000?
That has to be self-funded. He has a lot of money.
He does have a lot. Okay, Byron Donald
According-
spent 13.8 and spent 5.3.
According to Transparency USA, he raised and spent $500,000.
Wow.
What?
He
For
raised
what?
$500,000?
What did
fuck
he
was
spend
raising
half a
money
million dollars on? He's getting 18,000 votes.
He spent his top payee was $209,000 to Shock Sock Apparel.
What?
Real.
He spent $200,000 on clothing?
And then his second highest was $31,000 to Alexander Maguglia, which might be a campaign staff.
Oh, by the
Wow.
way, we're having a Chud versus a white lib versus minority off in the Florida Senate.
Yeah, we
Alex
talked about
Vindman
this.
Is up by less than a point and a half.
He's losing
Uh,
now.
He spent
Decision Desk has
200
called that Debbie Wasserman Schultz has won her primary, stealing the black seat.
They stole
Collins- Collins is winning
Wow.
2 counties currently, Madison and Lafayette up in the Panhandle.
He's
That's a
doing
good
a lot.
result for Collins.
Doing a lot
No,
better than
he's
expected.
doing, yeah, I
Can
expected
anyone pull
Byron
up the
Donalds.
polling averages?
I
So
just had it,
Collins,
please
for
hold.
Collins?
Collins was sitting at like 15%. Like I was saying, I think the Michigan governor race, GOP nomination that just happened, where like John James got like 50%, Perry Johnson got like 30, and then whatever got like 10%. I think that might end up being very similar to what we end up getting here in Florida.
Yeah, Collins is averaging 15% in the aggregate. Donalds was at 43. Fishback was at 12. Although that
What
includes
the
a
fuck is
certain pollster we're
happening?
not going to mention. Colon 3.
Yeah.
Another county
But-
came in. Lake Fine is winning 52. Bilzerian's at 15%. So Flagler has to be an error. There's no
Yeah,
way it's
they're not. They're
Oh,
not.
you know what it
updating
is? You know what it is? I'm pretty sure Bilzerian and Fine are switched. I'm pretty sure Bilzerian is at 16%. 'Cause
That would make a lot
match-
more sense.
That would
Oh,
match. With he's at 15 to 16% in the other two counties.
So
Yeah.
I was wrong. I was wrong. He didn't spend 209,000 to shock sock. He spent over 230,000 to shock sock.
Whoa.
It's listed twice.
What was he
That's-
spending all that? Like, why?
Also,
Magic.
Okay.
Chalk
Rap.
Sock
Go ahead.
does-
Go ahead and read super chats real quick.
Oh
Just
yeah, I
read
got some
through 'em.
super chats. I finally got the
Yeah, they do
desk
screen
up.
printing and embroidery. So
Okay,
Everyone shut up and let him just read through. 'em.
Let's hear. Eric for 5. Funny way Massey and MTG cultists like to bring up everyone who has an A at Liberty score rating except Donald's. Yeah. Jared the American for 2. Also Tyrone, get Huckabee on stream. Real.
No.
MAGA Wizard, aka John, for 2. How much vote do y'all think Byron's gonna get? He's getting not
50s.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that. Simple Logic for 5. MGT now means Marjorie Trunzau Green when Fishback gets beat tonight. Love the stream which you guys did a call in. Yeah, I don't really do call-ins. K-Cup for 5. Not to derail the conversation, but feeling good at Wisconsin. Tiffany staying consistent, defining Crowley as Milwaukee Taxman. That is good. Of course. Are you fucking serious?
Dude, what the fuck?
He's in the middle of reading super chats.
And Bilzerian's at 31%.
No,
an
That's
error.
fake.
Tabulation
Error.
error. Let him finish the super chat.
General
please.
Hydra has been a member for 36 months. Let's see what happens. Donald's wins. Yeah, Donald's won. K-Cup for 2. Voldemort gets either 4% or 40%. That's how it is. Yeah. Daniel for 2. Who's going to run away with the day of vote? That's a good question. I don't know. American Nerd for 2. Who the hell is Jay Collins? How he's getting 30%? He's the lieutenant governor of Florida. So, MAGA Wizard for 2. Battle reading super chats on time award. Thank you, John. Okay. Anyways.
So the betting markets have discovered that turns out being terminally online doesn't actually win you elections.
Whoa, what a surprise.
Miami-Dade just came in.
Where?
Donald is not even in 4th place. Not Donald, sorry. Fishback. Donald is getting 57% in Miami.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Rachel Rodriguez, who has 2% statewide, is in 3rd and knocked him down.
She
to
must
5th
they
place.
must be from Miami.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's because her last name is Rodriguez.
Yeah,
That's
she's
true.
the only person with a Hispanic last name.
Collins is winning a 3rd county. Dixie County, God bless the Panhandle.
Yeah, you just love the names of those counties. You can
Dude,
tell when
how
they were
is-
created.
Jefferson, Taylor, Dixie, Madison,
Gosh.
How
Franklin.
does Fishback keep going down? Like,
I don't know.
It's
I don't
impressive,
know.
right?
This
Like-
is
700 grand. I expected him to at least break double digits.
I expected like the
okay,
bare
yeah, it is
minimum.
a tabulation error, but I like just looked at decision desk votes on the 6th, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what
No,
is Gabe Bilzerian
Patriots.
doing? Yeah.
I was like, what the?
yeah, his
They
Fishback's,
switched it.
Fishback's
performing-
contributions for the 3rd quarter of 2026 were $27,000 when his peak was over 250,000.
How about
in
Paul
quarter
Rainier, who's
two.
in 3rd? What did he spend?
Paul
much.
Rainier,
Or
let me
Rainier. I don't
Renner.
know how to say it.
He
Renner,
didn't
okay.
spend that much, but he's kind of gotten shout outs from DeSantis in this like past week where DeSantis
Okay.
was like, hey, I think Renner has like good policies and stuff. It wasn't an endorsement, but it was shout out, and Renner put it freaking everywhere he could.
Okay,
So-
this doesn't matter, but Alex Vindman is currently on track to lose the Florida Senate primary.
Oh
for
my
the
gosh, you're gonna
Democrats.
pick a DSA candidate then.
He
I
won-
didn't
he
realize.
Won, no, he outspent Angie Nixon 7.3 million to 500,000.
They're gonna pick a DSA candidate. Oh my god.
in
No,
Florida.
that's important to talk about though, because this is another example so far this primary season of a DSA candidate not spending much money and destroying a Democratic establishment type person, even though they all vote the same. It's the
This is like
optics.
Okay,
it
guys,
just-
you're not.
Vindman is a
You have to
resist
look
loyal.
at these contributions and expenditures.
I
by
don't wanna
Donald
know.
Redder.
Donald spent so much money, man.
Oh, he
He
spent
raised
millions.
100 million.
But a lot of it was also just like general market, general like election stuff. Like he's been running
How
like
the
anti
fuck is
David
Vindman
Jolly
losing?
ads for quite some time.
Vindman is literally like the prototypical resist liberal. How the hell?
In fairness to him,
'cause-
Miami-Dade is 70% in, Broward is 70% in. Although I think the Panhandle is going to mostly go for Nixon because all the people who are voting Democrat in the Panhandle are
Black voters.
right? They're black voters.
I'm black.
What? Anyways,
Miami-Dade
problem
still
is-
is 30% in though.
Okay,
Yeah,
It's
but,
still
but,
30%
but so
left.
does Palm Beach that he's winning 60,
Okay.
61-39.
Yeah.
Those two will roughly offset each other. What will probably save Nixon is Orange, Hillsborough, and then the Panhandle, because she's at 78% in Duval, which is Jacksonville.
How?
How? It's who votes Democrat
Yeah,
in
fair enough.
Jacksonville?
That's fair. I wonder
Black
who.
People.
I wonder
People
who.
of color, people that aren't white, if you will.
Minorities.
If a,
All right,
if
and-
a
Uh,
DSA
Collins is
candidate
winning a
wins in
fourth county.
Florida,
Oh wait, we have breaking news out of Florida 25. Moskowitz has officially won the primary. Decision Justice called it.
Okay.
All right.
Getting
They still
30,
haven't fixed
68% of the
Flagler.
vote.
But St. John's reported 57-17 for Randy Fine. Yeah, this guy's getting less than 20%, which is more impressive than Fishback, surprisingly.
How the fuck?
did
How?
he
Fine.
spend more money in the localized race?
There's no way. That dude has
Well,
no
not more
freaking money.
but like a good amount of money. I don't know how much Dan Bilzerian is willing to spend on this.
I will look. Please hold. Are you
Yeah, I'm
holding?
holding.
Because
Please
he
tell me.
has a
Please
good
tell me you're
amount, I
holding.
thought.
Please tell me
holding.
you're holding.
I have
I'm
not
holding.
left the
It
chair.
hurts, please.
He spent a little under 400,000.
Wow.
Fishback spent 700. Bilzerian rose. Oh my God. Bilzerian raised 1.2 and only spent 400.
Where did the money go?
I don't
He's
know.
pocketing it.
Randy Fine raised
He probably did.
4.3 and spent 3.1.
People are saying
Look,
Nixon
Duval
is the.
just came in.
People are saying Nixon is a state rep from Jacksonville. Okay, that's important to know.
That's why she got nearly 80%. She's winning Clay County 62-38, which
This
is like
is
a
a
suburb
freaking
of
beat up-
Jacksonville.
Yeah, and by the way, there's a suburb of Tampa Bay in Pasco County. Nixon's winning it by a point.
Yeah, 0.3. Hillsborough's in +9 for Nixon.
What
That's
is this
interesting.
cracked coalition? What
Even
is
in
this?
St. Petersburg, it's nearly 50-50.
Jay Collins is winning a 5th county.
Patriot.
I do like I'm not gonna say it, but like all of these whites in the Panhandle, the only part are they reject Byron Donald's vision for the for the state.
Yeah,
of
I will
Florida.
not finish the rest of that.
Anyways,
Yeah, we're not going to say anything more. You guys can get your own assumptions on that.
Fishback has risen to 725, by the way, down up from 6.5.
All right.
Decision Desk has still not fixed the
Ooh,
Bilzerian
Tampa Bay
issue.
is okay. Vimmit's done. Hillsborough's in. Nixon's up by 8, and it's 78% in. He's done.
Yeah,
He's done because Orlando. Oh God, what's gonna be in Orange County? Good Lord.
she's pretty consistently winning the Panhandle too.
it's
the
like
only
be-
votes. Here's the votes that he has outstanding: Martin and St. Lucie, which are north of the Gold Coast, the very like inner parts that don't have many votes, and I guess Seminole. Which I
He's
think
gonna-
Seminole is more black though.
I mean, like-
the Democrat electorate is not very red.
Like Palm Beach, not even in
No,
yet.
I disagree.
Pa-
I
Palm
think-
Beach, guys. Palm Beach is not even in yet. So I think she's got this.
No, Palm
Alert.
Beach is in. He's
Data
winning
centers-
61-39.
Data centers
Oh.
and flock cameras have hacked the Florida election and switched Byron, Peck, Shakur, Donalds, and James Wetback's vote tallies.
Real and
That's
true.
awesome, man.
Oh God, that guy from California. He better not make like a video like the Bill Zarian guy, like flipping his votes. It was
Remember,
like,
when
yeah.
Dan Bilzerian admitted to being Jewish? Like he said he
James-
was an ethnic
James
Jew.
Shaw is winning a county in the Florida governor race.
What the? F-
Really?
He's winning. Okay,
Oh, that's an error. That's a mistake.
that's got to be an error, dude. First place is at 10%. 10.
Yeah,
9,
that's a sign of tabulation error.
That's
Aren't
gotta
they
be.
not supposed to be counting some of those counties already because it's an hour later? I'm not
Oh,
sure.
No,
which
wait.
one
wait,
those are.
wait. Why are they counting votes? in
Now
the
wait a
Panhandle?
second.
It depends on where the
Yeah, I don't know
Wait,
where the
hold
panhandle,
on.
like, I don't know where the
Yeah, okay,
division
Mark,
line is.
where does the
Uh,
panhandle actually start
it's
for
the
the?
ti-
Great
no, it's
question.
the
Um,
time.
No.
Great
It
question.
Time
ends at
zones is
it
what
ends
it's
at Leon. Leon is the last county that should be reporting.
Okay.
Oh, we have results from west of that.
Yeah, we have results out
Um,
of Gulf.
Okay,
Liberty.
No,
the
I'm
counties
sorry.
that
I'm sorry.
should
No,
not be
Li-
reporting
Liberty.
are
No.
Gulf.
It's okay. I figured it out. They actually aren't breaking any laws here. They're
Not yet.
parts of the very southern part of Gulf is in the the
Okay.
Eastern time zone.
oh,
Liberty-
so we have
Oh.
split freaking counties.
That is
Yeah,
just
that's so
ridiculous.
Gulf County is split.
Look-
the northern half
look
is in
at
the
this
is in
shit.
the central time zone. Yeah,
Another
Brad, you are aware
DSA
nothing is on
candidate winning.
screen, right?
Wait,
What,
there's
Tyrone?
a
What?
tiny bit of Franklin that's in Central.
Tyler, I can't
Time.
hear you. What?
you don't have.
There's
you don't-
nothing on there's nothing on the stream Discord side.
I know.
yeah, You just have real
Okay.
American.
I know. I got pulled up again. There we go. All right, get the super chats catch up to. Dilly
There you
Bot
go.
for 20. I did have Tim Pool versus Alex Jones my bingo card this year. P.S. Having a convoy with you all will be an exciting time. Thank you very much for super chat. President Gilbert Gideon for 2. Wisconsin isn't a state. Smiley face. Thank you. Speedrunner for 2. What was X post about Fishback before this? Fishback should get 80% of the vote. He's gonna win. Anyways, K-Con for 2. Gilbert Gideon is a princess. Smiley face. American Nerd for 2. I thought Janine Nunez was a lieutenant governor of Florida.
She
was.
was resigned. She resigned, I think, to take a job somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then DeSantis picked Jay Collins.
Yeah. President Gilbert Giddy up for 5. MTG smiley face. You're welcome. Whoever in chat said that.
She
Okay.
resigned to become the president of Florida International University.
Damn. American Nerd for 2. Is Corey Mills gonna get primaried? It looks like he's done. If that's his best vote share and he's only up by 2. he's
More of
done.
Volusia dropped. He's now only up by 4. Still
He's
nothing out of
done.
Seminole.
And Seminoles will be more friendly for Elijah.
Ryan, it should.
Well, with how wacky 2026 has been, don't bet on it. But anyways,
I forgot that Kyle Rittenhouse unironically endorsed James Fishback.
Yeah, he
Oh
voted
wait,
for him today.
Orange County dropped 65-35 Nixon. She's now up by almost 4
it's
points.
over. This race is over. Wow, that's a
What
big
is
upset.
what is the main reason that even in a place like Florida, all of these DSA candidates are winning?
The
Are
people-
you
Democrat
familiar
Party.
with the concept of Florida Man?
Florida
the
man.
But
Democrat
it's not
Party.
just Florida. I mean, it's everywhere.
Okay, Brandon.
you know.
You have to understand here, and this is very important. Florida might actually be the best example of this. People who have been voting Democrat for a long fucking time and were even registered Democrats, they left. DeSantis or Trump or whoever, some Republican won them over. They're now party line Republicans, and they don't vote in the Democrat primary because of it. Which is why every time that Democrats nominate someone that's fucking insane, more of the more mainstream Dems leave the party, leaving them with people like this. That's why Angie Nixon's winning by 4 points here. A lot of Florida Democrats are not voting anymore. They're voting Republican. They voted for,
Oh,
they
they're
voted
just
for Byron
dead.
Donalds.
All
They
right,
voted for the black man.
let's see here. American Nerd for 2. Is Corey Mills gonna get primaried? Yes. Neighborhood for 2. Lawful only at 18% of the carpetbagger seat. Oh, I forgot about that race. How is that looking?
Carpet what?
The
The FL19.
19th.
19.
No.
Shut the
Carpet what?
fuck up.
Catalina
what?
Lau.
Lauf is losing by. Oh, she's done. It's over.
Carpet what?
Yeah,
Self-funders one.
is that good or
Is there a
bad?
problem?
Who is it? Schwartz. He's fine.
Yay.
I think the entire
This was a
freaking
fucking
field was bad.
Shut the fuck up, yay.
You haven't answered my question yet.
I'm gonna
Carpet
beat
what?
you
Florida
with a
19.
stick.
It's where all the
Look at the
carpetbaggers
beggars.
win.
Yeah.
Car-
Anyways,
carpet beggars.
thought for 2. Voted Bay County. Powers, Donalds, Moody. Thank you very much. Random Polish guy for 10. Just got here. Oh my god, what a mess. How is the Jared race and the Mills race going? I've been watching the early and election day stuff come into work. Want this turnout nationwide, please, for the love of God. So yeah, Moskowitz won by a lot. Mills looks like he's screwed. So we'll see. American Nerd for 2. So is Donald's good or bad for Florida? I'm confused. I think he's good, but
So here's
Eh.
the thing with Donalds. He's not the best or in terms of his. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. He's not particularly smart. He's not stupid. He's smart enough to be party line and know what he has to do in order to remain relevant. He's smart enough to understand that what DeSantis has been doing is good for the state of Florida. His campaign has been I'm just going to continue he is going to put DeSantis's stuff on autopilot. And if he does not do a particularly good job as governor, assuming Ron DeSantis is not put on the United States Supreme Court, then Ron DeSantis is free to run for his old seat again because he will be able to do that. He just cannot run more than twice consecutively. There is no actual amount of hard term limits someone has as governor of Florida. So worst case, he's absolutely harmful. We get DeSantis again in 4 more years. Assuming he's not at the Supreme Court, which would be the best case for the nation, in my opinion.
Chance Drazik for 5. The internet is now a real life example. 465,000. Should Byron pick Collins to be the lieutenant governor? I like him. He ran a respectable campaign. They hate each other. I don't see that happening. I just realized the fucking guy running for the Democrat governor. Well, David Jolly's not doing particularly good. He's only getting 64%.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he mostly united the base, but that's also because he didn't really have one strong opposition candidate
Gosh, he
against him.
really did awful. Like, look at the Miami-Dade number. He barely got a majority in there. Duvall barely got a majority. Orange barely. Oh my gosh. He really didn't.
I'm pretty sure all of his opponents are like batshit insane as well. Like David Jolly isn't particularly moderate either, but like just in comparison. Oh, by the way, I looked up Angie Nixon's like issues page. It's just abolish ICE and mass incarceration and the genocide in Palestine. Like it's the generic it's the generic DSA ultra progressive thing. She's now winning by 6, by the way.
Gosh, that Rich Barris, hey buddy, you have a lot to explain.
So what's the over under on Moody winning 60% of the vote in Miami-Dade?
What?
What's the over under on Moody winning over 60%
Moody,
of the
yeah.
vote
I think
in Miami?
she's gonna fucking destroy this.
She might flip Miami proper. Even Trump lost it by about a point.
I mean, I cannot believe they're going with this nutcase. And there's a good chance she wins by over 10 because I'm looking what's left. Like, yeah, Palm Beach is going to be more friendly for Vindman. It is. But the rest of the counties that are outstanding, like, they're the big
Is our good friend Palm Beach Pete winning?
Yeah. Polk is a county that probably goes for Nixon, I would assume at this point. Maybe.
In the Panhandle?
It's between Hillsborough and Osceola. So it's like the suburb. Includes
Polk,
Lakeland.
Probably not, because Lake and Sumter went for him. I assume Polk will as well, but maybe not because she's also winning Hardy by 20 points.
Her best county is in the Panhandle, by the way. So
yeah, it's black people.
Let's see how much Nixon and Vindman have raised and spent against each other.
Vindman spent a lot of money.
I already said this.
This is going to be wonderful.
7.3 million for Vindman. 500,000 for Angie Nixon.
Oh, we're really gonna nominate Shuffalo.
I pulled the finance thing. Vindman has raised $14 million this year, by the way.
Yeah, because he's the typical, like, he is the ultimate resist progressive, and he's being outflanked by someone who's just the definition of a DSA ultra progressive. She got outspent 14.5 to 1.
And look at the cash in hand, by the way, for Nixon. She has 118,000 left in the bank.
Yep.
How much does Moody have? Well, because that's a bit outdated.
Moody's already spent. I think.
God, Moody has 8 million in the bank. By the way. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So far, everybody, they really did this. Wow.
Yeah. No, she raised 10.8 and spent 2.4.
There's a chance she can win by like 25. I mean, it's going to be not close at all.
This is going to be a freaking beatdown. That screws Moskowitz over, by the way. Big time.
Oh, wait. Nixon just flipped Lake County, which is a suburb of Orlando.
How?
How? And she's up by 2 points.
Oh, hey, this is why she
won.
won.
Too.
This is why Nixon won. She's endorsed by Miss Rachel.
Oh,
That'll do it.
The swing voter. The swing voters decided by Miss Rachel.
Going back to the Florida Republican governor, Collins is now winning like 12 Panhandle counties.
Gee, I wonder why.
They rejected Byron Donalds. I don't. They didn't like his
You know
healthcare
it's
policy.
bad when like the two worst counties for Donalds is Dixie and Hamilton.
Really makes you think.
I
Doesn't
wonder
it?
what they named
Oh,
Hamilton
wait,
after.
Yep, another county came in and he flipped that. one. He
Moody
about to
was
flip
10.
Madison.
Moody against Vindman. All right, so Summer is saying something. She's telling us some stuff. Moody against Vindman was +10 against Nixon. It was +19.
Oh no.
Yeah, plus 20
Womp
easy.
womp womp.
Okay,
I mean, you
guys,
could be looking at this like 60-40, 65-40. Like, it's not going to be close at all for the Senate.
Leanar. Bear's gonna
Lean
say
on.
it.
Speaking
No,
I have a question for everyone.
yes.
Do
I have an
think-
answer for you.
Because according to Decision Desk, it's a 0.1 difference between them. Do we think Fishbach beats Rayner?
Bach?
Ooh.
Right now, I think so. He's as more voters come in, more the day of voters come in. He's been slowly climbing. He's won from 6.5 to 8.
But the question is, I think he's gonna kill him the Panhandle. He's gonna kill him. That's the worst part of the state so far.
It may come down to the Panhandle. I think you're right because Miami-Dade
He's
is
doing
almost all
terrible
in.
up here. Oh my, he's taking like 6th place some areas up here. So
The only places that he's getting third place in are Miami, Broward, Palm Beach, Hillsborough. Like the North, everywhere in the North, he's not in third place in any county.
man, this is just belt
In
ass.
5th place in
tonight.
some counties.
Oh god.
I saw a county with 6th place.
In six? Which county is he in 6?
It was one of the Panhandle counties. I'm pretty sure it's 6.
Put that
And
fish
He's
back.
gonna have to run up the score in the Miami suburbs if he
Man,
wants to get
running up
third
the
place.
score for 3rd place when he's
Okay,
getting
he
like
did just
8%
get
of the
third.
vote.
He did just get third.
I'm gonna post a screenshot here, and I want you people to tell me if, under any circumstances, you will trust prediction markets for anything ever.
Oh wait, I think I know
excited
you're
to see
gonna
this.
post. I think I know you're gonna post.
Look at this shit.
This right here, chat. This right here is why betting markets are dead. This just confirmed it. Nobody should use betting markets for anything. Again, it's nice to look at, but when you have so many morons betting in it, like look at this. Obviously, nobody expected this. Nixon was at like 0.5% or 5% or whatever.
Yeah,
She
going into
won.
This, she was at less than 5%. She
Oh,
was
that
under
reminds-
5% the entire time.
Look at this.
See, the Fishback people were correct. There was a huge upset
Yeah.
today in Florida for a statewide position. Good for them, you know.
Yeah, they're half right.
She's up by 7 points now.
Oh my gosh, they're really. Man, I wonder how the voters in Miami-Dade are going to react to this. Man, I'm sure they're going to love the DSA person. They're going to love them.
To be fair, she is winning Miami-Dade, but like
She's winning Miami-Dade
But you
Democrats,
understand, like,
which
the-
are mostly
Yeah.
black.
that's what I mean. Like,
Like those, unironically, the black voters are like communist types. The
Yeah,
fled Cuba.
Miami-Dade blacks, Miami-Dade Democrats consist exclusively of black people in the northeast corner. The Latinx folks are the 41% that Vindman's winning currently.
Okay, David Jelly's sinking like a rock now. He's only at 63% now. He was at 66 earlier. Now he keeps getting worse numbers. He's getting
Was he
oh
at
my god.
66 or was he a number?
No!
Thank you.
he
This
is winning every single county, but some of them he's winning them with 50% of the vote or 40.
Nixon
43%
is now
of
up
the
by
vote.
7.
Oh, gosh, it just gets worse. Let's see. Stint array for 2. We are putting the fish back in the water. That ad was terrible. Don't remind me.
Yeah,
of that.
we're sending James Wetback back to Columbia.
Oh, gosh. American Nerd for 6. From Kellen Coolidge Project. John Cornyn defended his former staffer, Jacob Smith, who joined the Telrico campaign. Wow, what a surprise. Cal for 5. Did y'all see a Han pulled header up by...
Remember all these people that was saying Cornyn is a strong conservative who's going to fight for the Republican Party.
He's
in
a
the Senate
team
and would
player.
Absolutely never, ever, ever betray us.
He's a team player, guys. He loves the Republicans. Yeah, his version of Republicanism. So, Kyle for 5. Did y'all see a Han poll the header up by 20 was fake and a social experiment? I saw that. That's a scandal to have. But
I like that because someone put a tweet out that was like, Francesca Hung was a social experiment. She never existed. Thank
yeah,
you
it was
for your
all
time."
fake.
Thank you.
No.
She was
No,
an
I
experiment by
decided
Harvard
to-
University.
Because our favorite pollster, TPSI, just are doing a live stream of the results, and I decided I'm gonna take a peek in and see how they're going. They're coping, saying that this is a terrible result for Donald's, and like all 8% of those Fishbach voters aren't gonna be voting for Donald's.
Okay,
in
let's do
general.
some quick guys. Let's do some.
He
But
keeps climbing.
Fishback was 4% away from winning,
Yeah,
guys.
it was
Isn't that what
4%.
it said?
Let's just-
Was I
let's-
lied to?
Fishback's
Before
at
you say that,
9%,
though,
by the way.
The
He keeps
latest
rising.
poll, the latest poll that TPSI released was the 10th to the 12th of likely voters. They said that Fishback was at 29.4 and Donald was at 34.
Let's just do some quick math, everybody, because like this bullshit. Oh, guys, it
Can't
was
read.
fuck you. Okay, Fishback got 84,000 voters so far. Right now in the Democrat primary.
Hold up. Really important. Everybody, welcome Midnight Messenger back from his trip to Europe after
Thank
6 or
you.
7 weeks away. Midnight, anything you want to say?
It's great to be back, and rip Bozo James Fishbach. You deserve to get crushed.
Yeah,
This is really
sad.
satisfying to see.
Yeah, I know you're all about that inter-Hispanic violence.
Oh
ain't
gosh,
you, mi
I
amigo?
Battlefield for
So
2.
true.
In the
So
words of
true,
Michael
yeah.
Irvin, bell to you know what. Yeah. President Gilbert Gideon for 2. Justice for Kim Han-un. Gosh.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah. How is Catalina Lauf's race looking?
She got
last I saw
killed.
she's
She's gonna
down.
lose.
She got killed.
A lot of it's
Thank
because
goodness.
there weren't donors. So basically, because Trump stayed out of every single open congressional race, minus 19 and 16, and 19 he did last second. Every single race is basically who has the biggest net wealth in order to
The
spend
biggest-
to
mm.
win.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Who did Trump
like-
endorse in the 19th?
Lof.
Catalina
Lauf.
Lauf.
But
Wow.
she
Thank
didn't.
God
She
she
couldn't.
lost.
She couldn't
She's
self-fund
losing,
at
though.
all.
She's
that's
gonna
kind of
lose.
that's a
God,
bit of a
this has to be the
surprising
most.
one because
This is a nightmare-like rotation. You have, I guess, Schwartzel was like kind of the better candidates. I guess.
Well,
He's fine. He's
Not
fine.
really. No, no.
it was
Okay,
like
okay,
that,
okay,
that I
fun
recall
fact.
that primary had a like kind of a rough like thing. It was just Lauf. I didn't trust her on immigration. That was the
Dude,
problem.
So this is a fun fact for those who don't know. Second and third place, Catalina Lauf and Jim Oberweis. Anyways, both of them have ran against each other before. They ran for the same district in Illinois.
They called
That's
it.
just called it.
They
for
called
sports.
it.
Yeah, no.
Called it, yeah.
Lauf and Oberweis ran against each other in a Chicago suburb in the early 2010s, and now they both ran against each other.
A quick reminder,
South-
also,
West
you have
Florida.
2 former congressmen in the race here too: Madison Cawthorn and Chris Collins.
I
Who-
completely
carpet
forgot
bag
that
Batman.
Madison-
Yeah,
I completely forgot that
Cawthorn.
Madison
Cawthorn is in North Carolina. Chris Collins, a congressman from New York, like 10 years ago. What
Yeah,
is
we have
this?
Illinois, Michigan, New York, and North Carolina for in terms of either representatives or people who have run for office there.
Man, they represent Florida pretty good, don't they? People just moving there.
There's a reason.
So true.
There's a reason why nobody voted for them. I mean, Cawthorn got 8%.
So true.
Yeah, I already talked about that,
Yeah.
Napoleon, and that's definitely a tabulation.
Yeah,
Looks like Mills' margin is going down too. He's only up by 3 now.
he's done. He's fucking like when that county when Seminole comes in, I think he's done.
hmm I'm surprised that Donald's is doing as well as he is in Miami-Dade right
Okay,
now.
Randy Fine for some reason is losing that county by 40. I guess that's a real result.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
not a real
tabulation error.
result.
They haven't updated it since
That
they
has to
released
be,
it.
yeah.
It's clearly wrong. I think that
Hmm.
Bilzerian and Fine's numbers are swapped.
Yeah, because he's at 60% in Volusia, and he's in like the mid to high 50s everywhere else. He's probably at 63% in Flagler, and Bozarian's at 16. That's the most logical outcome here.
Even if that number is correct, he would still win because he's dominating everywhere else, but I don't think that's right.
It can't be right. There's no way he's at
Yeah.
17%. Like 17%, only 17%. Consistently in every other county, but then magically he's at 63% in Flagler.
Oh my
bullshit.
gosh, I
Also,
just
think we
realized.
should,
Sorry,
I think we should
Fishback.
discuss the turnout.
Yeah, we'll talk with him.
Yeah.
But Fishback put out a statement, everybody.
It was stolen by the
It's
Jews.
rigged.
He said, if this was a half an hour ago, if you're already in line, stay in line. They legally have to let you vote. Too big to rig.
he knows what he's doing. He knows
You
what he's doing. He doesn't care.
motherfucker.
Someone else also posted this in response called Fuentes Groiper.
Oh, gosh. Anyways, but yeah. So, Fishback, listen, dude, you lost. You ran. I mean, you ran a
You
campaign.
got crushed.
Rep, please
Dude.
post this GIF onto the stream. Thank you.
No.
Yes.
No.
Post Meisha Dodo on the stream right now.
No.
Post Meisha Dodo on
stop.
the stream.
Yo, what is wrong with Seminole County? They're not giving
They're
results.
I was
cooking.
just saying they refuse.
They're
They're
gonna
the only
let
big
Mills
county
win.
to not post anything except for Polk.
Have we talked about Hendry County?
Oh, by the way, Nixon's now up by almost 8.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I do want to talk about this with the turnout thing that I think Midnight Messenger brought it up. So,
Decision
I guess
Justice
you
called it for Randy Fine. Go ahead.
yay.
Oh, wait. Ryan Elijah has now taken the lead by 1 point. He's winning Volusia with 82%. There's still no Seminole.
Yeah, it's over.
really?
It's done. It's
He's
Yeah,
Mills
if
got
it-
Mills
Yeah,
is now under
Mills is out.
40%.
thank God.
Let's go.
I don't
Let's
think
go.
Plus
Rip,
12
Rip
seat,
Bozo.
so we might have been able to. We probably
He would have
probably
held
would've
on.
held on.
He does not have the same scandals like Max Miller does, but still, it's pretty bad.
It's also not a very elastic seat. It's basically
Still,
voted the
Mills
same
just
for
he
quite
fell
some
off.
time.
He fell off. So
Dude, TSJ.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he
Oh,
converted.
oh
He
my
converted
God.
to Islam.
I forgot about that.
Yep. Yeah.
Remember how the imam who officiated his wedding has ties to Al Qaeda?
Really makes
I
you
mean, I
feel
think you
better.
could even say the result in Corey Mills District Night was mind blowing.
Boo. Leave. I'm kidding. Vincent for 5. Look up Jim Oberweis's electoral history. It's a legacy of failure. He got second behind Jack Ryan in 2004 and lost an R plus 20 seat in 2008. How the where do you
David
find these
Jolly
people
is
from?
losing a county. He's
What?
losing 2 he's losing Franklin. He's which is only like 36% in, but he's tied in Hendry, 25% to 25%.
That's an error. That's an
Oh.
error.
No, it's not an error. That's the thing.
Yeah, all of Collier County is now in for Florida's 19th. Schwartzel won it by.
They finally dropped Seminole. Nixon's winning it by 7, and Corey
Oh
Mills.
God.
It's still not in on the Republican side. Fuck
Come
you.
on.
According
Work
to
on it.
Zachary Zanini, election day votes are better for Nixon.
Oh, so this might be like plus 15.
No, it's gonna be like
Trust a plan. It's
I'd be
plus 15.
surprised- I'd be surprised if it was anything more than plus 12.
Trust a plan, Patriots, because you still got the Panhandle. That's gonna break for big time.
Maybe.
But yeah, I love the fact that
Yep.
I just keep looking at these counties, the Panhandle. Yeah, Liberty County, you have Taylor, Dixie. Man, I wonder who they named these after.
There's a 3-way
these,
tie in Hendry County: Fishback, Nukovich, and Shaw.
That's a mistake.
That's
no,
surely
that's
a
not-
real
that's
result.
not-
Also,
No.
it looks like the Panhandle of Florida is rejecting Byron Donald's
Okay,
dark vision for
Yeah, we
Florida.
talked about that. By the way, they fixed the
Oh.
county. Randy Fine's getting 57% of the votes.
How
Yeah,
much
I
is
mean,
Bilzerian getting?
18%.
That's more than I thought he'd get. So
I mean,
Better
he's-
than Fishback.
Yeah, he's doing better than Fishback.
I was gonna say, so like I guess
How?
that's proof that
There are
you just have to distance yourself from a certain commentator from Chicago, and then you'll do better.
a certain Mexican
That's
Bilzerian.
actually
there
crazy.
are Bilzerian Donald's voters. I want you to know that. I want you to know that. I want you to keep that in mind.
You
when
know-
question the legitimacy of democracy.
Oh
there
my
are
God.
Bilzerian Donald's voters in this fucking in this state, and I
It's over. Just pack it up.
We train this chimp to understand the median Floridian
Yep, and they shoot
Republican politics,
themselves.
and he hanged himself.
4 hours ago,
What
the
the
betting
hell?
markets had Vinman at 98.7% chance of
Oh my
winning.
Yeah, I
gosh.
posted that earlier.
Yeah, it's.
Oh
I,
shit!
I,
How the heck is he? How is he losing right now?
Because it's a DSA candidate, and he's a
And
white
it's
guy.
over.
Oh, that explains
It's
it.
over.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
this raise is going to be like R plus
he's
20.
a
then.
white. He's a white.
Yeah.
Yes, internal polls were. I believe it was Moody by 19 with.
Jesus. But guys, Blue Wave and oh my wait a minute. I got a tweet for this. I got to start a tweet to pull up. Hey, Barris.
You're like
He's-
Charlie Kirk. You have a tweet for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is there a good candidate in Florida 2nd district? Because that one, nobody has more than 22% or 23%.
Heath
Hey-
was AFI endorsed. Evan is the FL GOP chair. Austin Rogers, I think he was a staffer. I don't know who Luke Murphy is at all.
Hey, Rich Barris. You sure Florida's gonna go Democrat this year? You fucking hack.
Please tell me he didn't
For
unironically say
you,
that was
no,
gonna
He
well,
said
happen.
that.
you know, he said Florida is close. That's what he said.
Who's
that-
AFI endorsed in Florida second?
Keith Gross, he's in third right now.
Okay.
He said
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a bit of a
I
weird
do
race
not
over
feel
over
there.
there.
bad
Shit
about
show.
Florida second yet.
He's-
Florida second is so close that anybody could win that
Right
district
here,
right
he
now.
said-
Yeah.
I guess if I was one of the Clapping Seal wannabes, I'll probably dislike me too. Actually, I would have listened to me instead of pretending I knew as much as me. But you know, I sympathize with y'all. P.S. I swear I didn't know this was coming. Florida is close. And he was quoting a Palm Beach poll, just Palm Beach County, where Jolly was up by 9. As proof
Fishback
that
now at 9.5%.
Yeah,
certain
this-
person was making fun of me for saying he would hit 10%, and he seems to be on track to do so. Anyways, (3).
So it looks like FL2, FL9, FL11 are all going to be like relatively close. Probably anyone can win any of those.
Okay,
So
they have
that'll
fine.
be
Okay,
entertaining.
Decision Desk has fixed Flagler. He got 66%.
yeah, I said
Fine,
that.
And now Bazarian's under 20.
Okay, but
Dude,
still, there are.
I feel kinda
Bilzerian
bad
Donald's
for Aaron
voters.
Baker. How do you get less votes than Bilzerian?
And he just ran for the seat just friggin' last year. How do you what? But the hammer of Zion cooked.
Dude, the Hebrew hammer has he came in with the fucking flying
I just,
kick.
I still just find it funny that Bilzerian did better than Fishback.
Let's go ahead and read
That's
super
actually
chats real quick.
crazy.
Aaron Baker did better than Fishback.
Hey,
He's a-
Rap, can we read
No
super
way.
chats, please?
Wait, did he really?
Yeah, Aaron Baker's getting 14.5%.
Hey,
W.
Rap, can we read super chats, please?
Yeah. Let's see here. Vincent for 2. You remember the polls saying Vindman will beat Moody? Yeah, that didn't age too well. Daniel for 10. Nobody expected that, by the way. There was not a single person that thought Vindman was losing, but here we are. Daniel for 10. Not to derail into another off-topic topic, but while I actually am excited for Avengers Doomsday, I do not think I can wrap my head around them recasting the X-Men. Hugh Jackman is a GOAT. It's gonna be a shit show. That's the only way to put it. Daniel for another 5. It's more likely those versions of characters are going to get killed off in the movie. Probably. Neighborhood for 2.
I'm interested to see how it does in comparison to Spider-Man.
It's gonna make it's gonna
Brand
make
New Day.
billions. It's
I
just gonna
saw
make,
Brand New Day. It was pretty bad when you
Okay.
actually
I'm
think about
I'm
it.
I
from
would-
a
I'm
I
side
I'm
would
perspective.
seeing
say-
it. I'm seeing
I
it
wanna
tomorrow.
Say this. This is unrelated to Spider-Man because I don't care. I do wonder, and this is something I've noticed: the more high profile a DSA challenger is, the worse they do.
I noticed that too.
In Michigan, El Sayed got hit in the last moments and almost lost. In Wisconsin,
We all know
Hahn
what
got
happened
hit in the last
there.
minute and lost. But all the candidates in New York did very well. Nixon did very well, and it makes me wonder what's going to happen in New Hampshire
That's a good because
because
Yeah,
Chris
well,
Pappas has a DSA challenger.
he is-
who's
Well, then
a
the
legitimate
GOP
challenger.
needs to shut up and not mention
not
that
say
Chris
a
Pappas
thing.
has
Well, you
a-
know, well,
Yeah,
I
they're
think-
yeah.
They
The
cannot say
thing,
anything,
the
and that's my
thing,
and that's my
the
take on
thing
this.
that happened.
The lower the more attention a DSA candidate gets from both mainstream Dems and Republicans, the more likely they are to underperform polls and lose. Otherwise, they
well,
have huge overperformances.
because
Go ahead,
here's my
Tyrone.
theory.
Well,
And
Yeah,
I
one
think
little
the
nasty.
other.
Shut
Okay,
up.
Wait. Let Rap go, then let Tyrone go.
My theory for that is simple because when you think DSA candidates, the average of normie voters like, oh my God, they're talking about healthcare, everybody. That's all they're going to talk about, healthcare. And then you realize, oh, they want to abolish the police and kill everybody.
Yeah, no.
I also have a
it's-
comment to say on this.
Let Rap say.
It's-
Let Rap speak.
No,
let
that's
Tyrone
what I would
speak.
say. I just like that. The average people, they think the DSA is just
Yeah.
healthcare people. They're not. When you actually look at it, they're unironic communists.
All right, go ahead,
So-
Tyrone.
Well, I was just going to say that it's very simple why. I am sure you are all familiar with the concept of personal accountability, yes? When you actually
Yes.
hold these
No.
people accountable and you actually show it's literally like, oh, there's just XYZ. The lower profile they have, the less people know about them. Typically, I don't know if you guys have noticed, there was only ever bad things to be said about DSA candidates. It's this direct correlation. The more publicity they get, more often than not, it's incredibly negative, which is why they tend to do worse. It's literally just a matter of If you speak further, you incriminate yourself. So therefore, the best thing to do is to shut the fuck up. Which a
I
lot
think
of
another
Twitter
reason-
users, a lot of Twitter users could take a note from that and shut the fuck up.
The best
Yeah.
thing that Republicans can do is they can run ads that all they do is refer to the DSA candidate as too liberal for whatever state they're in. Too liberal,
Radical
not too
liberal.
not too socialist. You
Nixon.
do not want to point out that they're socialist. You want to tell Democrat voters that they're too liberal
Yep.
for this state or this district. That gets progressives to go for them, but it doesn't give the more moderate types an excuse to go, oh, they're a socialist, I can't vote for them. Oh, by the way, Seminole dropped. Ryan is at 48 to 33.
It's over.
And is now
Mill's
up
done.
by now up by almost 8
I-
points in the
I have another theory on the DSA type slightly feeling. I think it's also the ethnicity too. Because you look at El Sayed, he's Arab. That doesn't really resonate with a lot of black voters in the state. Francesca Hahn is Asian, very bad fit for Wisconsin. Where if you look in this case, like Angie Nixon, she's black. Where is she doing better? And she's doing better in the black parts of the state and in the inner cities. And that's like the blacker
That's
parts
Florida.
of Florida.
I
so.
actually agree with you. I think it's both. I think that's also a big factor is that black people like to vote for black candidates, even if they're black socialists. That's racial tribalism at its fucking worst. But I think that matches. I think that's another aspect of it.
And if you get, and also too, like the average like black Democrat, like if you give them the choice between like a minority candidate who's not black and like a generic white candidate in the Democratic vote, they're going to go the generic white candidate every single time because politically blacks are more aligned closer to the quote unquote like establishment wing of the Democrats because they're the ones like more favorable to them.
Oh,
Guys,
wait a minute. We're
I
about to have a non-Muslim Iranian in Congress.
Wait, really?
Florida's
Where?
22nd. Florida's 22nd, which is in between Naples and Fort Lauderdale. Casey Asghar is a Christian Iranian who has won his primary with 31% versus 19% for second
Holy
place.
crap!
That's very based.
Anyways, go ahead, Tyrone. I'm
Mark,
sorry
any
for
clue on that
interrupting you.
candidate? Are they good or shitty?
22
He
had
has
a pretty
7
bad
children?
thing,
Oh, he's
like
so
a bad
based.
field as well. But I think
It-
he's better than
Classic.
Belinda, so there's that.
Yay.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, guys. Very important. Our favorite gimmick account has weighed in.
Jake Shields trying to spell.
Oh, is this Jake Shields trying to spell?
Oh my
Yeah.
Does
Yep,
anyone
and
who
this is-
actually made that account?
I skipped this election, and happy I did.
Did he
I
post it
found
about
an account-
Blazarian?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jake Shields and
found an
Dan
account-
Blazarian.
I found an account of people who were saying that Fishback worked harder for the Florida governor race than anybody that they've ever seen work for anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
I found Casey Asgar's page. He includes the phrase, he practices his Judeo-Christian values with his
What?
family and
No.
That's either like a
Party
really
line voter.
Here's
Party
the thing. Here's the thing though with those type. They're either like super duper conservative, like we got to ban all immigration types, or they're the shittiest types. There's no in between.
he's
So-
also a mass deportation supporter.
Exactly. Like I said.
Okay, so he's based.
There's
then.
no there's
He's
no
gonna
in
join
between.
Randy Fine in Congress.
Randy Florida's gonna have freaking Randy Fine and this Iranian dude. Like
I would remind people that Persians are like kind of white, depending on who you ask.
They are. Yes.
They are.
They're
By the way,
not.
Nixon is
I
now
know
up
why
by
you're
10
saying that.
points.
See, as soon as I fucking said that, I had one person
Nixon is
agree
up by
and one
10
person
points.
disagree.
Oh, Polk gave all of the results at once.
Patriots.
I know why Brandon is saying Persians are white. I know
Is he
why you
Persian?
did.
Yeah, you do. Although I have to say, the person that I'm talking to about is not.
Talking to or talking about? These are two different.
About,
those
Oh my God,
those are
it's a
two
guy, it's a guy,
Okay.
it's a guy, it's a guy.
sentences.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
Oh wait,
Uh,
Angie Nixon's
You're
now up by
talking,
10.
hold on, wait. You're talking to men, Brandon?
Stop. Okay.
No,
Polk-
that's
yeah,
not what I
Polk
meant.
County's on the Democrat side. Nixon won Polk by 25.
Oh my goodness!
For
Yeah, she's now up
Spain.
by, she's now
I
up
said
by over
that.
10 points statewide. You were right. I was wrong. Kill yourself.
Okay.
Never mind.
Let's see here. Neighborhood for 2. Thoughts of Florida 9. Who we down with? Don't really know. Charlie Howard for 2. Off with Edwards out in North Carolina 11. Are we holding it? Oh yeah, Edwards was just shit. We're gonna win that seat just fine now. Walk Talk for 10. It is funny to me how David Jolly was Republican up until last year. He was more to the right than Byron Donalds was in the legislature. Once again, Democrats of Florida are simply Republicans in disguise. Yeah. President Gilbert Giddy up for 2. Let our Black Queen rap speak. Thank you. 280 Bear for $2.50. DSA lost in Florida. Serves them right. No, they fucking won. They fucking won the statewide race. They lost the House race, but
They've lost the general election.
Yeah.
That's what's
Well, I
really
mean, I was gonna say now the Senate race is gonna be like, or governor are gonna be like R+15 at
let's
least.
see.
Okay, I lied. Casey Ascar is Iraqi. He
Close
moved from
enough.
he moved from Iraq
Eh.
to America and
That's the
became a
same
U.S.
thing, they're
citizen.
fine.
all right.
All right,
Yeah.
Great news for Sherry.
Oh, jeez. Hold
True.
a Bloodfest for 5. Vindman had lost bigly to a crazy socialist lady who should probably be working at the DMV. Absolutely embarrassing. Thank you very much.
And
for
also,
that.
She might be too
if I'm gonna-
competent to run to work at the DMV. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And if I'm gonna be honest, see, like I hate the resist lib wing of the Democrats more than the
I hate
DSA
resist
types,
libs.
because at least the DSA types are like honest about their views and like how much
They're
they hate
also-
us.
They're also unelectable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. The
Uh,
resist
Ar-
libs are just obnoxious.
Arcade Dreams for 2. Minnesota poll Flanagan +5 against Tafoya. Really? Only +5? That's
I'm
kinda
not sure how
shitty.
much I can say. I'm not gonna give anything.
yeah.
out
I'm not.
that's
You know.
insane.
You know what?
Well,
Fuck.
So
it.
the Michigan
After-
Senate race is much more competitive than
Yeah.
public polling says.
I've heard that. But you know. But here's the thing, though. Like after the last couple of weeks, I don't trust any polling. I don't care what the polls say at this point.
The thing is, Big Peg is a very extreme candidate.
Wait, what did you call her?
Big Peg?
Oh, God.
Peggy Flanagan. That's her name. She's
Okay,
Big
I thought-
Peg.
I thought you were. Never mind. Anyways.
Flabby Fanigan.
Flappy Flanny.
Flappy Fan.
Yep.
Big Flappy Flanny Peg.
Big Flappy Peggy Flanagan.
Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, no, she's like a really weird, like white native. She makes Elizabeth Warren look like a respectable native.
She makes
You know, that's
Elizabeth
actually a good
Warren look
point.
white.
I've heard
So-
she's a nutcase.
So I decided.
She's insane. She's fucking insane.
Yeah, and that's Minnesota standards.
Yeah,
Like-
even by Minnesota. Oh, by the way, James Fishback is at 9.99%.
No, you're staying below
No.
10.
Please stay
Shit.
below 10.
Get above 10
please.
so that fucking John Rose cannot call me incorrect. Please, for the love of God.
Come on, stay below
So
10.
I decided to take a look at the new Dem vote sync in Florida 24. And I don't know who the more progressive of the two is. I do know, however, that according to Florida politics, last week voters in CD24 received an anonymous text fraudulently attributed to Equality Florida that falsely claimed Jones has HIV.
Oh!
Wait, what?
See,
Wait, what
Shervin
race?
Jones is in Florida 24. Shervin Jones is in second. He was expected to win, however. Oliver Gilbert is winning. Oliver Gilbert,
Like,
yeah.
like President Gilbert Giddydale.
What the wait?
No, the Miami-Dade, one of the Miami-Dade commissioners. Shervin Jones is a state senator.
So he was. So
Oh.
who said like a Say that again. Say I gotta like catch my bearings. Repeat what you just
So-
said.
So this week, voters in Florida 24. So yeah, this
I
week,
got it.
voters in voter 24 received an anonymous text fraudulently attributed to Equality Florida that falsely claimed Shervin Jones has HIV.
And he's now losing by two, like a little.
This-
He
over
was
2
expected
points.
to win the whole time, and now he's losing because of a text.
You want
Last
proof?
Last
You want-
month, a Gilbert-linked super PAC attacked Jones over 2 committee votes he cast this past session to advance the renaming of Palm Beach International Airport after President Donald Trump, omitting that Jones voted against the bill in its last 2 Senate stops and tried to bar Trump from profiting
Oh,
off
wait
the
a minute,
rebranding.
dude. There are 7 candidates in this district. All of them are
Yes.
black. There are 7 black Democrats.
It's part
running
of.
for this
Oh my
district.
Yeah, here.
gosh.
Here's the article if you guys want to go through
What
it.
the? So you're telling me this guy lost because some guy said, "Yeah, you have HIV."
You have.
That's
you have
the-
AIDS,
He still
sir.
could win.
course.
He still
Th-
could win. It's
this
close.
is a
90
Democrat-
No. It's 93% in, and he's down by 2.5. He's
Okay,
probably
so-
fucked.
Okay, question.
So,
Okay,
so the,
somebody
the
look
top
up.
guy is just channeling
look
his
up the-
inner Andrew Gillum.
Somebody look up the demographics of the seat.
Oh,
This
yay!
is the
yay,
black seat.
Yay!
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
just hit 10%.
It
Like
is
I said, that's the
40 it is
median voter.
40%
Yeah.
black.
That like
It is
that guy's
40% black.
like I said, black voters are not progressives.
Here you go. Here's the demographics for the seat.
Oh, 40% black, 37% Hispanic.
Why is it gotta
Man,
be a black thing?
what?
Projected
What?
to be Democrat plus 22 in the general, and this guy is going to lose a safe seat because of an HIV text.
Oh my gosh. Average
Dude.
sewer gator for 5. The other language option at Angie's site, aside from Spanish, is Haitian.
For those
What?
who have these statistics
What?
for AIDS, I'm surprised this didn't help him in this district. Anyways, moving
Oh
on.
gosh. Can't come for 5. Watch us get a cursed midterm where Democrats win Texas, Maine, and Alaska, but the GOP wins North Carolina, Minnesota, and we get 3 GOP governors out west. You know, I
Trust the plan.
trust a plan that we're
Yep.
getting 55 through Minnesota. We're gonna run up
Yeah.
in
No,
Minnesota.
No, we're getting 57 in Minnesota.
Yep.
You watch your
Also-
goddamn mouth.
Also, congrats! Yay! Fishback is at 10%. Your
Yay.
prediction
I've,
looks to be correct.
I've already pinged John Rose and made fun of him for telling me that 10 to 15% was
What if
cocaine.
when the Panhandle finally reports in 3 or 4 minutes here, he falls below 10? I don't think it's
Like,
gonna
but
happen.
he's
I
doing
kill
awful the
myself on
panhandle.
camera.
Don't say that. No, because here's
Yeah,
the
I
thing,
mean,
though.
that probably helps Collins, if anything.
Yeah, it helps Collins, but Fishback, his worst part of the state is the panhandle, which
You'd think it'd be his best. Anyways, go
no,
ahead.
it makes sense. Like he's doing better in like he's doing better in the inner cities, which makes sense. But
As I say, he does well with a certain demographic that is Latinx, but also doesn't like
Mhm.
the Latinx, and it doesn't like a certain country in the Middle East. Anyways, what
Mm.
the
yeah, I
fuck
just
is
cannot
that?
believe
The Groyper candidate.
John. What the fuck?
Thank you, John Rose.
What did Mark post?
I have no idea.
What?
You should read what I post.
Hold on, let me see here. Okay, let me just let me just read the first thing Napoleon posted, and I'll read through in order. He has taken heat in recent weeks as Jones' campaign highlighted $70,000 Gilbert accepted, the most of any county commission member from CDR, an emergency management contractor that helped build the new build the now shuttered Alligator Alcatraz. What the fuck?
Them that's gonna win. That might win. Took
had a dog
money
named-
from a contractor that helped build Alligator
Oh
Alcatraz.
gosh.
This
But
race is so.
But yeah, you think that's crazy. This is for the Spectator. Is James Fishback the right answer to Zoran Mamdani?
Let me read this. Fishback is doing best with younger Hispanic voters, it seems, given the county map and the EV-ED split. Some of the more rural, white, MAGA-heavy counties have him in 5th. Once again, the retard right is not beating the Brown allegations.
Well, yeah, he like the thing with Fishback is like he was always I try to explain to people about this. He was always doing better with younger voters. He was simply doing better with younger people.
I just want to say, by the way, I actually kind of called this when I said I thought that like Miami-Dade would be one of his better counties in like Southern Florida.
Well, yeah, because again, it's younger and it's more Hispanic. Like nobody denied that the problem is it's not really translating like at all.
That's the
He's
thing.
still
That's the thing. His 2 best counties, from what I can see, are Palm Beach and Broward.
he's getting killed.
It's Baker
getting double
actually is
digits.
his
All right, all right, all right. So after James Fishback wins Broward County, can we rename it to Brownard County?
True. Patriots.
Okay,
go.
Mark, say what you're gonna say. What is the best county?
His best county's Baker, actually, and the ones next to it. He's actually doing decent in the Jacksonville area. And that's like it.
Decision Desk has
Decent
called Angie
is a strong
Nixon
word.
as the Democratic
cannot believe she
nominee
actually
for the
won.
Florida Senate.
Wow. The DSA has done it again.
Yeah.
They've done it again. They've lost another race by
Yes!
20 points.
Save
All
Lawrence,
Patriots
Florida.
go.
Fuck you,
They
Barris.
They can't keep getting away with it.
And I call for
This
Donald's
just
officially.
makes the Florida
Flor-
Democratic Party look
Flor-
even worse.
Florida's speed running, becoming the next Alabama and Mississippi.
Dude, Corey Mills is at 36%.
Jesus.
He did worse than
yeah.
I thought he would. I thought he was going to be in
let's
the
see here.
40s.
Real scumbag politics are doing. That's how it's pronounced. It's spelled that way. Fuck you. I really hope Donald's doesn't get Mark Robinson.
Oh, it
This-
actually is spelled. Okay, never mind. Okay, you're
No,
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 he'll
no,
be
no.
fine.
Okay,
I mean,
Donald's like he has.
Florida's too Republican. at
Yeah, and
this
even
point,
then,
too.
the Donald scandals like they're 30 years ago, and it's not like fucking nude Africa.
Nude Africa.
Like, Nothing's ever. When I first saw that story in 24, I'm like, what? I thought that was a joke, but no, it was nude Africa.
Okay, yeah, they have called Brian Donalds is also winning the Florida governor race, which we all knew would be the case.
Black
But-
women.
Yeah, I was.
You know, the question was always going to be the margin because right now
What
he's at
was
49.
that? What was that sound?
Oh, gosh. Nathaniel for
yeah,
5. I have to laugh at Fishback. He posted on Facebook that turnout exceeded even his expectations. All that for 10% of the vote.
Decision
Florida-
Desk has just called that Corey Mills has lost.
Yes.
Face.
Safe
go.
far.
Love you.
And Florida doesn't have runoffs,
He's
right?
down by
No.
7.
No,
No,
no.
Florida has no. It's
Perfect.
really weird. It's one of the few southern states that doesn't have one.
Makes sense, I think, a little bit. It's a little bit
I mean, it
out
does make
there.
sense because like the only part of Florida that's really like southern is the
Is a
Panhandle.
panhandle. Well, even then, like,
Once- Once
y-
once you hit Gainesville, you're very close to like.
yeah, and you really can't compare
Like
Florida to like
Eastern
Alabama.
territory.
You can't really compare
Yeah, it's-
Florida to
it's like-
Alabama.
Yeah, it's like after Gainesville, it's like, it's vacation
Florida.
homes, Disney World, and then
Florida, man.
below
Disney
that,
World.
below
Like,
that's
Disney
Latin
World.
America.
Next
We're gonna go to
territory, yeah.
Disney World.
It's Florida, man.
So
Giddy
true.
World.
Oh God. So yeah,
Never
Santa
mind.
Rosa in the Panhandle just came in, and Renner is in 3rd place with 11% of the vote. Fishback is not even on the list.
I told you
Austin-
he was getting killed in the
Oh.
panhandle.
Second, Austin Rogers has taken a commanding lead. He's
Huh?
up by 8.5.
All right, yeah, that kind of makes sense. That's FPE thought that he would have the late momentum going into this race.
Oh,
It's 55% in. He's up by
Who-
8.
uh,
He's
no pathway for Gross then.
Probably not,
Gross.
but I gotta
Gross
look
is
at
in
it.
4th place.
It's
Although
over.
it's a pretty close 3-way for tying for second.
What's Gross's home turf? This district.
Might be a
he's
carpetbagger. I don't
doing-
recall off top of my head.
Please say Panama City,
Please hold.
Yeah,
because if
someone else
it's not
can.
Panama City, he's probably screwed. 280 Bear for 5. Donald's not perfect, but I'd rather vote for him over pre-GOP Jolly. Yeah. Nathaniel for 5. Fishback, trust my plan. Everyone else, you lost. They'll get lost. You know what's so good about this?
No.
He did worse than Casey Pooch.
You can ignore if you support a
Even
Fishback
in
or whatever.
Roberts,
Fine.
he is.
The thing that's important about tonight is the retard rights is dead. Like they're collectively dead. They have no influence. This was their Hail Mary and it failed.
Has
Like-
there been a major race that they have won?
No, they're doing worse
No,
every time.
Their
I guess
closest
Zach,
race was
Zach
Massey.
Lane. Zach Lane, you can
No,
maybe
Zach
That was
Lane
argue.
Maha. That was mom. That was freaking RFK's people.
Yeah, that was a whole different group. There's a lot of overlap, but still.
Yeah, people who are
Really?
exclusively retard right. James Fishback, Casey Putsch.
I wouldn't put
Dan
Fishback in
Bilzerian.
that. I don't know.
I would put Fishback in that. Anyways, all 3 of them.
No,
have
Fishback's
lost
pandered to them.
embarrassingly.
He
So
just-
we
yeah,
have a
he-
new public
He
Minnesota
he
poll.
knows. It just I wish he wouldn't do that, but 'cause I think he could have been
Oh, yeah,
interesting.
we talked about this. Survey USA, Flanagan
Just
plus
been,
5.
I've just been missing everything then.
I think
And-
he could have been an interesting pick if he ran a real campaign, but
No, Napoleon, that's interesting because certain internals have 13% undecided, which is very high for this time at the election. And Survey USA is also saying 13% undecided. It
Hmm.
really does make you think. Anyways, here's another soundboard for you to enjoy.
I think they have him muted. Yeah, I hope that this is just
Okay.
like
Can
this.
we stop playing soundboards with racial slurs on them?
It's
Raph
muted.
has my soundboard off. It doesn't
But
matter.
don't- Oh gosh, Nathaniel for 5. Wait, you mean online support doesn't translate to real life? What?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a revelation.
Who could have guessed?
I mean, it's look, guys. I think Fishback's a below 10. Like the Panhandle, he's getting demolished.
This is an important point from Summer, by the way. The retard right is the DSA of the right. The difference is Democrats are actually terminally online and vote for people the general election rejects, while the GOP actually have lives outside of social media, which is true.
Yeah.
If
Yep.
like, the DSA and the retard right are about the same. The difference is the retard right gets rejected everywhere they go. Even Thomas Massey, who was a several term incumbent going back to, I believe, 2012 or 2014, lost by double digits. The retard right gets rejected by the GOP. The DSA does not get rejected by their own party.
Well,
They
what do you-
get
They get embraced.
inaugurated.
When you think about it for
Yeah,
5
correct.
seconds, like there's a big difference. It's because, well, guess what? The Republican Party's main base are white working class voters. That's the big
What?
difference. You know
What?
what it is.
I mean, Republicans have had issues before about in safe seats not nominating good people. That is an issue that we've had.
That's a
and
separate
something that the
thing.
DSA is better at. It's separate,
That
yeah.
was
The
an,
DSA
that was
is
an
very
issue in
good at taking out
2022.
people.
2022 was the peak of the retard right having any packs. Oh my god.
Let's see here.
Anyways, that was the peak of the retard right and just really unelectable candidates being nominated. At this
Joe
point,
Kent.
yes.
Huh.
At this
Huh.
point, Trump and the GOP base as a whole has figured out how to elect people who are like not, going to lose a Trump +4 seat and then tune out. Washington's third, by the way.
Lost
ahead.
twice, by the way.
Lost,
He cost
lost
us
a
a
Trump
winnable
seat
seat.
twice, by the way.
Sucks fucking dick, by the way.
Is that
But
true?
guys, he's America only, guys.
America first.
A lot of
Israel
these
last,
like
Allah bless.
America only people, the only thing they actually care about is money.
Or
It is-
Israel. Which, if you think about it, are two sides of the same coin. No pun intended.
Well, like I
Yeah.
keep saying this, these people are, and yes, I've seen the Florida 9th thing, but it's a super close race in Florida 2nd, I should say, or 9th. Good lord.
Rap,
like
please
all of
read
them.
super chats. Thank you.
Let me read the super chats here. If I can find it. If YouTube didn't just crash on me. Seriously.
Crash.
Oh man.
There we go. It's pulled up again. Good lord. Let's see here. Chance Racing for 2. TPUSA endorsed Lon, not a retard right guy. Yeah, there's a difference between retard right and like Maha. There is a big difference. So, President Gilbert Giddy up for 5. The difference between the retard right and the retard left is at least the DSA candidates actually win the races. Yeah. Because they know how to appeal to their base, like not this shit of terminally online garbage nobody cares about. Guys, the average Republican does not give a shit about Israel. If they do, they support it. Sorry to break
Okay,
it to you.
I hate to interrupt
but-
you. Florida's 7th. Ryan Elijah is now up by almost 13 points. He's at 52% in Seminole and 41% in Volusia, with over 90% in both. This race is over.
Nice.
He may get 50 at this rate.
No,
I
'cause
don't
it's
think
over,
so,
it's,
but-
it's over 90% in both counties.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's
Neighborhood
more
for
out of
2.
Volusia.
Yeah.
The DSA also never cross parties if they lose. Yeah. They're
Well, they may vote green or sit out.
Well, yeah,
They
that's the
don't-
thing, like,
don't
they never vote
they
Republican,
don't
though.
vote for Republican.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, and this is important. A vote for a third party and a vote for a Republican, or for the other party, that actually counts as 2 votes if you really think about it.
Yeah. is net gained 2 because that person, they would have been a Democrat, now they're Republican. Republicans gained 1, Democrats lost 1. So it's a
Yeah,
net gain of 2.
as opposed to Democrats lose 1, Republicans gain 0. That's an important distinction, and it's why the retard right sucks. Go ahead.
Well, and here's another problem too is among the Democrats, it's been very clear now for at least several years that there is a very distinct age gap between the support for the different wings of the party. Older people within the Democratic Party support the establishment. The younger people all support the DSA types, and that's a huge problem for the
age gap,
Democrats.
if you will.
Okay, by the way, Florida 9th. Dan Green's winning. Okay, who's the best candidate in the race,
Yeah.
Mark?
Butler was AFI endorsed, but Dan Green was second, so it's
Okay.
fine. I did not want Thomas to win.
Oh, he's not going to win. It's it looks like
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want
He,
Somebody
he's
was
the
putting
guy
out
who
some
ran last time
one-
and lost, and he just spends $1 billion on a friggin' ad.
And I could say one more thing on the retard, right? Another reason they're just losing is the fact that Trump has like near dictator approval
I hope
within the GOP.
Butler wins, but We'll see. I have Battlefield for 2. Fishback concession speech when? I hope he just does a concession speech.
Never.
He's gonna
Don't
blame it on Israel.
don't. I don't think he's going to. I don't think he's going to. Honestly.
gonna-
Yeah, more of the panhandles coming in, and yeah, Fishback's not even in third.
But he's not really dropping. That's the problem. He's only
Yeah.
gained, even at like we're 90% in. He's
I-
still over 10%.
I think it's Scambia will probably tell us whether he gets below it.
Well, Escambia's in. He's in 4th or 5th. But
Ye-
it's over.
Okay,
half.
so I think he probably stays over 10 then if these results hold.
Another dump just dropped. He went up 0.01. He's gonna stay
Yeah,
above 10%.
I think he's just gonna flat get like 10.1, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Which is okay because I
Uh,
said 10 to 15, and a certain Floridian made fun of me for it. And tried to
Nathaniel
ping me
for
about it
10.
again.
It's as if purely focused on an Israel last isn't popular in the GOP. We all know the retard right will learn the right lessons from this. In fact, watch, they'll take the wrong lessons. No, here's what I'm worried about. This is a serious issue that, especially with the Lancey case, what the fuck her name is.
No, we're not talking about the Lindsay Clancy case.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I will leave the stream if you start talking about that shit. I'm so fucking sick of hearing it.
I'm sick of hearing about flock cameras.
Yeah.
Decision Desk has called the 2nd District for Austin Rogers.
That's fine.
Yay.
Do you
Yeah,
know
what's up?
anything about Rogers? Like, is he gonna be fine, or is he just party line?
I think he's gonna be party line. I'm honestly shocked that Evan Powers did not win, or Evan Power, sorry. I honestly thought Trump would have endorsed him, but Trump decided to stay out of everything here, basically.
Yeah.
Which
So by the
is
way, the
interesting.
Florida Senate race, Democrats wasted $8 million on a primary they lost. So
Let's
I'd
go.
like
Oh.
to point out James Fishback probably would be sub 10% points right now if Ted Cruz and his idiots had not aired that ad.
I
They've given
agree.
him more publicity.
I agree with that.
Oh, was that
Ted
the one with like
Cruz-
the fish?
yeah.
Yes, but
The
the
fish ad.
yes, no. The lesson to take away from that is do not gratify these people with any sort of attention. The more you give them attention, the more likely they are to gain votes.
Rumble governor. Thank you, Luke. Gosh. But yeah, I do think overall this has been a very interesting night.
Well, hey,
I'd say
hold up.
I'd say it's been a great night.
We're not- we're
so
not-
We
no,
far.
still, we still gotta wait for Alaska.
we're not staying for Alaska, Tyrone. We're not ending the stream right away. I'm just saying, like, it's been an interesting night in Florida. Like, this has been I mean, Donald's did worse than I thought. I don't get, like, he should have ran away with this race, and he failed to do so. It's
I
not
think
really-
it's Jake Collins. I think Jake Collins did better than people expected.
Well, guys, yet again, look at where Jay Collins is the best in. The same thing we're talking about. Where did he do the best in?
The
Big.
Panhandle.
And question, what's the panhandle?
Panhandle. Racist white
Southerners.
Southerners of mostly old American stock, not compared
Dixie-
to all the New
Dixie
Yorkers.
Crats.
Not just that,
Dixies.
but
Southerners, if you will.
these are white working class types. I keep harping on this, but it's a reality. I simply believe the polling is missing a chunk of these working class voters, and they're refusing to fix it. In fact,
Well, the
they're
issue
making
is
polls.
that, and I talked to Summer about this. The biggest issue is that these people just don't respond to these polls.
Yeah.
There has to be some kind of incentive to make these people actually respond. You have to get these people interested in responding to your polls in order so that you can properly account for them. Because the best we could do is weigh the polls in certain directions, and you can only get so accurate with that.
Oh, by the way,
That's why
Anderson's now up
states-
by
that's-
11.
That's why states like Alaska, Wisconsin, fucking Montana, Wyoming, all of these sparsely populated states with large working class populations, not centralized in every. That's why they fucking suck and they are atrocious to poll.
The precinct thing is working.
The thing with Wisconsin, though, in general, is just you cannot reach these people. These people, half the time, they don't have the internet access.
Well, we're not talking
So-
about Wisconsin.
Well, I'm just saying,
Okay, Wisconsinites have internet. Let's not go that far.
I'm exaggerating. But I'm just saying, like, it's hard to reach them.
Unfortunately, I
they
have to
have
deal with
the-
Wisconsinites.
Okay, Cal for 5. Florida needs to be in charge every election. Wisconsin went on forever. Yeah, this is nice. This is how you count.
Floridians in chains.
This is how you count votes, everybody. Not this horse shit of guys. We lost a USB stick. We gotta go back to the center. The freaking and magically it's for Crowley. Gee, I wonder what happened. Anyways,
Crowley, who himself is also
I-
very left wing.
yeah.
I'm checking something real quick. Sorry. And as far as I can tell, I think Fishback wins like a total like 8 precincts so far that I have like
That's
access to
pretty
the
bad.
data for. But
I guess by
yeah,
college
and-
campuses.
and it's like 3 in Miami that have like 4 votes in total.
Yeah, those
Alright,
those don't
don't-
count.
Don't pull this tweet up on stream because it contains a no-no word, but I'm going to read it off. What are the odds of James Fishback launching his Rumble channel and calling Byron Donalds a socially unacceptable, racially charged epithet in his concession speech tonight?
Oh gosh. Nathaniel for 5. Rap is staying for Alaska totally. You're all good, Rap. Yeah. Chances Razik for 5. Nuclear weapons aren't real. Totally a mentally stable person who's the next Ross Pro, guys. Trust me, Bear said so. What he said about the nuke thing, I seriously thought that was AI. He literally said, we did not invent nukes. Oppenheimer, those idiots, they never invented it. Seriously. It was
Oh yeah, didn't Tucker say like aliens had made it
the
or
freaking
something?
aliens, guys.
Demons.
The demons.
You get raped by a demon one time and everything's about the demons. Oh, get over yourself.
This is freaking like stupid. Like, okay, there's demons and stuff. How can you say we didn't invent nukes? I hate this thing because it makes it sound like humanity has never done anything, or the Americans in
but
general.
here's my question for you. Are you purposely being stupid? Would you rather sail a people for 50 cents or a product for $100 every 6 months?
What? What?
Look what I posted.
I don't want to look. I'll look.
RNC Research on Twitter is already starting to tweet stuff out about how Angie Nixon is horrible and that she hates Charlie Kirk. She's going to lose by 20.
Hey,
If you
Rich
honor Charlie
Barris.
Kirk, you are a white supremacist. That's very interesting. Up, Dan
Dan
Bilzerian.
Bilzerian
He's
is committing fraud.
Oh my
because there was a tabulation error. And he
Oh
claimed
my
fraud.
gosh. Did that California account post the thing, the video thing where like the votes flipped? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's his name?
Did anyone else hear
Central
that?
Valley
Hold on,
Politics.
Yeah,
hold on,
Central
hold on.
Valley.
Did anybody else hear that? I swear to fucking God, I just heard a smoke alarm go off in one of y'all's backgrounds. I swear to fucking God, I just
did-
heard that.
What?
Hold on.
Tyron, are you seeing things? Are you hearing stuff? What?
He's hearing his own house. Let him be.
No, someone had a ceiling bird go off in the background. I heard that shit.
Oh gosh. Let's see
I know
here.
what I hear when I hear it.
Cold the Lakes for 2. Is this bad for Donalds? This is a pretty bad performance for him, but it's still
It's not. He's overperforming polls, and his main nominee or his main opponent, excuse me, was the current lieutenant governor. Like I'm sorry. This
I'm
is
just
a bad
saying, like,
result.
I
He's
for everything that's
outperforming polls.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think it was a good showing for him, but American Nerd
It's
for
really
2.
not going to matter. As long as he won the primary by 1
Yeah.
vote, he's going to win the general. Like,
American Nerd for 2. Who said what about nukes? Tucker Carlson and that other nutcase said we did not invent nuclear weapons. It was the aliens and the demons, the friggin' the hamsters, like the fucking the
Humans
gnomes.
are incapable of doing anything. We're
Westerners,
incapable of-
Tyrone. They're big difference. Only
Yeah,
Westerners
sorry,
can't do anything.
Westerners are
Been gone
incapable
for,
of doing anything. We are only capable of letting demons influence us in negative ways and only doing.
But guys,
negative
no.
things for
Cutter invented everything. They invented sliced bread. They know what they're doing.
Their name is Cutter, and they invented sliced bread. Who the fuck writes this?
Yeah. Guys, they're cooking.
Oh.
The Cutter was all along in charge. They knew. President Gilbert Gideon for 5. Rich Barris be like, guys, Israel invented nukes. Well, yeah.
Donald's got 3rd place in Liberty County.
To be fair, though, like a lot of the guys that invented like nukes and stuff, they were Jewish, but that's not
Holy
really.
shit, he did to some guy named Bobby Williams.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer.
Well, yeah, a lot of them were Jewish. Like a lot of those.
Bobby
physicists.
Williams Oppenheimer.
Mhm.
What an
Um,
interesting name.
M Smash for 5. So probably a Florida. Oh my God. Floridian.
Floridian.
Floridian. Floridian. Good lord.
Say it with me.
Floridian.
Floridian.
Floridian. Shut up.
Bag,
Shut up.
Bag.
Flo-
Bag.
Fake,
Floridian.
fake.
Speed-wise, Florida vote counties like the Kentucky Derby compared to California being like the entire NBA playoffs. No, it's worse than NBA playoffs. At least the NBA playoffs are entertaining sometimes. California voting is a fucking joke.
Decision Desk has projected that Charlie Crist is advanced to the St. Petersburg.
He's still
mayor
alive?
primary. He's running, yeah.
I thought he
He's
was
gonna be the next
dead.
mayor.
No, it is Charlie Crist. There is
Oh.
a chance he loses again.
I mean, he's lost
That
everything.
would be really funny.
Hold on. Fishback speaking at 8:30.
Wait,
Please.
really? Where?
That's what somebody said in chat.
Can we
Rumble.
can we
That's gonna
can
be
we
2
can we stream that?
I don't want
please?
to. I don't want to know what he's going to say. I'm scared what he's going to say. I hope he plays it smart and says, I lost, blah, blah, blah. I endorse Byron Donalds. Just do play it smart here. Realize you should never
Gonna
listen to
drop
these
a
people.
slur.
Like, I hope, honestly, he does realize that he listened to the wrong people and never trust him again. That's just me. Let's see. Call for 2. I heard it, Tyrone. It's probably Jasmine Crockett. Thank you. Mr. Sandy for 5.
5% reporting. He's Andrew Nixon's winning by 11.4. My apologies.
Jesus.
guys.
Wow.
Mr. Sandy
Wow.
for 5. We have Rich Barrister arrangement syndrome, and it's completely justified. Hey, when you attack people on a personal level, fuck you. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck you, Rap. You and your fat fucking fucker.
American Nerd for 6. We didn't invent nukes. It is like saying the Earth is flat or a B cult off Charlie Kirk. To be fair, that's who we're talking about. We're talking with B people.
Okay. Byron Donalds is in 3rd place in 2 counties. Can you guess what 2 counties they are without looking?
Dixie and like Liberty.
and I don't know what the other one
Yes,
is.
Dixie and Liberty.
I fucking knew it.
He's in 3rd
Based.
place in Dixie
Are you
and
serious?
Liberty County.
Oh
Yes,
my
you can look at
gosh.
it right now.
Man, I wonder what guys, look at the demographics these counties like.
I'm sorry, and Lafayette.
That's a Lafayette that's named after
The
God.
French.
Yeah, the French dude. Nathaniel for
Yeah,
5.
Marquis Lafayette.
Yeah, Lafayette.
Mark.
Patriot, by the way. We respect the
Remind me-
French here.
Reminding everybody here, and I'm just gonna post the Captive Dreamer tweet for this because it's really,
Oh
really good.
gosh.
It's got a screenshot. Remember, it was Tucker Carlson, Sneeko, Dick Fuentes, Alex Jones, Owen Schroyer, all of these terminally online people who were anti-Trump to begin with and turned on Trump when it became politically convenient once he lost the 2020 election and only really came back around 24 just because they could see where the wind is blowing.
Oh,
These
God.
people are all grifters and they support their kind.
But now the new cope is like they're gonna look at only what Fishback to the young people. Guys, he probably still lost young people. Sorry to break it to people.
10% statewide. He probably didn't win any demographic.
No. Again, just because people don't understand, he won probably a couple precincts at a couple colleges. But guys, we've gone over this. The people that live on these colleges and universities, they tend to be from out of state. So, well, to be fair, it is.
Ironically,
Just
he did
like-
best
so
in the
like
most
the
Hispanic
average
parts of the
Floridian
state.
then.
It really does make you think.
Yeah. Let's see.
No,
doing?
unironically, IRL. Like I know a guy who's a Hispanic immigrant, and he follows James Fishback.
But
the
Fishback,
jokes write themselves, everybody.
Fishback is pretty much doing in line with what Real Clear Polling said he could do. Real Clear Polling is average.
Well,
at
except to start another
96.
pollster that freaking this I like. Wow.
Yeah, they excluded a
TPFI?
certain pollster. They excluded a certain pollster.
Okay. Yep. James Fishback just announced he'll address his supporters in Tampa Bay at 8:30.
Yeah.
So that'd be in 5
That's like
minutes.
5 minutes
Yeah.
then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
Yep.
gonna show it on
Okay.
stream because I don't want to.
Can we-
So
Yeah,
Fishback and Byron will have their like speeches at the same time. I'm listening to the Byron
right.
one right now.
Nathaniel for 5. I could totally see Fishback start a Rumble podcast. It seems like everyone on the retard right does that. Yeah, he became the governor of Rumble. So, Mr. Sandy for 5. As a Californian, it's heart-wrenching to watch our votes count so slowly. We need reform yesterday. What's crazy about it is they weren't even that bad of a state like 10 years ago, counting wise.
As a
speed.
Californian as well, my friend, I completely agree with you. For my local mayor race, it took us a week and a half to figure out who the winner was here.
Jesus.
As a former
That's,
Californian,
that's
I went
embarrassing.
as a former Californian, I want to burn down the entire election counting process in California.
It's just crazy. Like, this wasn't a problem 10, 20 years ago. Well, not to the same scale, at least. Like, well,
It's
what
not
happened?
even necessarily a partisan thing, too, because for my local mayor race, we basically had 2 Republicans running. So I don't understand why they'd be taking so long. There's no partisanship involved. They're just bad. It's just incompetency.
All right. Eric for 5. Oh, shit. Missed one. Doctor for 2. Fishback is shopping for lawyers he won't pay right now. American Nerd for 2. Lafayette and Napoleon
No,
are best are
no,
based.
No.
What?
No, it happened again. Yay.
What?
Action News did it again.
What?
What?
What happened?
Let me pull this up on stream. So, okay, we trust Hood Action News here. A reliable
Gem.
a reliable news source, and the complete GTA 6 map has been leaked, and it's literally just
Alex Freddy.
Alex Freddy. Are you serious?
Wow. Man,
Pretty
GTA 6 looks really mind blowing now.
Oh
Looks
my
pretty good.
gosh.
Just yesterday, Fishback was saying that he was 4 points away from winning this
Wow,
race.
because a certain pollster told him that. So, what is that?
TPSI.
Yeah.
Tune into their stream, see how they're doing.
Yeah. American Nerd for 2. Lafayette and Napoleon are base Frenchmen. Real and
Thank
true.
you.
Eric for 5. Chris went from governor to failed Senate candidate to congressman to 2-time failed governor candidate to mayor of St. Pete. What a career. Yeah. I thought he was dead. President Gilbert Giddy up for 5. After COVID, a lot of these states started counting very slow. Makes you wonder. Yeah. Makes you really wonder what's going on here. I hope
Hood
that's fake.
Action News
No.
is my favorite gimmick account. I love it.
Who
so
made
much.
that?
I don't know. I just know. Oh no, there's another fucking one I missed. He put Alex
Oh my.
I'm gonna piss myself laughing. Jesus
Alex
fucking
Freddy.
Christ.
Like,
I need to go piss. I'll be right back, guys. I need to go let my dick hang and piss.
oh my God. Let's see here. I thought that was Michael from Vsauce. No, that is Alex Preddy. Basically, Hood Action News is one of the funniest accounts ever. Oh my gosh. It's always a gem. Everything they post.
I just love, like, in the bio, #1 source for xenoestrogen nudist bodybuilding news across the planet.
Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. Ice is pretty good. Heh heh, he said the thing.
Yeah, and TPSI, they started their stream, I want to say around the same time as us, and they ended theirs 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, was that on point? Is that
Well,
on point politics?
hey, I
Sorry.
the whole thing, I don't know. I've heard stuff. I don't want to know. But it just you cannot. Hold on. What is Sabatini saying, actually?
Oh yeah,
Andy
what was he?
Nixon
What
now
was he?
up
Was
by
he?
11.5.
Sabatini.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
was
he was
Sabatini
mentioning about
saying
how Corey Mills just lost. I
Man,
think
he's
that's
not
all they
mentioning the
said.
race that he made a big deal about, or the 2 races.
The
Dude,
governorship and then Bill
I had
Zarin.
such high expectations for Sabatini. It's sad. Like, dude, you should have been the next like big thing, and you failed.
Oh, I don't know if people
Speaking
caught this,
of
but I definitely
which-
missed Barris saying this.
Oh, I saw that. What do Tucker, Joe Kent, MTG, Massey, and Alex Jones all have in common? They're either
Oh,
OG or they
I
represent.
already
Yeah.
I quote tweeted this ripping
This is fucking insane.
apart.
And we got to talk about the Alex Jones thing because I think that kind of sealed these people's fate completely last night. You guys hear about that or see that?
Didn't he get ratioed? He got ratioed
So
badly by Tim
basically,
Pool.
like Alex Jones was bitching about his viewership being down, and old Tim Pool said this was not in like mean spirit or whatever. It was just an objective fact. Like, hey, you went from being one of Trump's biggest supporters for 10 years to being a never Trumper. That probably explains what it is. And Alex Jones attacked him and called him an Israeli operative, basically. And it got really bad, and he's doubling down. And the last week has been like the death of these people. First, it was Candace Owens like not knowing anything about the Kirk stuff and lying about it. Then it was Massey attacking Shirley. Then it was Alex Jones, and now it's this. Their last two major candidates failed. What do they got at this point? Do they have any major candidates running left?
I mean, I guess Tucker's. I mean, not a candidate, but Tucker still is relevant.
Whoa, and he started losing
Barely.
relevance.
Barely. Like
He's losing
Yeah.
relevance.
Would you like to say that again? Barely.
big. Got it in the
Big.
big.
Yeah.
James Fishbach.
Yeah, I
still,
mean-
Mike Pence has the courage.
James
Yeah,
Fish.
But also,
big.
like, what? I mean, but seriously, what are these people talking about when they're calling people like Tucker, Joe Kent, MTG, Massey, like OG MAGA? I'm like, Tucker was barely. His ideology flipped like 3 times. Joe Kent, nobody knew about him until 2022. He was a Bernie bro back in 2016, and he
Yeah,
literally
2020.
lost 2 winnable elections. He cost us like
And
that seat both
and by the
times.
way, MTG, like she was a nutcase back then. She still is.
And she's an underperformer.
Yeah.
She's always been insane, and I am on the record on this live stream, repeatedly saying, way back in 2023, that if there was a replacement for her that was just as conservative or more conservative, I would consider it.
Yeah, I remember
because-
that. Everyone
Because
was
she's
saying
insane.
that.
She's so insane. She's batshit fucking crazy.
No,
And
but-
she's only gotten worse since the Trump admin.
I just cannot believe Trump single-handedly broken like all these people in the span of a year and a half. Like
I mean,
that's impressive. He cooked.
I mean, he ripped the mask off, and the people, and
Yeah.
he ripped the mask off, and they saw the sun, and they screeched, and they ran away. We found them for who they were, and I don't know how else to put it. Trump has found these people, and he's showed the world that they're fake.
and you know the sad part when you think about it, you know who's been the most like the most loyal part of Trump's admin in the second administration? Think about it. Like I'm not talking like Rubio or
Bongino.
whatever. But think about it. It's fucking RFK and Tulsi Gabbard. Democrats 2 years ago are some of those loyal people in the
Which is
administration.
weird.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
and I know Tulsi left, but that she had an actual reason because her father or her husband had
Tulsi.
cancer.
So Tulsi
Yeah.
has two reasons to
Mhm.
be like very, very MAGA. One, she was in Hawaii. She had every incentive to be a covert chud. But secondly, as soon as she became an independent, she got attacked relentlessly as a foreign Russian agent. They accused her of being a foreign agent for Russia
No.
and China and just being a complete traitor to America. No shit. She turned on the Democrat Party and became a full-time Republican. That's just the inevitable outcome of that kind of behavior.
Well, and the other thing too, I mean, RFK is kind of a similar thing because his entire family disavowed him
Yeah.
because like he wasn't supporting the Democrats.
And
Remember
now
this?
RFK, he got the thing. How long has he been trying to do this for now? Like 25 years? This has been like the HHS stuff's been like
Yeah.
a big shtick.
and
Brandon,
Trump was
I'm
the one
gonna
that reached
steal
out to
your-
RFK.
Brandon, I'm going to steal your tweet here. There were the Florida State University precinct has dropped. Fishback won it 25 to 1 to 1 to 1. You got almost
Hey,
90% of the
real quick.
Florida State University precincts.
Hey,
Damn.
Napoleon. Monzia. Oh, okay, he's just not here.
He's dead.
So I know earlier in the stream we talked about that Democratic primary in Florida where there was the HIV ad in House
It
24.
worked.
It worked. The guy who they claimed had HIV through the anonymous text has lost. when he was the
Anonymous.
favorite-
Gee, I wonder who sent that message. Gee, I
You'd
wonder
think It
who.
would help him considering the district, anyways.
Napoleon.
He's dead.
He's
Okay.
dead.
Let's see here. John for 2.
Make
Low
it very
key.
like, here, y'all.
Hold on,
All right,
Fishback is talking. Napoleon just quoted Fishback saying, "Well, I concede this race. I do not concede this fight because the future of our country is on the line."
That's actually not a bad
Oh,
statement.
That's not that bad. All right.
Hey,
Hold
like
on,
I said-
Napoleon, I need to talk to you real quick about something.
They killed him.
Oh, he
He's
called
fucking-
Donald to he considered McDonald's. He called to congratulate him.
Wow.
Is
Oh.
better than Putsch. You know what, man? Good for you.
Yeah.
Better
That's
than freaking
surprising.
Massey. Remember Thomas Massey's thing? The
no.
Israelis. I
Oh,
talked
yeah.
to Tel Aviv.
I couldn't reach him. He was in
Oh,
Tel Aviv.
fu-
What the
like-
fuck is
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Yeah, and it's like, dude, a guy that served in the military, you're gonna say that. I told you, Fishback. I hope he realizes. Oh, these people are stupid. I should never trusted them. I think just way too smart for that. He tried a grift and it didn't work. But yeah, Fishback conceded. He actually gave a concession speech. I'm
Yeah, I'm
impressed.
gonna stop watching that. It's just turning into his talking points now. But yeah,
Yeah.
he conceded the race, and
It's literally
yeah.
Evangelion like clapping did the bare minimum, but like it's better than most.
Congratulations.
Better than Massey. Better than that nutcase in Ohio. Because at least he
Better than
admitted
a-
it.
Better than a sitting congressman. How
Well,
do you do that?
I give props to Fishback
mean-
for that. I like that.
Well, I just want to point out, by the way, that Fishback had more of like a presence online, spent more money and stuff than Putsch, yet he did worse than Putsch by like 8 points.
I think that's because, well, he was going against a certain candidate in Ohio. Anyways, let's see here. American Nerd for 2. Was it Tulsi part of some Hindu cult or something?
Yeah.
John for 2.
Yeah.
Low key think on point wanted Fishback. Thanks Super Chat. Daniel for 5. However, I do not know if I should consider this an underperformance for Donald's. I was expecting him to get 75% of the vote. Yeah, I think it's underperformance, but
no, that was never gonna
Angie
happen.
Nixon is right under 12 points, which is what I said, by the way.
Nathaniel
Anyways,
for
go ahead.
20. Trump has changed his GOP more than any other person that I could think of. The GOP will never go back to what it was before Trump. I also don't think it's going to go as far as the crazy, insane right would want it. No, it's not going to, because even Fishback realizes it's over. Like, it's pack it up. I hope he had course corrects. I think he is smarter than this campaign was, honestly. But anyways, Dark Helm for 5. MTG could have handled the pressure of having to govern, but Clay Fuller is fantastic. He'll be the next Brandon Gill if he plays cards right. I think he already is. I think he's phenomenal. So,
Well,
Mr.
and, I don't like Massey, but I'll give Massey this. He at least he at least tried to like win a re-election. MTG was a coward and just gave up.
yeah, he went on the ship. He knew it was over, but Mr. Sandy for 20. I've assessed that our floor in the House is 216, accounting for Max Miller losing. We would hit 218 if Schweikert and Ciscomani seats hold. For the Senate, it's 53 floor because I don't think Houston or Rogers are going to lose. We'll talk about that when we get the Senate predictions stuff next month. No, for real. No.
I can just
I think
say,
Mike Rogers is
I'll
going to
just-
win, but
I'll say too on Houston. So I've gotten a lot of anti-Houston ads the last couple of days. Almost all of them have been about like pointing out like Houston has connections to Epstein. I'm not kidding. Like every single
Jesus.
ad has been.
So it
like,
probably hurts-
Houston has taken
it
100
hurts him
million.
temporarily, but it doesn't really change much, I don't think.
So I'm not. I don't get why people are like completely doomy on this because I don't think Brown's running a good campaign.
American Nerd for 2. I thought Fishback was a retard right person. No, he just found like a what's the word for it? He like found a
A
lane.
niche.
Yeah, a niche, and he thought, yeah, I would use it. And I think he realizes quickly, oh, these people are insane. This is a scam.
Well, I think personally, I think that Fishbach is a grifter and that he saw like some type of opportunity to gain some type of online influence. Maybe he has a plan to start like his own show afterward or something. I don't know.
I don't care. Listen,
but
he
like
can
if you
see
look at
this.
his past, like look,
You can see this. I don't care.
yeah, no, I mean credit where credit's due. Yeah, I mean look at Fishbach's past, like and he was like a huge Zionist back in 2024. He defended Vivek's comments on H1Bs when they happened. He used to be very pro Barry Weiss as well. So this guy is very, very sketchy background.
Yeah. Let's see. A lot of people endorse him, and he thinks that was majority of Florida. Well, this officially settled the argument. The online is not the real world. Wow, what a shocking turn of events, guys! They're telling me that the average person online is not in tune with the average person in the real world. Wow. What a shocking turn of events.
It's like no, but I was reliably informed by Kareem Boiler that MAGA was dead.
Maggots
And if
dead.
anything, it seems like the retard right is dead.
Again, I think the last week killed these people good. Politically, of course. This, I don't see it come back from this. Your entire argument was when you start saying we're going to win in the long term, we're going to win in the long run because we won young people. There's doubts if you won young people, maybe on campuses, but even then, that's one college so far.
Well, the problem is, unlike the Democrats, where the youth are very pro DSA, all wings of the Republicans are very pro Trump.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Speaking of pro-Trump too, there was another DSA race in Florida 25 today, and Oliver Larkin, the DSA candidate, got destroyed.
Yeah.
And that district is Trump +9 or Trump +8, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's not like the DSA are winning everywhere.
Well, and again, Tyron brought this up earlier. That Larkin everybody was talking about him. Like he was the next big thing, and he flopped. These DSA people that are not talked about, they do the best. Because people don't realize, oh, these people are insane. Now you begin to realize, like in Michigan, the millisecond that they talk about how crazy he is, El Sayed collapsed and he barely won.
Well,
so
and also, I mean, Larkin was going against like a Democrat incumbent there who'd been there for a while, so it's like that was always going to be an uphill battle. And also, you notice too, like the DSA types are really only winning races that are like in very progressive areas. New York City, Denver. They barely won Michigan, and that was only because El Sayed did very well in Ann Arbor and Grand Rapids. Yeah.
Well, and in the competitive race in Michigan that they won, it's likely they're going to give the Republicans a seat in the Senate.
Nathaniel
Whereas
for
a place
5.
like New York, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
Nathaniel for 5. In the words of certain Frenchmen, I ain't get out of my chair. That's real. American Nerd for 2. Rep made Fishback seem like a retard right person. I just think it's an opportunist thing, but this is my opinion. But yeah, apparently Fishback just ended the speech and he did not attack Donald or anything like that. So, hey, give him credit where credit's due. He did more than Massey did.
Yeah, I tuned out when he just started going into his talking points of all the H-1B and stuff and data centers and
I'm just glad he could see. That's all I'm glad about. Not this horse shit. Guys, Tel Aviv called. Like, screw you, dude.
Well, some of his supporters now on the Graper side of Twitter are saying that Florida is going to be a purple race this November.
So true.
Yeah,
R+15 primary.
Yeah, and I'm getting out of my chair. Whoop-de-doo.
yeah. You're not leaving that chair.
And again, currently the Republicans are outvoting the Democrats by like 400,000.
Yeah, let's talk about this, by the way. So the governor race, the Republicans got 1.6 million. For the Democrats, they got 1.2 million. And by the way, there are more Republican votes outstanding than Democrats with the Panhandle. So yeah, it's 400,000 votes. And if you give Olaf Fishback voters to the Democrats, which is not going to happen, Republicans still outvoted Democrats by a big margin. So
has more votes than Jolly, and he has
Jolly did awful.
Less percentage.
Yeah, no, this is
terrible.
This is a bad performance because, like, I mean, Jolly, his race wasn't even supposed to be like competitive, like at all. He's barely getting 60%. Like, at least with Donald's, you can say like this was like a more high attention race, and that there were several like kind of big name candidates. I don't like all these people are no names going against Jolly.
Yeah, and like somebody says in chat, if Collins wasn't in the race, Donald's would have won by more. Yeah. So
yeah, if Collins wasn't in the race, then like Donald's probably would have cracked 70%.
I think so.
Hello, John.
Brother John is here.
I'm just going to get alcohol. I'll be there in a sec.
Damn, it's over.
There are
John is Native American
competitive congressional races for the Republicans, District 9 and District 11.
Yeah, we talked about that.
What
so
about District 6?
Damn, I just miss everything.
Yeah, Dan Green won. So it's not the end of the world. But...
Oh, okay. Yeah, District 11, it's
I cannot
cent
believe
difference.
Blazarian did better than Fishback. I just can't get over that.
I mean, well, and I think it's funny. I think it's funny too because Bilzerian also disavowed favorite Chicago Mexican commentator.
That's just, yeah,
He
I don't
did
know.
much better.
But again, like
I think it's because nobody cared about that race. Where Fishbach, like he advertised a lot more on social media
yeah,
than
when
Bilzerian.
John gets on, I want to ask what he thinks about like the idea of the retard right dying because he probably has
I
interesting.
mean, they're not
answer.
gonna die. They're just gonna find another group. Look,
I think
the
they're
retard
dead.
right isn't. No, the retard right is not going to die. They're just gonna find someone else to cling on to in the next cycle. These people are people who are terminally over invested beyond what is healthy. That is the single most relevant thing to mention when talking about retard rightists. These people want to be right no matter what, and it doesn't fucking matter how many times you can prove the same point to them. They're gonna come back. They're gonna find people to do it again and again and again until they finally find some big victory. And then they're just gonna keep fucking clinging to that until they are actively shamed, laughed at, and bullied out of politics and being taken seriously forever to the point that they just shut the fuck up and fall back in line. Or, Lord forbid, they actually do end up winning.
I think it's going to start happening, but we'll see. I just think you cannot. They have had nothing but defeats by landslide margins this year. No one's going to take us serious. Who's going to take these people seriously? Who? Who's going to listen to them like, okay, your guy got 12% or whatever?
I think Scott Greer said this a while ago where it's like he said like the retard right has like a strong internet presence, but outside of that they have like absolutely no influence whatsoever.
They're
just going to be
sauce.
they're relegated to like Rumble and Twitter and Podcastistan.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a good name. Yeah, it just.
Yeah, I don't know who coined that, but it was whoever it was. You're a genius.
I just hope that we just finally get past this stuff. Like ignoring like how like funny it is kind of just scary. How many people fell into this shit? All these people just a year and a half ago, they were perfectly fine, and now they lost it. Every single one of them.
In some cases, I'm not even sure if it's people who lost it. More so, it's just people who just grifted off of this for views. It's like, okay, cool. You got views for like a year. Now you're gonna go into like irrelevance.
Yep. Oh God, it's just freaking. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a retard right got cucked tonight. I saw somebody say that. Yeah,
it's like these are the people who are going to lead a successful third party in 2028.
They can't even win a primary in the Republican Party. Like, with how divided the GOP theoretically is, they should have won just a single race. Have they won anything this year?
No.
Not that I can
No.
think of.
No,
You don't
I mean,
Brandon.
the closest would be like Zach Lane winning, but again, he wasn't.
That's
really,
Maha.
Again, he was Maha. He was Maha.
So they have nothing. Like they've won nothing.
And margin wise, I mean, these people can't even crack 20%.
Now here's a good question here because this is something I'm wondering about. Why was turnout in Florida so high? Like,
that's a good question.
Like, listen, I get it. Like, yes, it's a Florida GOP. They don't piss around. But I have a couple theories for this. I just want to hear what you guys think about this. I have a couple theories for what happened.
I don't care.
Tyrone, come on.
Before you do your theories, I just want to read this because it was just posted a few minutes ago. Vindman appeared to be confident so much that he was going to win in Florida. He had a fundraiser scheduled for this Sunday in Nantucket for the general election.
What a
Wow.
bum. All right.
What's your theories, Rap?
Nathaniel for 5. Did you see that the New York Times was going after Brandon Herrera? You know he's doing well when they are bringing up the same out of context clips. Yeah, if that's all they got out of him, they have nothing. But yeah, so here's my theory. There are a couple things. One, this was the first race you could really say Republicans have invested a shitload of money into. Just up and down the ballot, you had all of these competitive races, and well, you spent a lot of money on advertisements and all that. How much did Donald spend alone in this race?
Donald spent a lot, but a lot of what Donald spent also was like already geared towards the general election.
Well, yeah,
stuff.
I know. But
But
like
yeah, no, he
a,
spent
a lot of money was spent on ads and stuff. And we're in the middle of August. We're getting to the point where voters are finally starting to pay attention a little bit more. We're getting to the point where voters are paying attention and realizing, oh, there's an election coming up. And in the last couple of weeks, we've seen Republicans are spending, I think, 80 million on advertising across the country. A lot of the spending apparently is in parts of Florida. So I think it just we're finally starting to see Republicans are spending money, and it's translating. But that's my opinion.
Well, and I mean, I think the other thing too is the fact that Florida, the registration trends continue to look very good in the state. And this is like the most positive state for like Republican growth too. So I think that's another reason why this was a pretty good result for Republicans.
Yeah.
Texas is now California, Florida's New York, but we're just not cringe.
Patriots. Yeah, I think end of the day we had a pretty successful night. The retard right is officially proven to be have no power or influence. They have a couple random people and that's it. A couple random like schizos online.
What
They
was Fishback's final percent?
Like 10.4.
10.4%.
He just
Well, I mean, there's a little bit of vote left, so maybe he could gain slightly more, but he's not going to get over. He's not going to get to 11%.
What is interesting is that if you look at those last few polls
find that
out of
music,
Florida,
Brandon.
is that
Tyrone,
it
stop.
looks like the lion's share of undecided voters went to Collins or Rainier at the very end because neither one of them were terribly close to where they ended up. So the undecideds were people who did not like Fishback and did not like Donalds.
I still have the theory that they just did not pull white working people, but that's just my opinion. Because like
It could be.
Jay Collins is the best in the Panhandle, and John would know better. John, what's in the Panhandle?
According to Ye, just only black people, apparently.
Well, no, he meant for the Democrat primary.
Yeah,
he-
so I guess there's just only black people in the Panhandle.
Thank you.
You're
No,
black.
No, for
I'm
real.
black.
It's
I-
white.
I- I guess.
It's a lot of white working class people in the Panhandle, and that's where Collins is the best in. I keep
Yeah.
saying this. I think they're understating. They're not pulling these people, these average working people. They're just not pulling them properly.
Yeah, no, it's with this part of Florida. You have beaches and they're nice, but this is just kind of like the discount vacation area. So, median income is hovering a lot lower than South Florida, those nice places in Central Florida. So, I mean, like I've looked at it before. It's like between like 60, 80,000 most of the time, with like a couple pockets of like rich people, but very small communities of rich people.
Yeah.
And very, very white, very white.
It's
You have to remember, we have a lot of people here, because I am physically in the Florida Panhandle right now. We have a lot of people here from the Midwest, Michiganders, Wisconsinites, people that kind of moved down here. We have a lot of like Rust Belt motion that kind of inhabits this place.
yeah.
I was informed Wisconsinites don't get motion.
It's one of those things with with a state like Florida. It's all those working class people, and if they're not being pulled properly, that is one of the core demographics of the GOP, especially in states like Georgia and North Carolina, and of course Wisconsin. You don't have those, like, if you're not pulling them properly. We're seeing this in the Iowa State Fair. I know it's not a big deal. I get it's not a scientific poll, but those are just average Republicans, and they're more Republican than they were in 24. So
Hey, what's up, guys? I missed everything. I decided to touch grass and I missed the primary. So what happened in Florida? How much did
Fishback took
Fishback-
third.
Oh, okay.
He
10%.
got third. He got about 10% of the primary.
I mean, if you guys want the hard proof, that is
Did he get, like,
actually.
How did Bilzerian do? Did he get 2%, 3%?
He got
What?
16%.
What the fuck?
There are Blazarian and Donald's voters.
So
They
I looked into
exist.
this a little bit as to why he was doing so well. Apparently, a lot of the local TV ads that he was running just showed him as like a normie Republican guy. They didn't mention anything about
Wait,
him.
are you
was-
serious? You're telling me the
Yes.
Jewish ad wasn't real? Are you serious?
So a lot of voters who aren't online saw his name, saw a TV ad, and voted for him.
Send one of those ads because he.
If Dan Bilzerian was not a lunatic and just ran as like a normie Republican, like before 2023, he used to be known as kind of like a party guy, if you know what I mean. If he
Yeah.
if he
That's
was just like
fucking
that, he could have
insane.
actually been a serious politician. But no, he had to become a full-on like neo-Nazi. Like
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like 2015, 2016, Dan Bilzerian would actually have probably won, not against Fine, but against another Republican. Or in like an open seat like the 19th, he could have won.
Aftershock for 2. Saw the. Do you see the Chauvin Donald's edit on Twitter? No. Chance Racing for 5. Check Razor Fist's newest tweet. Ultimate State, Wyoming is coming up next. Let's go Hagman and Chuck Gray. Nathaniel for 5. And the words of Gandalf. You have no power here to the retard right. Yeah. So I pulled up the Razor Fist tweets and oh my gosh. The Jim Cramer of political endorsements.
I wish
So-
these stupid fucking discount necromorph motherfuckers and Helldivers would stop jumping in front of me as I throw a fucking grenade.
Okay,
God
Tyrone.
fucking damn. Fuck you. Fuck you, Arrowhead.
So yeah, Jim Cramer political endorsements, and it's Tucker Carlson. The guy in Ohio, I forgot his name. He got killed.
Casey Putsch.
Yeah.
The fact that you don't remember his name is the best part about
Yeah,
it.
I honestly don't remember. Thomas Massey, he got killed, and Fishback, well, we all know. Yeah, he's become the Jim Cramer of politics, him and Barris. And they're all saying, guys, blue tsunami. If I'm the Democrat Party, I'm worried that Barris is saying it's a blue tsunami. So, and same with Tucker. I'm a bit worried, but just my opinion.
I'm finally sat down.
Good.
And all I want to say, guys, if you're wondering why it took me almost 2 hours and 15 minutes to show up to my state's primaries, ladies and gentlemen, black women.
Thank you. Wait, somebody just said they were. Are you fucking serious? The Democrats already released an Eternal in Florida. Are you shitting me right now? Jolly +1.
Real and
No.
true.
They immediately released it. Can't you tell these are fake when they're doing stuff like this?
Wait. Jolly +1, is that the person they have running for governor?
Yes, over Donald's.
Oh my gosh.
They're already. Guys, if this doesn't prove to you that the polling's bullshit right now, they missed the polling in Florida by like 30 points. And now they're just pumping out Jolly +1 for a Democrat pollster. Are you serious right now?
Pollsters at this point are more or less just snake oil salesmen.
Yeah, they're still good. There are good pollsters
Yeah.
left, like Qantas
The only
Insights.
pollster I really trust right now is Qantas. Yeah, Qantas.
Qantas, I mean,
Qantas and Trafalgar.
there's some decent ones like Echelon Insights are decent. RMG Research.
Trafalgar was fairly close with the South Carolina primary.
Trafalgar is just they're hit or miss. They're either spot on or they have like Vermont with a 2. So
Oh, I forgot about that.
it's like that's Trafalgar. But yeah, Qantas is probably the best pollster. You cannot trust Barris right now, for sure.
No one's better than the
Well,
chair.
and he's already had two
No
big
one.
polling
That's so
misses
true.
as
No
well.
one is better than the chair.
Yeah, but yeah, Barris. All of his polls this year have been terrible. Look at Kentucky and look at was there a state he had a big miss in?
Minnesota.
That's right. Yeah, Mike Lindell +20 or something like that. He got an argument with me about that. It's like, dude, that was your poll, and you were talking shit for months about that. Like, guys, look at my poll for 2 months ago. You're the one that brought it up, and I just brought it up too and threw a temper tantrum.
So
But yeah,
let's see. We had the Saeed Brotherhood. We had the Hong Sisters. I think we're gonna call these guys the Jolly Dollies. Okay, my Jolly Dollies, you better get ready. We're going to have a super general election.
freaking Jolly +1.
First blue Florida. Oh, my jolly bollies, my Jolly Dollies.
Republicans outvoted Democrats by 400,000 votes, and you're gonna tell me? And Jolly shat the bed for a Democrat. He barely got 60% in an uncompetitive race. You're telling me this guy's gonna not win by a point? Seriously?
And then the resist lib candidate in the Senate race lost to the black DSA candidate when everybody expected that Venom was gonna win.
It's bullshit.
The single most shocking thing to me about this poll, about the results, I mean, for governor. I just like literally saw 0 ads whatsoever in any of my time in Florida these past few months for Jay Collins. No radio ads, no phone ads, nothing. So
Yeah, he did that
must
good
have
in
been
that part of the
advertising.
state. That's
He
weird.
must have been advertising. I have no clue, but like I just like completely missed that he would get that much. I almost perfectly predicted how much Fishback would get though.
You know,
like,
the funny
that-
thing is, there are a couple counties that Downs took third in. And John, take us the name of the counties they took third in.
Broward County,
No, Dixie County
Dixie County, oh yeah,
and Liberty
and,
County.
and Liberty County.
Dixie and Liberty.
I think Franklin County was Donald's worst county.
How? Of course, it had to be those counties. The freaking name of it is just stupid. Mr. Sandy for 2. Just got to tell Rico ad in Northern California, bro's desperate. Well, yeah, he's fundraising. Where do you think he's money from?
I gotta tell. No, wait. I gotta tell you. I got a Talarico ad in Europe.
I gotta tell a Frico ad in. I saw one in Florida and I saw one in Alabama.
Yeah, so they're spending the money all right. Just freaking on that shit.
At this point, I just think he's like finding ways to waste money. Like I don't even understand what's going on.
And Salazar won in the landslide, by the way. So much for that theory. Salazar sucks, but she
Wow,
was never gonna lose.
Yeah, what a shock. The Cuban Republican does really well, and the Cuban
It's like,
in the Cuban
guys,
district.
You could primary out Trump back people like Andy Ogles. There's a pathway. Just don't be fucking stupid.
Wait, what happened with Salazar?
Salazar won in a landslide after people like Bears are saying, "Well, she's gonna underperform and lose." Yeah,
She did about the same as she did in 2022.
because nobody gives a shit. Stupid.
Well, who ran against her? Was it a serious candidate?
It was a no name.
It was a no name like Hispanic from the district who's basically identical to her on policy. No one bothered.
Guys,
running
that's the
against
America
her.
First candidate, though. Anyways, Mr. Sandy for 5. The retard right now is like a slowly derailing train. They'll try again next time, but they probably won't get as much attention. I don't think they're going to attention the rest of the year. I think their whole shtick is dead. But just that's my opinion.
Again, I'll say it. The retard right's not gonna go, Matt. And start, it's not this kind of wishful thinking of, oh, they're just gonna go away. No,
Karen, you're over.
they are
You're over.
terminal.
You're,
No. These are zealous crusader types. These types of people are like they are permanently plugged in, and they're gonna keep fucking
They're
doing
plugged in
this
the
shit
Matrix?
until it kills them. Do you enjoy having a jaw connected to your mouth?
sorry, I'm about to kick you. You've been pretty bad. Like seriously, chill.
The main thing that I believe happens is they're going to become so irrelevant that we kind of like people
That's
kind of
what I
start
mean.
forgetting they exist. Yeah.
I like Thomas Massey. Nobody gives a shit about him.
Here's what I think they'll have some type of an audience, but like people are just gonna care less and less about like what they have to say.
That's
I mean,
my whole point.
you're already seeing this with Chicago Mexican man. So
Well,
he went
there-
on every single conservative podcast, and his views are like basically the same.
There is a funny future. There is like a Joker future that could be awaiting them. Like, okay, so in a lot of other internet circles, when someone starts losing relevancy but continues making content and persists, and like even like to the extent of doing crazy stuff to get attention, they usually become lolcows and start getting stalked by internet forums. And they usually start garnering attention from fans who don't actually like them, but watch their content so they can continue mocking and hating on them. So there is a future where these people like Nancy Mace, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Thomas Massey, and all of their podcast pundits like just do this downward spiral where they end up lolcows like Chris Chan or like a Dark Side Phil, like that kind of thing.
Wings of Redemption.
Wings of Redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
The quartering.
if you guys want to hate follow someone, now's the time.
Yeah. Andrew for 2. Is Florida 11 done confirmed win for Strata or no? It's confirmed. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Wyoming we should get results on Wyoming soon, maybe, allegedly. Please don't be one of those. Don't be one of those states where freaking it's half time zones or something stupid. I don't think so, but we'll see.
Did you guys talk about Nancy Mace betraying Jarvis by getting like 10 tattoos?
Yeah, I saw that.
Poor Jarvis.
Man, like that's just awful. Why would you do that to your online e-boy? Like I'm like Nancy Mace, what is going on?
She's hit the wall.
She's
Anyone
hit the
wanna be
wall.
the-
But
Anybody
this,
want to be the Nancy Mace to my Jarvis?
but this is exactly what I mean by like lolcow. Like Nancy Mace just did a super lolcow thing there. I'm not saying it will absolutely snowball, but I could easily see one or two of these people in this crowd of idiots just like actually continuing to do stupid crap for attention. And yeah, no, like just enjoy it. Enjoy it. They have no power. Enjoy it, dude. Enjoy it, chat.
Jackomax for 5. If Democrats get a majority of the House, it may end up ruining their image, hard speaker fight, and redoing impeachment instead of working on issues. Yeah, I still don't think Jeffries will be leader after this year, but that's just my opinion. I just think he has too many people against him, and you got 20 more people get elected. They're insane. Yeah, I think he's screwed. But
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that Bilzerian almost got 19% of the vote is deeply, deeply concerning. Like,
although
I know we
apparently
joke about-
he ran as a normie in the district. Apparently,
yeah, but still, still, that's really. I mean, some of the shit he was saying online and also publicly was
Are
really.
you implying that every single person who voted for Dan Bilzerian was paying attention to what he was saying online?
No, but I mean, think of the implications of it. Like the implications
Well, and
are
I-
not good.
Well, and I
I
think the
know-
other thing, the other thing with that too is that Randy Fine is kind of a polarizing figure. So
Well,
there's
yeah,
a lot of
he's-
people who like talk about him.
This is
Hammer
also
Zion.
Fine's like first real primary
R-
because
Rand-
he ran
Rand-
out
I
of
like
special.
a lot of what Fine has to say, including on not even just like whatever foreign policy, whatever on immigration. He's right. I think he raises some good points when it comes to 2028, which I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me on. But he is kind of a loudmouth, and people don't like that in general. The same thing happened to Andy Ogles, so there is that. But
It's
Bill
really
Zarian is
strange.
Bill Zarian is genuinely like mentally ill, though. So yeah.
It's really strange with Fine because, of course, when we were all like watching him get elected, all of us, like half of us, were kind of like watching in horror. And like we were like sitting there, we were making fun of him with all the fat memes, and we were like sitting there, like staring at it, like, holy crap, like this guy actually is winning. And a lot of us were kind of scared of like what kind of politician he would be. And then he got in office and he played the game so hard. And you guys have to recognize what I mean by that. I mean, he's not necessarily saying what he believes, but he knows exactly what you want him to hear. And he was saying that over and over again. Yeah, he came from a background. His background and his positions are things you might not like, but he spent every day online saying everything that you would click like and retweet on. And he like only fell out of pocket like once or twice. Like he like was like getting angry at Trump for like whatever random crap, and then he like immediately fell back in line. Enough to the point where Trump re-endorsed him. So really strange candidate, but he obviously, I will say this about him, he understands the game of politics far better than some of the people rooting for Fishback today.
Like Tucker Carlson and Owen Schroyer and Nick Fuentes.
all right.
Candace Owens.
Right guy for
Candace
5.
Owens,
Breaking: Dan
Ian
Bilzerian starts a Democrat
Alex
national.
Jones.
Right guy for 5. Breaking: Dan Bilzerian starts a Democrat National Socialist of America. Thank you. So true. American Order for 2. Did Mills lose officially or
I'm
not?
so
or
glad the
what?
dude who made
He-
no,
he
never
lost.
mind.
He lost. Billy Spangler's been a member for 48 months. Donald's below 48% now. Yeah, not a good performance for him. But
I am I'm very surprised, not by the like Donald's really did give a lot of the vote away to Jay Collins. So I'm guessing that, and I looked at the map, and all of the counties, most of the counties around me voted for Collins over I mean not Collins, for Donald's over Collins. I guess he just like people still remembered him, had name recognition for him up there in North Florida. And I don't know what to explain about it, but I do understand it's going to be just like the split in the primary between DeSantis and Trump. They're just going to get behind Donald's.
all right. let's see here. Oh God, now they're saying Republicans underperformed. What the fuck we talking about?
No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. So the whole thing that happened here is you have this divide in Florida because Jay Collins is the guy that was working with DeSantis, who is an extremely popular governor. And as it turns out, that had a lot of carryover going into this primary race. The people that voted for Fishback are probably not going to vote for Byron Donalds. They'll probably stay at home, or if they're stupid enough, vote Democrat. Now, that's only like what 10%. 10% max of this primary challenge, which I am a little bit skeptical of in of itself. Like that sounds like something wrong. I'm not saying I question like Florida's ability to run like completely clear elections, but that is like bizarre to me. Fishback like netting, what was it, like 89% of FSU votes? That is so weird. That is bizarre to me.
Wait, are they even on campus? Like,
I think we're
Fishback
a
was
week out
getting-
from it starting.
so okay,
It was like 20, 30 votes.
this is a good question I
for
have.
these
It's like, are these
Oh.
actual like? Wait a second here.
Oh, okay. So
Are-
it's like a precinct of like 20 or 30 people. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they're the one at
That's what I
think
thought.
Florida
It's like
State is
that would
20
explain a
votes or
lot.
something.
Because if this was like if they were in session, they probably wouldn't. But even then, a lot of students they live off campus. We keep talking about this.
Yeah. But
And the people on campus are tend to be out of state people. So
yeah, but those Collins voters are just going to fall behind. The Jay Collins voters are going to fall behind Donalds. Any other voters are going to fall behind Donalds. Fishback voters, I would gander to bet a few percent of those people were actually not terminally online people voting, and that like maybe a good few percent of the Fishback voters, a good chunk, are probably going to go vote for Donalds, and the rest will kind of sit it out. But yeah, no. Anybody thinking that this changes what's going to happen in November, like it completely misunderstands the state of Florida versus say the state of Michigan or Wisconsin. These are states that are like really close, like single digit 1, 2, 3 point wins during presidential election years. Florida has passed that. We have evolved beyond the need for concerning ourselves with Democrats. It's really beautiful.
I just wanted to wanted to share something interesting to you guys. Do you guys look up the Florida State University precinct?
we talked.
Vote Hub?
We literally just talked about this.
89% for Fishback.
It's like 30 people. I just asked that question, and the other guys are saying it's like 30
Bro,
people.
did you not listen to like the conversation we had 2 minutes
Wait a
ago?
second. Okay. By the way, that Democrat internal that everyone's pushing, it only has Jolly up by 7 with Hispanics.
What?
Yeah, they have Jolly winning statewide, but he's only winning Hispanics by 7.
What's his margin with whites in that poll?
White women are +2.
Just throw it in the
No.
trash, man. Throw polling away in the trash.
Even
bro.
none of that makes sense. How did they get their final numbers?
Independents only +11 for Jolly. What the fuck?
We need to I am calling for a pause on all polling in any fucking capacity until we can figure out what the fucking hell is going on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there are genuinely Donald's Blazarian voters. That is a sad thing. There are genuinely people like that in the real world. All right, Mr. Standing for 2, Owen Troy Goyer. Guy became a clown. Dude, what is he doing? Like, is he actually shooting out?
No. Spiritually, yes.
Gosh. American Nerd for 2. Who should Donald make as lieutenant governor? I don't know. That's a good question.
Casey DeSantis.
Owen Schroyer.
Casey DeSantis. Jack Baxter 5. Unrelated, but if Shapiro was smart, he would go for Senate 28 and wait a cycle or 2 before presidential run. He can't get the nomination in 28. I don't think he can ever get the nomination. If I'm being frank with you. I
hate to point this out to you, Jacob Max, but Ben Shapiro.
Ben
Josh
Shapiro.
Josh Shapiro is Jewish. He is Jewish, sir. He's Jewish in a Democrat party. Democrat primary voters do not vote for Jewish people.
Yeah.
They hate the Jews. They hate our wonderful friend, the state of Israel, which I've done a lot of really good things for.
The most glorious, great state on the face of the planet. All glory to Israel. Yeah,
God.
Netanyahu.
The Israeli
Netanyahu bomb
people.
everyone. Bomb Turkey.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, bomb everything.
Bomb Turkey.
Corey Mills, lieutenant governor.
Wait, also, apparently, I'm just finding this out. Catalina Lauf lost.
Oh yeah, she got killed.
Yeah, she did.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Thank God.
That's
Who won?
just
Who
she
won?
didn't have the money. It's a
Oberweis.
Schwartz. Was it? Or
Okay.
was it Schwartzel?
Or
They
Schwartzel, excuse
sound
me.
the same to
I'm
me.
dumb. Sorry.
It was Schwartzel,
Damn.
yeah.
So another. That's not good for what Trump needs to pick his endorsements better this cycle, man.
Yeah,
Well,
they've been hit or miss. Yeah, that's.
I think he picked Loth as like a favor to either APL or the Freedom.
Oh come on, we know why
Caucus.
he picked
Well-
her. Let's cut the
Well,
shit.
yes,
has a
but
really-
at,
yeah,
I wonder why.
at the same time, I mean, you got to remember that most endorsements, especially when it's like a person giving an endorsement, it's like a favor to someone. And I think a big reason Trump stayed out of most races is because too many people were trying to like cash in favors, and he's like, you know what, I don't want to piss anyone off. Just easier to stay out. I think Freedom Caucus or APL was like, hey, please really back Loth or something. But it came too late because the whole like donors were frozen, and basically every race was a lot of self-funding.
All right.
What about APL for lieutenant governor?
Who?
I'd be game, but I don't think I want that to be
Keep her
a
in
special
Congress.
election.
President Gilbert Getty up for 2. Ron DeSantis for lieutenant governor. No.
I think the big name being floated around is there's a state representative Megan or something that
I actually saw
a
something
lot of
about
people
that.
really want her to be the LT gov.
Did
and I think
Trump
that'd
put out
be
a statement
fine.
about her or something?
I think he's one of the couple of people he's state house races he got involved in. And
Yeah,
endorsed.
that might be a
and I
telltale sign.
think she'd be fine. You know, in Florida, lieutenant governors do quite literally nothing, so it's just there to
Do they
like,
actually do
whatever your
nothing?
weakest. Yeah, it's whatever your weakest like demographic is. They're purely to win an election. That's why DeSantis picked a Hispanic woman in 2018 to like net like an extra 10,000 Miami-Dade votes.
Honestly, you might pick someone from the Panhandle.
Sure, but there's something.
Oh, go on, Jesse.
But there's something you're not taking into account, and that's Rick Scott's going to be retiring sooner or later. So the next lieutenant governor should probably be someone that you want to be in the Senate eventually, so they have the credential to win easily.
That is actually very true. You're going to want that name. Good point, Jesse. You're going to
That's a
want
good
that.
point.
You're going to want that name, that statewide name recognition.
Yeah, you know.
Well, I guess we're all convinced it has to be Randy Fine then. as being
Yeah,
Lieutenant
Randy
Governor
Fine. No, for real, like honestly, Donald's weakest part of the state was a Panhandle. Pick somebody for the Panhandle. There's got to be a state rep up there that's halfway decent, right?
Yeah,
Jimmy Petronas.
That's right.
He's like brand new, but like Jimmy Petronas has such a good name around here. Everybody likes Jimmy Petronas.
You got to pick somebody in the Panhandle if you're Donald. So that's clearly your weak
All right,
point.
all right,
But he's-
all right, John. If we send Randy Fine to the Senate, he will be MAGA's Judah P. Benjamin.
Oh my god.
Judah
Is
P.
there any chance Donalds would pick Collins or Rayner to be his?
They hate each other. No way.
lieutenant? Okay.
He's not
Rayner?
gonna pick Collins, maybe Rayner, but he said like he's not interested
Yeah,
before. But that
Collins will
was
like
during the primary where he's like, there's no way I'm losing this. So I don't need to think about being LT Gov. But I think he'd be a great LT Gov, in my opinion.
All right. Mr. Sandy for 2.
Donald's has to pick.
Oh, sorry, go on.
I was saying Donald's has to pick like the most base state rep from the Panhandle possible for lieutenant governor, since you're going to win anyway.
That's we don't have that many based.
Yeah, like one or two.
like
You
you-
have
like
two
go
guys.
look at the district. There's literally like 2.
Mr. Sandy for 2. Yes, Ben Shapiro, famed Democrat governor. That's real.
I corrected myself right after, sir. Right after.
Ben Shapiro is the Democrat governor of Pennsylvania, everybody. But no, seriously, like again, Shapiro's never going to win the nomination for Democrats. He's just not. Plus, you could argue the primary calendar makes it impossible for him because the first state, South Carolina. You think he's going to do good in South Carolina? No,
the
no.
furthest right, the Democrat Party is willing to go for 28 in a primary is Mark Kelly. And Mark Kelly
Is
is a very
becoming
left-wing
left. Yeah,
person.
he's getting more
No,
left wing.
No, but like Mark Kelly had an event, a public event in Arizona, didn't he? Like this, like a couple weeks ago, and I
Yeah.
saw the TP guys laughing at him because like he had 8 people show up to his public event, like, and he had like 100, 200 chairs set up, and like only 8 people showed up.
It's like,
He
dude,
was also asked.
he was an actual moderate 5 minutes ago, and now he's not. He's a nutcase.
He was also asked how he would feel about being part of a Ossoff Kelly ticket, and he goes,
I saw that.
"Why'd you put my name second?"
He might be delusional enough to run. He like
You
but the
didn't
thing
see
is,
that, John?
Mark.
It's the
Mark-
Godzilla meme. Let them fight.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I
The
posted about this.
Republican- we have, yes, go ahead. Say the tweet that I was going to say.
Yeah, I posted
That
about
I got
this.
from you.
If you can find the tweet, I'll be talking about it. The Republicans we will benefit by the thing that the Democrats were supposed to benefit by in 2016, where we have we have 2 clear successors, and people are pretty much just going to
It's gonna be
remove
Vance.
themselves from the field. We have Vance and we have Rubio. Back in 2016, Biden was supposed to be the presidential nominee, and he decided to drop out to be with his family.
And they had Hillary
And then
Clinton.
then we got Hillary Clinton and Sanders, who tore each other apart in the primary.
Which they
and
they
the-
still rigged against Bernie. He should have won that
I want to
primary.
mention something. I want to mention something. Summer, our beloved insider, you could see this still has repercussions. Like, she was a Bernie bro. You have a bunch of people who became Republicans to spite the Democrats after that bloody primary. And the reason that you don't really see that effect with how many Republicans ran then is because every Republican was like, well, we gotta fucking. Obama was still fresh in everybody's minds, basically. Like, everyone was like,
16-year-old. I liked Bernie
Obama.
Sanders when I was a 16-year-old.
Obama.
God.
Thanks, Obama.
All right. President. Hold on. FM for 2. Matt Gaetz 2030 Senate. Fuck no.
No, fuck you.
No, listen. I'm sorry. He fell off big time.
a 17-year-old woman.
He might as well be in a like Horton Hears a Who freaking comic book or whatever. He's a fucking clown.
Yeah, I'm glad he never became AG, but in return we got fucking Bondi out of it, so it sucks. But then we eventually got Todd Blanche, who's been pretty good. So it works out at the end.
Honestly, Todd Blanche is way more effective than Matt Gaetz ever could have been. So I guess we
Gaetz
did
is-
kind of luck out there.
Yeah, Gates is somebody I do think he's good on the issues. Like, he understands what he has to do, but he's not effective. I don't think he'd be effective at all. Like, I don't think he would be able to fire anybody for the DOJ. So, President Gilbert Gideon for 5. A shame John Rose lost the Tennessee governor primary. I was cheering for you, bro. Justice for our John Rose.
Yeah, no, I mean, the second that Blackburn jumped into the race, I knew it was over. And just remember, like, I want you guys to understand that is like evil prevailing. I mean, it's not like Democrat evil prevailing, but it's still evil. It's just like it's like a first ring of hell evil instead of like 7th. It's awful. That dumb bitch Marsha Blackburn should have stayed
Okay.
out of my race.
I have Battlefield for
Yeah.
5. Speaking of Biden, I hope he gets better soon regardless. I think he's gonna die. That does not sound
No,
good.
Biden is fucking dead.
Yeah, he's gonna die. I'm sorry to break it to people, but when it's getting that bad, and if Hunter's halfway telling the truth, he's gonna die next year. I think.
Shit.
The
and
fact-
you think by
Let's all say quick
early
prayer.
next year?
No, I just cannot believe they were really trying to push him a second term. Can you imagine that if he actually somehow won? He would probably be dead by now if
Yeah.
he won re-election. Because the presidency is a stressful job. He'd probably be dead by now. They were really passing it off as, oh, he's perfectly fine. Everybody, he works 30 hours a day.
I mean, look, if you already understand that our enemies are evil, you know what would have happened. They just kind of would have, had him peacefully go by. They would have found a way to make it look like
Would've
he
whacked
died
him.
of natural causes. Whacked him, let Kamala take over and
God.
do her brat party for what, 7 years or
That
so.
would've- This country would have fallen apart. So
6 or 7 years.
Thank you.
6 or 7, not 8.
American Nerd for 2. What the hell happened to Matt Gates? I don't really
He
know.
went and got his own TV show, and then he started perusing, or not perusing. He started partying with a bunch of like, disaffected people. Started hanging out with retard right people. He's not like as bad as like the main gang that we've been like shitting on this entire time, but like unironically, Matt Gaetz just gives way too much attention and panders way too much to these people because he runs a very niche show with a very small audience, and he prays that by sucking up to anybody that will give him attention, that he'll get a little bit more popular. So basically, he's a stain on the rug. That's all he really is in retrospect. I can't believe that we actually really wanted him to like be attorney general after looking at.
Because like he had like the shine, but then like everyone began to realize a couple months after, oh wait a second, there's a
It's like,
reason he failed.
It's like that high, when we won the election, we were all in like a haze. We were all like in a big high, and like we were like, Matt Gaetz is a super big strong man, and he's a hardcore Republican. He's gonna do right by us. And then like we like stopped. It's like, oh wait, I was drunk. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. Well, we were high on our own. To be fair, we had a good reason to be high on our own farts. Like that period from like November to like February to March of 25, like that was like euphoric. Like there's no going, like
Yeah.
you cannot hit peak again. That was
Yeah, like December to January, that was like the best sex.
How would you know?
I don't know. I've never had sex.
Gosh.
No. I mean, like metaphysical. Like it's like you don't have
I've
to.
never had metaphysical sex either.
Gosh.
Never had You never had like hypothetical sex.
No.
Josh
Okay.
for 3.
I listened to Tool.
Josh for 3. GOP loses House. Trump goes hard in executive orders and SCOTUS. Yeah, I just hope he wins the majority again. Because can you imagine a majority without Thomas Massie? That alone would solve a lot of issues. And I think if we get a majority, sorry, Napoleon, I think we expanded it. I don't think we get 220. I think we expand it if we keep the majority. But
Why
no,
are
my
you so-
chair. Whatever.
Why
Chair
are
can be
you
wrong as
so
long as it's
fucking
wrong
negative
in
all the
favor of
time?
Republicans.
I'm being positive. I'm saying we do better than if we keep the House, we expand the majority. That's my take on it. I don't see how we keep the House and lose seats. This is my opinion. President Gilbert Getty up for 5. Matt Gaetz only W I know of was blocking Kevin McCarthy for a while. Then he got him successfully removed. Yeah,
Yeah, that's about
partially.
it.
Mr. Sandy for 5. Biden's time is coming. Rip, rap, rock, Obama, and other gaffes. In the meantime, Kamala Harris will pick Jack Daniels as their running mates. Oh my gosh. I forgot how much of an issue that was.
I mean, man, look, I'm friends with Jack Daniels. I understand Kamala. It's just I haven't been smoking the pole as hard as you, so it's just we can't be friends.
Jack O'Max for 2. Will Barris ever get tired of being a rap reply guy? No. Well, listen, he better be perfectly correct, because I will give him so much shit if he's off by even just a little bit this year, because all the arrogance and bullshit he's been pushing to further destroy the discourse, which has already been fucked since June of last year. Ever since then, it's been downward. It's been a downward spiral. I hope he's completely wrong with everything. Not just because I want Republicans to win, but because fuck you. Anyways. But seriously, I'm trying to wonder, like, okay, what's the game plan? If these people are just completely wrong, where do they go? Like, seriously, if they're all just wrong about everything, like, what? Who do they have at this point? They burnt all their bridges down and nobody gives a shit. That's something I've been thinking about. Like, if they're just all wrong about everything, then they have what? 5 people in a basement watching them? Like, seriously.
Yeah, it's really a fertile lol cow territory. I'm not saying that that's guaranteed to happen, but like think about it, guys. Think about how insane these people are. Think about how stupid they are and how desperate they are for attention. That is fertile ground for lol cow territory for them to just like go out and get tattoos, go out and video record themselves doing swingers, record themselves like hailing Hitler and jumping into pools and like basically doing everything you're not supposed to do. Like that could be the future for them, is just like actually being like just lol cows everybody mocks and laughs at.
He especially likes get on you rap, calling you a wannabe and such when you're on average, you, John, and Tyrone are more correct. Well, yeah, and when we're wrong, we're wrong. We admit it. We don't do the shit of
Yeah.
yays.
Except to me, I'm never wrong.
I'm not. I'm like no. I'm
Yeah.
not like we're not pretending, and that's the whole thing. Is even if we offer like a more common man's perspective, none of us are abusing drugs, and so I think that really is important when you're
I should
trying to
not.
trust someone for political opinions. Is not doing drugs. I think
I
you
would
should only
actually.
follow people that are
Yeah,
like
this is
rap is not doing drugs. I'm not doing
yeah.
drugs. Trendkill is not doing drugs. Tyrone, excuse me. Tyrone is not doing drugs. No, no,
I actually have to confess, I am high right now, high on life. I'm high on life because I'm with my friends.
amen, amen,
Yay.
brother, amen.
Let's see. Where are we at? I missed this chat. Oh, here it is. They're gonna hedge your bets in October. Yes, and I have stuff prepared. I know they're gonna do it. They're already starting to do it. Like the Florida thing, Bears now saying Florida's a right state. You said 5 minutes ago is go flip Democrat. They're gonna hedge your bets like they did in Kentucky. They did the same shit. Thomas Massey's gonna win, by the way. And by the way, guys, I put money on Gold Rain plus 10. Conveniently. They're gonna hedge your bets and everything. It's gonna be horse shit. And it's proof that betting markets are useless. You got pollsters abusing it, making up fake polls, betting on their own polls and betting against it. How can anyone trust any pollster outside of Qantas and maybe RMG and a few others? Seriously. Like, you can't trust Barris anymore. You can trust like 5 pollsters, and even then, I just think all the polls are wrong. Both directions.
You can't trust Mark Mitchell anymore either.
Which
Yeah.
is sad, but
Mark
Look,
Mitchell, the
again,
honest pollster who lies about everything.
I just
again, these guys sold out their audiences, sold out their integrity, sold out everything. Again, people I really liked. I was mutuals with Mark Mitchell until I blocked him. I really enjoyed the like the commentary and presence, even if it was just laughs, even if they weren't being very informative and if they're just making us laugh. I liked them, but everything they're saying, including like the stupid things, oh, Florida's going to be blue. They're saying that because it gets them more clicks, and that's a percentage of their revenue. And even at the start, you guys heard me have like a little bit of empathy for them before they went totally insane. I was like, okay, so he's doing some stuff trying to like garner some attention so he can feed his family, in the off season. Nope, fuck these people through hell. Like I had no.
It's one
Also,
thing if they
Well,
were if they were gassing some stuff up, fine. Like you said, it's whatever, not the end of the world. But they're just acting like pricks, like arrogant assholes. That's my
Yeah.
biggest issue.
Yeah, it's two things. One, it's the attitude and them acting like pompous, narcissistic assholes about their polling and everything. And the other thing too is that in a lot of cases, they're just wrong. They're blatantly wrong, and like
They covered
for
up for
example,
it.
and I'm not trying to discredit them just because they're giving results that I don't like, because Qantas
am.
currently has a D+6 poll right now, and I'm not doubting that because they've had a good track record this year. I doubt the credibility of people like Barris because so far this year their record has been garbage, and their commentary is simply not matching up with stuff that I have seen. Like when Barris yesterday was talking about the OG MAGA, and then he's like being like, oh, they add so much, and it's like, no, Joe Kent is a two-time
nothing.
loser. MTG is an underperformer. Thomas Massey is now a loser.
Which, by the way, did Thomas Massey even ever back Trump once? I just thought about that. Has he ever
I don't
endorsed
know.
him?
Well, maybe in 2020, but I think
No,
by
they
the
hate
end of
each other then.
2024, I think he
That
did.
doesn't count. That shit when everybody knew Trump was going to win.
But before that, and I was going to say before that, he was like, do you remember like at one point in 2024, he was saying how you could basically leave the top of your ballot blank, but they're like vote for like
Man,
Ron
I wonder
Paul
why
or something
Trump
like
went after
that.
him. Man,
He
I
was
wonder why.
literally like
And he also supported DeSantis in the primary too.
Yeah.
he was like retweeting and flaunting people who put his name at the top of the ballot, and right on election day. On election day, Thomas Massey was like, no, don't. He wasn't like being enthusiastic, like, go vote for Trump. He was literally just like, oh man, isn't this cute? This guy put my name on the presidential ballot.
Yeah.
Guys, look at this. Look at this. I'm getting attention. Guys, give me more.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things with the Massey stuff. He endorsed him like once, like fucking one time in 24, and that was when everybody knew Trump's got this shit in the bank. Outside of the people on Twitter, everybody knew Trump was going to win. Even Democrats are now admitting that they privately knew all along. I don't believe some of them, but
Like, and just to say, like, if you're trying to make comparisons to us, chat, look, I don't need your attention. Tyrone doesn't need your attention.
like it.
Napoleon certainly doesn't. Yeah, we like it. It's chill. We like talking to you guys, but we all have separate careers. We like have lives and like loved ones and just like stuff going on.
I
And
love you.
like, and I love you too. But like the whole point is just that like these people, on the other hand, this is their entire career. This is their entire income. And so now their incentives have shifted. What are they incentivized to do?
bullshit.
Bullshit. Say whatever is popular, whether it's true or false. And 90% of the time it ends up being false right now. So just kind of understand that, guys. Like that's the current rhythm of life. Like these people make money off of lying to you. We make money doing completely random stuff and then come home with a can of alcohol and talk to you guys. Like that's
and
like
try to
that's
be
what I
honest.
did.
Like, listen, like
Uh,
we have to be correct. That's the thing I hate about this. We're actually trying to be correct, and that's how we, have an audience and stuff. These people, they're purposely wrong, and they get viewers. I think it's people are starting to wake up a little bit, but still, why should these people get any like? Listen, if you're wrong with something, that's not the end of the world. Everybody's wrong. There is nobody that's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's gonna get everything.
Well,
right.
there's one person who was perfect, but he died a very long time ago.
Well, we're not gonna get into that, but
Oh, you don't want to talk about Jesus? You fucking hear it? Oh, you know what? You're
Wow,
Jewish.
exposed. Wow.
thank you. America noted for 2. Only trust America First Insight for polling. That's true. Mark agrees. He approves his message.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Also, I just want to say, Barris right now is crashing out over Lisa DeMuth. Say, like
We're gonna lose.
yeah, no, he's pointing out
Reminder, he
the
did
governor
internal
poll.
polling for
He did internal polling, and they
Mike
were
Lindman.
shit. They convinced
Yeah,
Lindell, and now he's running around and saying it's all fake.
He's
And-
saying
and
that
also-
Lindell would have gotten us would have helped out with the getting congressional.
Oh my
seats and local
Yeah.
offices.
Also, isn't Lindell like a big Zionist too?
I'm pretty sure he's one of the biggest Zionists out there. And wait a minute, I remember. Actually, I gotta
Rich
look this up.
Barris. Hold on. Rich Barris, I just noticed this earlier today, made a tweet. People going crazy, bro.
Man,
Zero self-awareness.
yeah. But just like, guys, listen, Mike Lindell, we had a meme thing a couple years ago where it's like Lindell should run for governor, but it's like, guys, he would get his ass kicked.
Especially
Okay,
after
well,
promoting it.
Well, okay. Number one, my opinions about Minnesota are extremely flippant because I don't see us winning that state. Number
I've heard
two,
good things, but
number two, 2 years ago, if I said, "Yeah, get the pillow guy up there," it was like it was a vibe thing, and I like totally today after seeing him endorse amnesty twice and stab Trump in the back for that, like, no, like fuck that guy, dude.
Yeah, put his fucking ambitions to rest.
yeah. But it's like, yeah, and he did the internal polling for Lindman, or oh, good lord, Lindell, excuse me.
Lindman.
Yeah.
Mm.
But no, he did the
Lindy.
internal polling.
Lichtman.
And his,
Lichtman.
I was like thinking about Lichtman for a second, but no, like he seriously said that Lindell was going to win in a landslide, and it's going to not be close. He was saying that for months, and then when he's wrong, he says, "Nope, that was 3 months ago. That doesn't count." Well, yes, like a change of polling, but you cannot say you cannot quote that poll for months and call everybody a fake and a fraud for saying it's not right, and then say, "Oh, the poll is 3 months old." No, you don't get to play that game. It's stupid. I hate it. Either the poll is out of date or it's just simply just shit.
Saying, oh, the poll is X months old implies that like they think that the map moved from that poll to where it is now or within a range of that.
The Trump endorsement should have helped Lindell. Like that was after that poll came out. So what's the logic here? So like now
There is none.
there's
there is
none.
none.
Yeah. It just, dude, you're wrong. If
There
you would
is
just admit,
none. Republican voters hate amnesty. They hate immigrants. They hate brown people. They hate Muslims. This is so based.
if you would just
And we're
admit that
gonna
was
win.
wrong, nobody would care. It's like, dude, you have a polling miss, it happens. Every pollster has a miss. He cannot accept that the fact that he's having misses left and right. He's been wrong about everything this year. Not just the polling, every take has been incorrect. John Cornyn, remember the Trump endorsement for Cornyn? It was written up. 2 minutes later, Trump endorsed Paxton.
I mean, I can confirm that there was a Trump endorsement written up, but it was entirely Paxton's tweet saying he would drop out if Cornyn would vote for the Save America
Yeah,
Act.
I
That is
heard
what
that.
saved him.
I heard that, but it's like he was making it sound like the day of, Tyrone, like months after that, he was saying like the day of, the Trump endorsement's imminent for Cornyn because Mark Levin said so, and 5 minutes later Trump endorsed Paxton. He took credit for it. That's why I hate about it. Like, dude, you're wrong. You have no sources, and the people that you have sources with, nobody cares anymore. You burned down all the bridges. Nobody takes it seriously. It's a joke.
Also, didn't I see earlier today, like someone tweet pulling up an old Barnes tweet from January saying that the Trump admin's going to invade Iran and they expect
10,000
like
American
11,000
lives dead.
casualties. Yeah.
That disgusts me the most. When you talk about Americans dying, like 10,000 of them, you know how that impacts people.
I think you're a vile fucking person. You're a traitor to the republic. You're a disgusting piece of fucking shit, and you should be locked away if you are willing to politicize young American men who signed up voluntarily and willingly to serve their fucking country, myself included, for a fucking clicks online. You're a despicable piece of shit. I hope you get. I mean, the things that I hope happen to you would be criminal for me to describe on stream. Get this channel demonetized, and half the people here would block me.
It just
somehow
Yeah,
somehow Barnes is worse than Barris. I don't know how that's possible.
Oh, because he's like,
but it is.
Barris is just, I think he's on something. Like, I don't know what's going on there. Barnes is just crazy.
He's
He
on
just-
drugs.
Like, Barnes is flat out crazy. He's saying all this crazy shit. And he's attacking Tim Pool, going after everybody and say they're all Israeli operatives. He's blocking everybody now. At least Barris doesn't. I'll give him credit for that, but still.
Yeah,
It's-
I shit on Barris regularly, and he doesn't block me.
Yeah, but it's like, but Barnes, like, he blocks everybody. It's an echo chamber. He makes stuff up. Who are these anonymous sources? I'm here for others. They've been out of the loop for months, if not the whole year, for obvious reasons.
I mean, Barnes has still been crashing out about Venezuela, and I'm like, why are you crashing out about like the most successful military operation in U.S. history?
I would
or
argue
one of?
that's Trump's biggest success. This
No,
term.
I would argue just straight up that was the most successful military
Yeah,
operation
I
in
agree.
American history.
Like, we lost nobody. And we took over a country in 5 seconds. The CIA for the 60s, they would have begged for something like that.
They would have begged.
They would have been salivating for more.
Okay, Midnight, I just noticed you, I saw you posted a Kyle Rittenhouse thing. I don't know, when did he move to Florida? Because
He was
last
in
I...
Texas
he moved to
originally.
Texas.
Wasn't it like
last
2024?
No, because he was living in Texas like earlier this year. I met him at CPAC in March, and he was still living in Texas. I think
Oh
he
my
was living in like
God.
Parker. I think he lived in Parker County. So
Oh gosh, Jacko Max in chat says, I'm an Israeli agent sent to give Barris illicit substance. Oh my gosh.
So did
Guys,
Brittany
we're
Rennie-
finally getting results from Wyoming.
Oh my God, wait,
Well,
Hagman's losing?
Is
Oh wait, hold on.
NBC News is reporting it. They're doing theirs through.
Hagman is losing. Oh,
don't
because
know.
that's the liberal. Okay, that's
Yeah,
Jackson.
it's 2 counties. It's
it's,
2
isn't
counties.
that like not?
Oh God,
Missoula,
is this
Cheyenne.
Sam Mead guy one like the Liz Cheney types?
No idea.
Let's see.
I mean, if it's the county on the left, on the western part of the state, then that's the Liz Cheney part.
That's a Liz Cheney part.
So I wouldn't make much of that then.
Instagram real Americans are not okay.
I saw that. But yeah.
Literal cattle.
Okay, oh God, it's a moderate Republican running. Oh God. He explicitly positions himself as a candidate who is willing to break from Trump. Hagman, you better win this. Okay, that explains why he did so good at Teton County. That's That's what Jackson is. Hagman's
Yeah,
gonna win.
I think
Because, again, Wyoming primaries are essentially the general. We learned this in
Big.
22.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's one county, and then the rest of the state's gonna be just freaking God. It's gonna be crazy Republican. Yeah, it's a ski resort. That's right.
But rap, all Republicans are crazy.
Yeah.
They're crazy Christ a fascist. Remember when Christ a fascist was a thing that they used to say?
I remember. Remember Islamofascist?
Islamofascism.
You know who started that?
That was actually started more by some of the neocons. and
No,
some of the
I know who popularized it.
Who?
Robert Barnes. That's not even a joke.
Islamofascism?
Well, I was actually gonna say this, but like a couple of years, it's funny to see Barnes and Barris be very skeptical of Israel now, when like several years ago they were massive Zionists.
Yeah, I have a piece coming out about that.
Does anybody remember when Robert Barnes debated Fuentes on
it was
Israel back on
he literally
InfoWars?
he said the word
And he got
Islamofascist.
crushed in that
Yeah,
debate.
he did. But he said Islamofascist like 30 times during the debate.
It's like, and I can't stand Fuentes, but Fuentes mopped the floor with Barnes in that debate.
Because he understood like he knew what he was talking about. And really, the thing with Barnes, like he was a Zionist until last year. He was a Zionist until 5 minutes ago. People don't change that.
Same thing with Barris.
Yeah.
Well, I remember Barris saying in 2024 that the Democratic Party hates Jews, and like basically,
like how
it's
George
because they were
Bush
no longer
hates-
pro-Israel.
It's kind of like how George Bush hates black people.
Gosh. Yeah, it's
Pretty
like,
much.
People's opinions like on Israel change, but it's not this dramatic. You go from the most ardent Zionist in the world to the most anti-Zionist. Like, you don't know. You don't change that much in 5 minutes.
No, it's because they sensed where the money is going,
Yeah.
and they sense that ultimately, there is actually a lot of money and a lot of potential views to be made in criticizing Israel. And again, I agree with critiquing Zionism and the Israel lobby, but it's like these people have made it their entire personality and have made it to be like the number one issue when it's not. It gets a lot of traction online, but it is not the number one issue to the average voter, and we're seeing that play out in these primaries.
All right, we get results out of Wyoming, and oh boy. The governor race, it is only one county, never mind. I thought it was more. But yeah, so the moderate Republican is getting a majority of the vote. Again,
You
that
fucking suck at this.
thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, I just think you could change, like a lot of people here would change their opinions on Israel the last couple of years. But it's not this thing where we went from those Zionist people. We were never those Zionist people anyways.
I've been pretty consistently anti-Semitic.
I've been like very skeptical of Israel since like 2020.
Well, yeah, just like I always had issues with people making a big deal about it. It's like, okay, you can be pro-Israel, who cares? But this whole worship around was stupid, and now it's like you don't go from worshiping it like because that's what it was. It was basically they worshipped Israel. They were fucking Zionists to the 20th
Evan
level.
Kilgore is another example of that too. After October 7th, he basically flipped.
Yep, you don't change it. You have subtle changes. You don't change in 5 minutes. Like that's
Yeah.
fucking insane.
Not sure if y'all still watching Wyoming. Eric Barlow up big in Teton, but that's just because of all the libtards that
Yeah.
vote Republican primaries there.
Yep.
Honestly, I think most of the liberals in Teton County are registered Republicans.
Well, yeah,
just
they
because-
have
just so
to.
they can vote in Yeah, just so they can vote in primaries.
Yeah, so Hagman's
I
gonna
mean, a
win
lot of them.
easily.
A lot of them probably just switched parties in 22 to vote for Cheney, and then they just never switched back.
That's a good point by somebody. Worshiping Israel and worshiping Palestine's the same thing. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, because you care about Semites who hate Christianity either way.
It's like, yeah, who are you gonna
It's-
choose?
You're obsessed with two Semitic nations.
Oh yeah, since we're like talking about random crap, can we just like rep Marty O'Donnell for a second with this post right here, this one
one I sent
right?
you?
They can
This one-
uninvite
yeah.
me from all the Halo events that they want. I just want to leave my grandkids with a nation that has been rendered completely
Oh.
unrecognizable. Based. You We love
What was
Marty.
the one ad?
Marty,
What was
Marty
that one
O'Donnell, the
ad?
gamer candidate.
That ad
What
was
was the
amazing.
one? Yeah, it was like he's playing the piano and he's like, vote for me so we can get Congress back in tune.
Well, no, but yeah, because the whole point is like, everyone knows what he is. Like Marty's like the
Yeah,
Halo
hey,
guy.
I cried to that political ad. You take that back. No,
It's
no,
a good.
no.
I think it's
in this
amazing
house,
ad.
in this house, Marty O'Donnell's a hero in a fucking story.
Marty
Oh.
O'Donnell actually wants this. Like he could be making an incredibly based game, like a realistic like Gulf War shooter right now. But no, he's here trying to flip Nevada 3, take down Susie Lee, that cracko wacko from Nevada 3. You need to team up and join Marty B for Nevada 3.
Yeah, Marty.
November.
I hope Marty I hope he wins because that is just a cool thing to think about. The guy that created possibly the most famous theme in history for gaming is gonna be the next congressman potentially. That's
no, because Mario's more famous, but yeah.
You know what I mean? Most iconic.
Yeah.
And some good news for that district. I don't know how much you can project off of the primary vote, but there was 1,200 more votes in the Republican
Yeah,
primary. than the
Republicans
Democrat.
voted in Nevada. That was unusual. That came out of nowhere.
Well, and also not to mention, I mean, you have a popular Republican governor running again this year who's probably going to win fairly easily. I'm not saying down ballot effects are bound to happen, but there's a chance that could have positive effects for Republicans
All right,
in
Mr.
some of the other
Super Chat.
districts.
Sport Dog for 5. I'm convinced he'll be D+5 to D+7 generic ballot, but individual races like Georgia governor, Michigan Senate, Ohio Senate governor, Wisconsin governor will be different. I could see that. Neighborhood for 2. Normie Khan to I don't give a fuck. Anyone that one issue is a clown.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember people saying it back in 22 and 24 that the Democrats made a really risky gerrymander in Nevada.
They did.
It's worked out for them so far,
It's
but
a matter of
Nevada's been
time.
trending right.
Yeah, they should have been play it safe and just make, 2 safe them seats, but no, they're stupid.
Well, and also
The worst
Vegas
thing is,
is currently shifting rightward.
Yeah, and it's not good for them. But yeah, Marty meant him. I hope Marty wins.
Look, guys, I want to point out something else about that race. Marty O'Donnell has taken out $3 million of personal loans to run this race. He is extremely serious about winning that House seat. Imagine, that's probably a large chunk of his actual remaining wealth, and he's just he's putting it up. He's holding up a loan to get this done. So yeah, I seriously would go and donate and support that if there's anybody that needs it. I mean, right now he is outspending Susie Lee. He is outspending Susie Lee. He has about $500,000 of contributions, 2.4 million cash on hand. If you think that midterms are about funding, Marty O'Donnell has a shot. and you guys should give him
It's
a
about
shot.
funding, especially for House races. That's where the money matters the most. House races.
And furthermore, with O'Donnell, incumbent. I mean, this is kind of a no-brainer thing, but a lot of people don't really seem to fully grasp this. Firmly grasp it, if you will. Firmly grasp it.
In your hand.
God.
Fucking non-incumbents don't really fundraise nearly as much as they need to in order to win, especially in these Nevada is trending red, but it is still overall, I would say, a blue state. It is in the proceedings to finally break through and become more of a proper background state or battleground. Holy shit, I cannot speak. So it's actually incredibly important that guys like Marty O'Donnell actually get the donations they need to flip those seats, because the moment they do flip those seats, they're going to be able to make in a lot more money as the incumbent.
Well, that's just how
we
it
don't have
works.
to worry about those seats. That's how it works. But again, a lot of people don't fully appreciate this.
Yeah, and I think the second those seats flip, they're going to hold for a long time. That's my prediction. And I think Marty, he is capable of winning. I
just looked at that ad. The ad called Tune, where he's playing the piano, has 1.3 million views on YouTube, and he posted it 13 days ago.
Patriot. if there's one Republican I hope wins the most, like not including like for Senate or whatever, I hope it's Marty. I hope Marty gets in there.
Marty is the one House candidate I want to win, if nothing else, then unironically for the gamer representation. Marty O'Donnell, if anything, also understands the issues facing the gaming industry, right? He's
Yeah.
been pretty even before running for Congress, he's been pretty vocal about that. Video games are a very big part of pretty much, I would say, everybody, especially John and I.
Yeah.
Like, we're big on gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having someone like Marty O'Donnell who actually understands the problems with the gaming industry currently, that's huge for us, because that means a lot of the predatory bullshit, a lot of the hostile stuff happening, the predatory practices, anything you can say that's going south
The
with the gaming
removal of
industry.
physical media
Yeah,
from PlayStation.
someone like you want to solve that shit. Here's what you fucking do. You get Marty O'Donnell nominated to Congress because he's more than fucking qualified to go up in front of the House of Representatives and say, "Hey,
It's a serious problem."
this is a serious fucking issue."
Because like here's the thing, like they're going after like this is the thing that why Congress should be involved. They're going after kids, like telling kids you got to pay us $100 just to max
The
out
Epstein class, they're going after kids.
Well, they are. It's like the fucking these game companies, like the NBA, you have to spend so much VC, which costs a lot of money, just to upgrade your player. That is horseshit.
Yeah. Not to mention all of the I mean all the loot box practices.
That's why I was
that, like, obviously is gambling, microtransactions.
Microtransactions in
I
an
hate
$80
those.
game. Like,
So yeah,
I hate that.
if you spend more than 2 hours a day playing a video game, you should by default be supporting Republican Marty O'Donnell for
Yeah.
United States Congress.
And yeah, I just hope that's a real. That is such an under talked about issue. They impact so many people. You want to win young people over? Just talk about games.
Dude, ever since the COVID pandemic, the video game industry has fucking exploded in its profitability. A lot of people are not talking about this. Like, video games have become a massive thing. That's why you're seeing this massive push by all of these companies to get their game stuff happen. Why do you think Fortnite's gotten as big as it has?
You gotta
Because
buy a
Fortnite has
subscription.
Fortnite has become like the place for real world brands to dump all of their fucking shit in so that they can sell things. When Fortnite becomes a major reason as to why some of these smaller brands are able to turn literally millions of dollars
That's
of profit a
insane.
year, you need to start talking about that. Yeah, video games are here to stay.
Well, it's a real industry. Like, there's no regulation. That's crazy. There's no regulation on it. You're telling me that this industry is worth billions of dollars, and there's nobody in Congress that realizes, hey, what's going on with these companies that exploit children for money? What's going on there?
JD Vance is 42 years old, and he is still too old to fully understand the video game issue.
Yeah, but it's an actual issue.
This is something that Marty O'Donnell is uniquely equipped and qualified for to become an advocate of.
Not just that,
Imagine if we had gotten Clinton back in 2016,
Oh,
we would have had
God.
Anita Sarkeesian advising the Clinton administration.
Yeah, and
She
Neil
would've.
Sarkeesian, and then you also have Neil Druckmann or someone like that.
God. I forgot those.
Can you
I bury
imagine?
those names for a reason.
It all comes back to Gamergate.
Well, it
always
does.
comes-
Yeah.
It's not a joke at this point. It never was a joke. It always does come back.
It's
to
like
games.
because
Everything
all these
comes back to
people,
two things.
Yeah.
because all these
Everything
people,
comes-
a lot of us here, we're just normies. And it's like they're ruining every game we love, every franchise we love with this bullshit. Like, and you begin to
Everything
realize they're not just doing this with games. They're doing this with schools. They're doing this with colleges. They're doing this with everything. They're destroying everything people used to like for reasons.
But it all comes
I
back
still-
to two things: Gamergate and Harambe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still
That-
remember when Anita Sarkeesian was like heavily astroturfed and pushed by like Stephen Colbert and like all the other late night talk show
And it
hosts.
failed.
And now nobody remembers her anymore except for like some people like occasionally talking about like, hey, what happened to Anita Sarkeesian?
And the ones that remember her, they
Yeah,
shit
fucking
on her.
people like Turkey Tom.
Just all that garbage.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really think, and it's not just like a microtransaction issue, it's also a copyright thing with the whole like licensing stuff. And that's
Yeah.
a big issue for a lot of people. Like, do you actually own your game? Does freaking Rockstar own GTA? That's going to be a big issue for a lot of people. That is a serious thing.
I don't know if you saw, John, but the GTA 6 map got leaked. Hood Action News broke it.
Oh,
It
no, I
was
didn't see that. I'll have to look
hilarious.
it up.
They literally just turned Alex Pretty's face into a GTA.
As you guys know, Hood Action News is the most reliable source of GTA 6 news.
Oh my gosh.
So
But
true.
it's sad. And listen, the whole GTA 6 stuff, I like the leaks are going around. It's I had slow expectations, but I think it's gonna be terrible.
Our expectations were already low, but holy fuck.
Yeah, it just I don't know. I'm hoping it's good, but I have a feeling it's gonna make a lot of money. There's no way it does. It's gonna make freaking billions in a freaking weekend. But
Did you see that 80% of all GTA 6 pre-orders are the Ultimate Edition, which costs $110?
yeah, but you have to pay that to get all the stuff. You have to. Like the freaking like custom cars and stuff. That's insane. You remember when-
Again, Marty O'Donnell is the best candidate to actually talk about this at a meaningful level, at a federal level, where these things can be meaningfully regulated.
remember when collector's editions you actually got shit? Like not just like,
Yeah.
oh, but you get here 3 days earlier. No, you actually got like cool stuff. Like Fallout 4, you got the oh my god, what's the name of it?
Well, we don't talk about Fallout 4.
Well, just an example. Like you got stuff like actual stuff that's cool. You don't get anything.
Or
You-
like I remember I even remember back when like DLC like used to actually, add more to the game and like wasn't like a necessity that you needed
Yeah.
for the game.
It actually added stuff. It was
Rap
worth
Super
it.
Chats.
Yep. Chances Raising for 2. Barris and Mitchell moving the goalposts again. Oh God, what do they say now? Mr. Sandy for 5. Should Nevada keep the dummy manner of the Vegas shifts right, or should they redraw it to 3-1 map? Because I think the latter would be easier enough. I just make a 3-1. Like, don't piss around with this horse shit. 1 safe R and 3 competitive. Just make it 3 safe Rs.
Sorry, by Mark Mitchell, you mean the only honest pollster?
So true.
I'm sorry, when people say names like that, it's just I hate
I'm
that.
fucking dying for Marty O'Donnell.
Yeah. National Need for 5. Marty will make video game characters attractive again. So true. American
Yeah,
Nerd-
Marty O'Donnell is going to give Cortana her ass back.
Oh gosh. You know what? I'm not gonna even. American Nerd for 2.
Marty O'Donnell is going to dissolve Halo Studios.
Yes.
And create something
American
better.
Nerd for 2.
Yeah,
My friend says Anita had a wedding.
Yeah,
themed
she
birthday.
did.
She did. She did. You know why? Because she's a miserable fucking wretch who's never found love in her life because she spent most of her fucking youth and most of her she spent basically until her 40s fucking cursing men and calling them the worst thing ever, and literally almost. No, not even almost. Literally, consistently, unless you are like the most high testosterone fucking butch dyke lesbian out there, every single one of these fucking feminist, strong-willed type women, gamer women, whatever the fuck, they always end up hitting the fucking their mid late 30s, 40s, and they go, "Oh, I want a husband and kids now." You know why? Because their fucking biological hardwire kicks in. Because congratulations, you're getting fucking expired.
Okay,
You're hitting menopause soon.
I remember Black
Pump
Ops
shit out.
So I remember Black Ops 2 Special Edition came with a whole care package of stuff, a real life Dragonfly. Yeah, because they actually cared back then. They actually gave you shit. Oh, you get a special edition. You get all this cool stuff. You get this all this cool shit. This collector stuff. Now you get nothing.
I do not apologize for my tangent.
They're never making physical games ever again. Yeah, people got to push back on that. You listen, these idiots that say, "Well, what's the worst that could happen?" You do realize that if you give her a physical media, all these companies are going to paywall everything, and they're going to own everything you want to own. Like you want to buy a game, it's gonna be $80 forever. It's never going to have a discount. They're going to say, "Fuck you, it's $80," because you know why physical is important? There's a resale market. It forces companies to cut prices.
I remember when Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was the first major AAA game to be $70. It caused this massive fucking thing in the gaming community where everyone got universally pissed but because nobody actually meaningfully pushed back against it, every AAA game is now $70.
It's
and
80
fucking
now.
Yeah, and now GTA 6 is going to cost $110 for its Ultimate Edition. That literally paywall shit that in any other game, in literally any other fucking GTA, any other major game, stuff like that they're paywalling would be free with the base game.
You know what you could get with $110? You know what you could do with that money?
Not
buy-
save up for 16 gigs of RAM because
Yeah.
RAM's expensive.
But
and
it-
you
it's
need
I was
to
gonna say
stop
RAM
fucking-
or heck, you can probably even get like a decent like more storage with that money
Yeah.
too. Because
Or
yeah,
if you want to play
Deals Finder. This is unsponsored. I'm just mentioning this because they have actually given me some good deals. Like deals at Deals Finder on Twitter. They just posted that you can get a fucking 1 terabyte PCIe Gen 4 drive for like $120. $110
Jesus.
instead of buying GTA 6. If you are actively watching some of these deals accounts, you can get yourself an extra fucking 32 gigs of RAM. Like
Yeah.
that's fucking huge. Being able to play this shit now.
and not just that, but like, guys, you want to play good games. There's a whole library of good games of previous generations. Like I said before, go on
Yup.
eBay. These games are fucking cheap. Like people are giving away for
also
nothing.
well, and also there is the other option of emulation, Raspberry Pis, stuff like that
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that's-
Actually, Raspberry Pi. I'm gonna be a little bit of a nerd here. They just released a machine where they crammed an entire Raspberry Pi with 16 gigs of RAM and a 4-core processor
how the
into
hell?
a keyboard. Into
What?
a keyboard. You could literally, for $110, you can get a keyboard with a whole ass Raspberry Pi and 16 gigs of RAM in it. It's not going to be the best gaming machine, but
It's
dude,
something.
other than
That's
like,
cool.
yeah, no, it's cool as fuck. That's just dope as
Like,
fuck, bro.
but seriously, like, yeah, guys, GTA 6, and you know damn well, like, it's gonna be $80 for a long time. There's gonna be no Black Friday deal or anything like that. It's gonna be 110 for years.
Rockstar knows that they have neglected
Yeah.
the gaming industry for over a decade with their bullshit, and now there's just this insurmountable fucking hype around that shit.
I
And
think
then
it's a fail.
they know. I really hope GTA 6 fails.
Like, it's not gonna fail financially. I think it's gonna fail critically. I think it's
That's-
not. It's gonna be
Yes, that's what I mean.
disappointment.
I hope it is a critical failure. I hope that if you buy it, you feel bad about wasting your money on something, and you should be shot to death.
And by the way, Hagman just took the lead.
In GTA
We're getting
6.
results out
Yeah.
of the rest of the state, and yeah, she's gonna win easily. But yeah, so but like Tyrone is saying, guys, I wanted to fail critically because we need a gaming crash. We've needed one for
We need
years.
a gaming crash
And-
akin to the Hollywood crash of the late 60s and early 70s.
We
I thought you were
should
gonna say we need a gaming crash like the Atari game crash of the
We-
80s.
listen. Every industry, no matter what industry it is, it doesn't matter if it's profitable forever. You need crashes. You need slowdowns. And there
I mean,
should-
we're
It-
already
it's
seeing
literally-
the film
it's
industry
literally-
crashing.
Yeah, crashes are the way that the free market
self-correct.
actually course corrects and ensures that it is doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Honestly, we
We used
should
to call these things a market correction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And then but
But-
you know,
But no,
JD
like,
Vance is a socialist and we can't have that.
yeah, it's
That
like
JD
Maybe,
Vance-
actually, guys, maybe Mark Mitchell was right when telling Trump to crash the housing market.
But no, that's a different. That's just a different thing because like that's
Yeah.
people's livelihoods. Like no, that's we're talking with some industries. You need to like let off some of the steam. Like we keep talking about gaming, but it's this big thing. There should have been one after the PS3 debacle, or like the Xbox One. The fact they didn't have that is a miracle. I think it's just they got luckier than shit. But there should have been one, and we never did. And now it's been what 43 years since the last crash. That's way too long. There should be one every 20 years, and we're due for 2 of them. So
Well, yeah, because it's like, I mean, Xbox, because like both Microsoft and Sony have been screwing up with their consoles and stuff as of late. Nintendo, Nintendo makes mistakes, but like they generally still make good games. So I don't think they'll
Dude, I
crash.
like literally as we are talking, I am playing Star Fox 2 on my Switch 2. I bought a Nintendo Switch 2 for the sole purpose of playing Star Fox 2026, and despite Nintendo being a colossal piece of shit company, I feel like my money's actually gotten its worth. They've added so much fucking shit, and admittedly, I'm a colossal Star Fox fanboy, so I'm going to excuse this game no matter what, low key.
Yeah, and to be fair
But
though,
like, I wouldn't be motivated to go do this for literally any other fucking company. I wouldn't be doing this for Nintendo, or I wouldn't be doing this for Sony. I wouldn't be doing this for Microsoft. I'm doing this for Nintendo
Microsoft.
because they still make good games despite their incredibly scummy fucking
To
practices.
be fair, like you can't really like Nintendo's kind of its own thing. I always thought Nintendo kind of its own like outside the gaming industry when you think about it.
They're in their own bubble. They'll
Yeah.
they'll always be relevant.
Like when I say the gaming industry, I'm talking about like, you know, mainly Microsoft and Sony. And sadly, friggin' Microsoft's gonna probably win the next generation by default because Sony's
And I guess
retarded.
I mean, are we gonna have to include Valve in this discussion too?
Oh, Valve again. Valve is a different animal.
John can talk about that.
Valve's a different animal completely.
Valve
John
Do you guys
can
think
talk
that
about that.
John died. John died.
you guys think
Yeah.
Nintendo's going to fall off once Shigeru Miyamoto passes?
Shigeru Miyamoto, he's not in any direct like
No.
he doesn't run anything.
No.
He's a fucking counselor for
n-
helping with certain industry or with certain IPs.
I think Nintendo just has too many IPs that like people they're still gonna be relevant
Well, it's
for
like-
like at least another
it's like
what,
DC with
20
their-
years.
It's like DC with their comics. They always have Batman. Like they would have absolute Batman. They have a pile of shit.
Super
Wrong.
chat. Super
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah. Anyways, American Nerd for oh shit, real scumbag politics for 2. I remember when
Big.
consoles had web browsers. Sigh. Yeah, American Nerd for 6. Tyrone, thoughts of Gacha, mainly Genshin and Hoyoverse, and how it affected gaming since the pandemic.
So I'm actually going to out myself here. I play
Oh,
Genshin
no.
Impact.
Well, it's over.
I don't play it nearly as much as I used to. I will log in like once or twice a month just to keep up with the story. I used to play that shit like fucking religiously back from like 2021 to 2023, I'd say. I really stopped playing after my ex-girlfriend ruined the game for me because she was a psychotic bitch. But
Okay,
it was a
anyways.
super enjoyable game. I have been playing Blue Archive for like over 2 years straight now. I play a lot of gacha games. I have spent probably way more money than I reasonably should have on Blue Archive. I don't really have an issue with gacha games as long as they are high quality and they don't have Hoyo has a horrible incentivization model. They will literally drain you dry of shit. Blue Archive had a pretty good system until recently where they've adopted the Hoyo system. I don't know.
Okay,
People like to demonize gacha games. They're not gambling. They're similar to gambling in certain ways, but they're not.
Just
They're
keep kids off of them. There you go.
Okay, Mr.
Keep kids and people with addictive personalities.
Mr. Sandy for 20. I stopped playing NBA 2K around 22 and I realized that you could no longer play their most popular game mode, My Career, on new versions without their online servers, which got deleted after just 2 years. Yeah, and that's a crazy thing. It's like these companies, it's this online garbage. After 2 years, the server's dead with NBA 2K. You spent all that money and time, it's gone
Planned
forever.
obsolescence.
Yeah, and there's no offline feature. You have to pay them a shitload of money. It's worse than Madden now in college football. College football, you guys hear about this?
John Madden.
Like in college football, the new game, they make you pay to upgrade their offline in their offline mode. I'm not even joking. It's completely offline. You gotta pay the money.
And
if you
these
wanna
people
upgrade the
wonder why
players.
Minecraft is still popular 17 years later.
It's yeah.
You know what Minecraft's biggest mistake was? You guys remember the online version of Minecraft where you could play in a fucking web browser? Sure, it was free and it was based on early models of the game, but you could still play it for free. That's how you got literally millions of these kids on Minecraft to begin with, myself included. Minecraft's biggest
Pocket Edition?
mistake was removing that. No, not Pocket Edition, the web-based browser. Minecraft.
Their biggest mistake was letting Microsoft
I thought you were
take
gonna say
over.
the biggest mistake was Notch selling Minecraft to Microsoft. I thought you were gonna say that was the biggest mistake.
It makes sense
Biggest mi-
financially, but
The biggest mistake for Minecraft was just making it too complicated, honestly.
it just
It's
Yeah.
there's just too much, and like I thought it was just because I have dementia boomer brain, and that like but every
You
single
do.
time you try to load, I do, but every single time even a normal person loads up Minecraft, you end up being directionless because of how much is in the game. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to mine. You don't know what to collect. You don't know what like there's guides and stuff, but again, there's just too much shit, and the game was a lot simpler. And sometimes just adding infinite adornments to an already well polished core doesn't actually just provide infinite value. At some point there's a drop off. It's like going into you see a cute waitress at the Applebee's, but she's got like 40, 50 pieces of flair to the point where you can't see her face anymore. That's Minecraft.
well, yeah, and not
Show
just
me
the
her tits
Made the
instead.
ace
okay,
real.
but not just that, but like when it comes to Minecraft, the more you look at it, they're trying to make everything like it's cute or aesthetically pleasing. It's like, no, we want the old textures. Like those are better.
I wanted the Aether to be real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also the new musician sucks and is Troon coded. They
That's
like
word
the
coded, yeah.
all like the visual designers, the music designers.
I
All
hate
these
it.
people all these people are horrible. They hate the original creators, especially Notch, and will do everything in their power to overwrite their existence. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if that is your opinion of and a behavior towards the original creator, you don't deserve to be making that game. You don't deserve to be like working
Well,
on that game.
I think there's also something to be said, like, sometimes like what kills something is that it just becomes too big for its own britches.
Mhm.
I think that's also another problem
Yeah,
with
Microsoft, like
Minecraft.
Microsoft,
Me in
that's
ninth grade.
that's their big thing. That's their number one game, Minecraft.
All I am saying is that as much as like some people got extremely giddy over how much customization came to Minecraft, they should have made it a separate game where it's like, here, you can make creative stuff in this game and you can import these maps into Minecraft later if they wanted to add like 1,000 different textures and stuff. But no, wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. You're good.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I accidentally disconnected my monitor. Yeah, no, but like the long and short of it is like all the customization crap they added should have just been in like some separate like make a Minecraft map like sideload game that you can import the maps into Minecraft, and Minecraft should have just stayed like very simple.
That's
Like
a great.
there are things in life that are extremely simple but make a lot of money. Cracker Barrel was extremely simple and made a lot of money.
Until they did the rebrand and then they brought it back.
Until they added things that nobody wanted and it sucked. So yeah,
These
just keep
focus
things
groups,
simple.
guys. These fucking focus groups are like it could be the death of us all. Who gives a shit what these focus groups say? Okay, they say it looks better. You think these people are going to a Cracker Barrel? Really?
These people need to learn from In and Out. You only have a few options, but it's
No,
fluff.
fuck In and Out. It's Californian. That's
Yeah, but
the
no,
one,
seriously, like
In-N-Out.
it just like these focus groups, the whole problem with them is you can get any response you want. And they say, oh, they love it more. Just because they like it does not mean they're gonna show up. And all you're doing is piss off your core base. That's what happened with that Cracker Barrel.
Well,
Nobody gives a
And
shit
I think
now.
there's also something to be said about the over corporatization of like all this stuff too, where like the more you have that, the more you kind of lose sense of like with the average person and almost the initial vision of your project too.
All right.
Yeah,
K
no-
Cup. Oh, sorry.
No, you can go and then I'll go.
K Cup for 2. I leave for a bit now. We're in in Wyoming. Channel equals cooked. We're gonna go for a little bit longer than I think we're gonna probably call it.
Yeah, we're in West Wyoming right now.
Yeah, West Wyoming. But yeah, I just think modern gaming's shit, and there's gotta be a crash to fix it. That's the only way to fix it, because these people gotta get fired. There's so many people that they've had these jobs for 20 years. What do they do? What do they do all day?
Yeah. I mean, let's think. How many companies you just need to see like their entire teams get fired? Halo
Bungie.
Studios,
Halo
Bungie, BioWare, Naughty Dog,
Arrowhead,
EA, Nuke EA.
Activision,
God, is there any good companies anymore?
Bethesda. You need.
Well, Bethesda
their-
is just freaking lazy. They're just freaking.
Yeah.
I think the worst part about all this is that what do you call it? there's this unspoken antagonist of the gaming industry called indie devs, and while we're over here bashing gaming studios, I'm genuinely surprised we haven't talked about just how fucking atrocious indie devs have gotten.
There's a lot of bad
Like
ones.
honest to God, indie devs are worse than actual game studios at this point, because there's this fucking the 2010s, especially like Minecraft, fucking Binding of Isaac. There were a lot of games
Undertale.
Sans Undertale. Fucking,
Gosh.
oh man, we're going back. We're
We're
going
going
back
way
to
back.
2016 high school with this. Fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. That's another example.
Yeah.
Thankfully, FNAF has been in really good hands its
Well, because
entire career.
you know Scott Cawthorn's
Because-
not gonna let that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Scott Cawthorn's a good guy. God bless him. He's a church going man from Houston. As
Yeah.
sad as it is, he's from Houston.
based.
Houston. But
Based.
and that's the thing is like all these indie devs. There's still a lot of good indie devs, but for every good indie dev, there's like just slop. That's the only way to put it. It's like
There's slop. The gaming industry needs a massive overcorrection. Ask me how I know about correction. I played Blue Archive.
oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Really Spangler for 5. I only play older versions of Minecraft. The day Microsoft removes the ability to do that, it'll be a very sad day. If they
Dude,
ever
I
did
am-
that, there'd
I
be a
am-
boycott.
I am
they
on.
would
You
never
know
want
what?
it.
I am on classic.minecraft.net right now. I am
Yeah.
playing the original alpha release of Minecraft. It's simple. It's a limited world. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks, and you get to go around. You jump. You destroy
Yeah,
shit.
but the
Obviously,
point
it
is-
needs more functionality, but I know what I'm doing here more so than fucking Minecraft 1.25.20, where I go to a fucking village and there are these motherfuckers with big noses.
People don't understand like
as
the
kids running around.
We're on
There's like
1.20.
30
You know where
25
I
now?
think Minecraft like completely, or I think Minecraft lost me was in the cave update where they added like all the additional layers of the underground. They added
I like the
copper and all this
concept of
stuff.
the execution was not good. My
Yeah,
opinion.
1.6
Yeah, like, 'cause
was
it j-
solid, and once you get beyond there, things started getting a bit superfluous.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, because
It's-
I also remember too, like with like I remember like back in the day, it felt like every Minecraft update was like a very big
an
deal and like
event.
added something like profound to the game. And then after I think maybe after like 2015 or 2016, like all the updates just started feeling more pointless, or the stuff they
Lazy.
added just felt like just cosmetics and nothing else.
and now
beyond
they
that.
change how they do updates. Now they do the thing where it's like they're drops or whatever, and they basically just do the bare. You think it was bad then? They do the bare minimum. They release like a new block.
Mhm.
They call it
Like
an
I can
update.
promise you that in high school, I did not feel like what Minecraft really needed was to add granite, and I'd never heard of diorite or andesite before the those updates. Anyway,
Yeah, and now they have cushions. Now you can sit, and I hate that.
They've added
Oh
cushions.
yeah.
They added.
Forgot about
Okay,
that.
okay. I'm gonna push back. I like that they added cushions, but with the caveat that cushions should have been added as soon as they became a community mod over 10 fucking years ago. I've been in this fight since I was 6 years old.
I will push back on it even further. I love the fact that they added cushions because it has made the redstone contraption maniacs even better.
Well, yeah, you can add a single block, and they find the craziest shit. Like
People are
they're insane.
People are able to stream the Shrek movie in like 480p because of cushions.
All right, you want to talk about Redstone Maniacs? Shout out Zeppelin LZ99 in the comments. He comes up with some fucking insane shit with Redstone. He does it. He uses it a bit weirdly to watch our stuff, but you know it's
Yeah.
okay. We're all about weird.
K
here.
Cup for
He does,
5.
Yeah.
Like the Redstone guys are fucking crazy.
Yeah, there's
dude.
some
We all
crazy-
have a little bit of autism in us.
Real
so.
scumbag politics for 2. Gonna stream Alaska
Big.
results for us tonight,
Big.
Owls. No, we're gonna probably end it a little bit. Cake up for 5. Square Enix is pretty decent right now, as far as I can tell. Yoshida actually talks to the community, and if possible, makes things happen if they can. The problem is, like, for every decent company, there's freaking 80 shitty ones. And they're
Yeah,
all
you
garbage.
can tell that we're really bored
Yeah.
because fucking nothing happens in Wyoming. We moved on to other topics.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. No, I think you will see a crash there. You're already seeing kind of a crash happen in like the film industry with like Mandalorian doing poorly, Supergirl
I'm
doing
gonna say no.
poorly.
I think they kind of had their crash with COVID. I think that was gonna be their crash. they realized they course corrected on most stuff, and now you got freaking Spider-Man making $2 billion. So,
And again, that Spider-Man, even then, not a particularly.
I
good
personally
movie.
enjoyed it. That's just my.
Yeah, but you're gonna sit here and
haven't-
tell
I'm
me
s- I'm
Jean
seeing it
Grey, who
tomorrow.
was one of the Jean Grey, who was one of the sorry, Jean Grey's the villain. That should have been like obvious from a very long
it's
time.
Well,
ago.
I already knew that, but
Yeah, no, Midnight. I want you to go in there, take note of the contrived bullshit she does.
Yeah,
that's
I agree. I
completely
hate when they
evil.
do Jean Grey. That
And
was
then
bullshit.
that she just walks off scot free and Spider. Like, no, dude, you killed God knows how many people.
I'm sorry, though.
Spider-Man's just covering for you.
When you have
Jean Grey
Punisher, when you have Punisher, something I gotta love it. I'm sorry.
There is literally never a single good incarnation of Jean Grey for movie or television.
Well, it's hard to do it
outside X-Men
I mean-
97, and it's fucking
mean,
hilarious. I say this.
the
X-Men are like the X-Men as a whole, I would say, are probably my favorite comic book superhero group.
Oh.
I mean, shut the fuck up. Cyclops is a baller. Magneto's like one of my 3 favorite villains alongside Reverse Flash and Doctor Doom.
Nightcrawler is pretty cool too.
Nightcrawler's a patriot.
Nightcrawler is a badass. I would say my favorite X-Men is like Cyclops. Beast is pretty up there too. Wolverine, always a classic.
Well, yeah,
Wolverine's
Kelsey Grammer as the Beast was pretty.
Yeah, he's
great,
coming back.
will
I
say.
think. I'm pretty sure he's back for the new one.
Great.
They are bringing back.
I don't know why.
They're
I mean,
bringing back.
Is he super
I mean,
conservative too?
Kelsey Grammer is a conservative. Yeah, Kelsey
Yeah.
Grammer's conservative.
They're bringing back the Fox X-Men for the sole purpose of killing them off, so they can bring.
Hey,
motherfucker, quit being such a fucking.
Don't spoil
pansy. You
anything.
can say.
Yeah, I would prefer to not. Have
It's
the
not
movie,
even a
but
plot thing.
I knew
They're
this stuff about
hiring-
Jean
no,
Grey.
they're hiring new. No, the Fox X-Men in Endgame. It's obvious they're gonna die. You know why? Because they're already hiring new people to play.
Okay, I
these
thought you were gonna say
characters.
something else, but anyways.
No,
Okay.
they're
Like-
putting these characters
okay.
to rest for good. Even though
I think
they've
so.
had their fucking they've had their send off and Days of
I hope
Future
they
Past.
just after Doomsday and
Yeah.
hopefully Doom wins, just restart the whole thing, please.
Gotta be honest, Days of Future Past did not feel like a send off. That whole X-Men series, going
was-
from The Last Stand to like a rewind with Origins and another rewind with First Class, and then Days of Future Past,
Yeah.
which had
Okay,
like zero
okay.
timeline context.
All right.
The timeline with the X-Men is so like beyond.
There is no
just
timeline. It's just
screwed.
they throw shit at the wall. K-Count for
I
2.
will say. Oh, go ahead.
Spider-Man and Punisher's moments were peak. Well, yeah, I love Punisher. That's why I'm biased, but
mean-
I think he's
Somehow
one of the
Professor X returned.
one of the few heroes that like do their job. That's why I like Punisher. American Nerd for 2. I never really cared about Jean Grey until A Brand New Day. Well, yeah, Jean Grey is just a cracked character. I don't like that they used her, but again, I think it's
I do not
fine.
like Jean Grey, even in the comics. I do not find her a particularly
Really?
compelling figure. I think the best X-Men are like Scott and his group of more militant mutants. I ironically find the mutants who were willing to stick it to mankind to be the most interesting. That's why I really like Magneto. X-Men, I mean, like, X-Men are really good. X-Men used to be the shit back in the 90s. X-Men 97 is a really, really fucking good show. But yeah, no, like these Fox
Yeah.
X-Men, it's very clear that they're going to be killed off by Marvel because, hey, we need a soft reboot for the MCU, and they're going to do
God,
it
do
over.
they-
They're going to include the X-Men and the Fantastic
they've
Four. I'm
killed-
willing to bet these Fantastic Four are going to be the same Fantastic Four we see after the multiverse reboot.
how many times have they killed Professor X at this point?
Okay, so all right, so
at
they
least
Somehow Charles
three
Xavier
hold on. I
returned.
know. So they killed Professor X in Days of Future Past.
Yep.
They killed him in Logan.
Yep.
They've killed him
X-Men
in
3.
Multiverse
The
of
Last Stand.
Madness.
Doctor
Yeah,
Strange.
so
Yep.
they killed him in The Last Stand. They killed him in Days of Future Past. They killed him in Logan. They killed him in Multiverse of Madness, and now they're gonna. This is the 5th fucking time Patrick
Dude,
Stewart has been killed off.
If you
as
watch the
Professor
trailer,
X.
it's pretty clear he's gonna die right away. Like how Magneto was acting, I
Yeah.
think he died right away. It's like
So he's
seriously,
basically so he's basically the South Park Kenny of the NCU at this point.
basically,
Oh my gosh, they killed Professor X.
you bastards. Goldie for 5.
Yeah,
Oh, Death of Transportation reached out to the gamer community to hire thousands of them for air traffic controllers. Really? Billy Spangler for 5. 1.8 was the last good Minecraft update, in my opinion. That was also the pre-Microsoft update. No, I like the Nether update. But, let's hear.
Yeah.
I just I can't, now that I'm actually thinking about it, it's fucking crazy. Half the appearances Patrick Stewart has made as Professor X,
He just
and he's been fucking
dies.
killed.
And
Like,
it's like,
Patrick Stewart cannot catch. I don't.
mean-
I understand why he hates playing this character now,
Dude,
bro.
really
he's
makes it a
dying.
thing.
and like
I
he,
will say, like his death in Logan was pretty. That Logan was a great film.
Oh, Logan
that
was
was
amazing.
probably
Logan was a very good film. I loved it, and it was ruined by Deadpool and Wolverine.
okay, listen, I enjoyed Deadpool Wolverine, but yeah,
I-
it ruined it.
I don't hate Deadpool and Wolverine, but like I think the
To be
writing
fair-
in that film was
To be
pretty
fair,
sloppy.
Tyrone, that's a different Wolverine. It's not the one we love.
It's
a different one.
Wolverine.
It's a freaking.
Although they do
They-
bring
they
back
still-
Daphne.
They still ruined it because what they did was they created the idea of the whole idea of an anchor being now being a thing mismatched.
That's
with the rest of
retarded.
the
I hate that
MCU.
so
It's
much.
retarded. It's very clear that was okay. I'm gonna put my conspiracy hat on. The anchor being was a hastily constructed something else because Deadpool and Wolverine was originally going to loosely tie into the Kang dynasty, and it was going to be something relevant to Kang, but then the whole shit with Jonathan Majors happened. And I don't understand why they scrapped the Kang dynasty. Dude,
Yeah, cold feet.
you have instances of alternate characters being played by completely
Because they
different
screwed it up in the
characters
freaking Ant-Man
on screen-
movie.
on-
They screwed it
Well,
up.
because didn't they say in Ant-Man Quantumania that like there literally is only
There's
one
only one.
of Kane?
There's one Kane, and they showed all the other assholes. They're all the same. They're all Jonathan Majors. I fucked it up.
Yeah, the only post Endgame films that I've seen from the MCU are Far From Home, No Way Home, and Deadpool and Wolverine.
So I'm
That's
gonna be
it.
so
Endgame
real with you,
film?
Rap. There is one character, or there's one actor in, and I like this person. John Boyega looks a lot like Jonathan Majors.
That's
They
true.
could have just fucking hired
This is-
John Boyega to play Kang. Imagine
I
the
think-
John Boyega. Jonathan Majors is not a good actor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he just.
Oh no, Jonathan Majors is a good actor. I'm sorry, it's gonna be hard to top him. John Boyega is a John Boyega is an African American actor who is of comparable acting power. He's the one character in the Star Wars sequels I legitimately can say I like. He acted his fucking ass off
He got
there.
screwed. That's
The
that's
writers
what it
were
was.
over
He was completely wasted as a character in the
I was
new
excited.
trilogy.
Yeah,
But
he
yeah,
was
no, they could
promising Seven.
literally.
I thought it was
They
going to be
could
a
have.
clone revolt or something. Stormtrooper.
They
round.
could
that
have.
made too much
They could have
sense.
had. They could have just brought fucking John Boyega in and said, "Oh yeah, no, we're Kang bullshit." But
Magic.
no, they had to go and replace it with Doomsday, and they had to put fucking Robert Downey Jr. in. And
I
now
have a theory about that.
Chris
I have a
Evans.
feeling he's not the real Doctor Doom. That's my hope. I hope it's just like so they can bullshit their way into having him as Iron Man again.
I see, like I care so little about Doomsday that I haven't even watched the trailer for
The
the
second
trailers
trailer
for it.
looks pretty good. The first one was shit.
I watched the second trailer after I noticed they came out. You want to know why midnight? Because it was 3 in the
Why?
fucking morning, and I was bored. I had just gotten off of a call with a couple friends of
I
mine
liked it. I
in
liked the
John's server, and I was like, oh, I'm bored. Might as well watch this. I was half asleep. I don't remember half of it because I literally fell asleep watching it halfway through the fucking
Oh my
trailer.
gosh.
No,
Like-
like unironically though, like I'm more interested in seeing the Clayface film this year than I am Avengers Doomsday.
That
The
looks
Clayface
good.
film is going to be so good. I love I love body horror films. Body horror is like the one genre
Thing.
of
It's
film I actively The Thing is really good.
Explain your taste
Smile
in
with
words.
I'm just worried because this is
Shut
James.
hey, do you enjoy being able to speak, Jesse? Shut the fuck up.
Hey.
Stop disrespecting borderline personality disorder women. We don't discriminate. I
Okay.
love beautiful
Okay,
princesses.
K-Cup for
Anyway,
5.
moving on.
Personally, I want Toby Spider-Man and Hugh Jackman Wolverine have a scene in Secret Wars. considering it was supposed to happen 24 years ago. I'm not going to say anything, but anyways, I'm Battlefield for 5. Did you guys see the Candace tweet about her being a Christian crusader? Oh God, no! I want to forget about that.
Oh, you mean the
pregnant one,
Korean
yes.
boiler
And
tweet?
she's like carrying the fucking like she's pregnant. It's fucking.
And she, that
I
was-
wonder what they're
I
implying there.
can't lie. I can't lie. It's so Christ-pilled, bros.
K Cup for 5. Deadpool Wolverine was fan service the old Fox series essentially, and insert Hugh Jackman in the MCU. Good movie, but it's obviously there. Well, yeah, I'm fine with it. It just, dude, it's Hugh
Why
Jackman.
is Channing Tatum Gambit? Why is Channing Tatum Gambit? That was an inside joke. That was not meant to be a thing. I think he'll do a good Gambit, but there was the other fucking character
Yeah,
they
who's
had
the
in
guy's
X-Men
name?
3.
Oh my God, who's the actor's name?
Oh,
He was X-Men 3. I think it was.
I don't remember.
Let's see here. By the way, Rap, look at the Brewers game. Holy crap! Oh my God, it's 22-0. What the hell? Okay. Thanks, K Cub. American Nerd for 2. Will Doomsday be the Barbenheimer 26? Yes. I
Taylor
think so.
Kish in X-Men
No.
Origins Wolverine. Taylor Kish.
I think so. I think
No, it was Taylor Kish.
Okay.
That's who played him, and it was X-Men Origins Wolverine, and he played one of the dudes in Battleship. Hold up, who's this dude played?
Okay, American Nerd for
let's
2.
see.
Will Doomsday be the Barbenheimer 26? I think so. I just think Dune alone is going to make, oh God, a lot of money. And
Dune
then,
is the only one I'm excited for.
yeah, and Doomsday, just because it has the name Avengers next to it, it's going to make $2 billion, especially after Spider-Man. So it's going to make a lot of money.
Yeah,
that
I
week.
wonder if Brand New Home will have like any like enthusiasm, like if it will give enthusiasm to Doomsday or not.
It's going to.
You mean Brand New Day?
Brand New Day.
Yeah, I thought I said Brand New Day. But...
You said Brand New Home.
Okay, Brand New Day. It's late.
Olivia Williams for 2. A couple more super chats. I think we're done. Olivia Williams for 2. If Cheney on Trump's good side, Senator Cheney. Yeah, that's true. Bailey Spangler for 5. Hot take: the MCU hasn't been good since Civil War. Infinity War, and especially Endgame, are very overrated. Didn't age well. Infinity War, I think, aged fine. It's just Endgame didn't age well at all.
Infinity War has aged pretty well, I think.
I think so.
Endgame is the one that I don't think has, because like even after watching it, I still had problems with like
how
Thanos
ballsy
and
it is
Thor.
to end with the villain actually winning for once. And, like everybody's dead.
Yeah.
Like half were dead.
And also, like Thanos is arguably the protagonist of Infinity War too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna be very, very controversial. I do
Okay.
not think Captain America: Civil War was a particularly good MCU
Oh boy.
film.
Oh boy.
I think it was not good.
I actually think it's overrated.
I think it's
That's my
overrated
take.
too, but
I think most of Phase 3 is incredibly overrated. So like here, I'm gonna go through right now. Iron Man. So Iron Man 2 is one of my favorite MCU films. It was like the first movie I ever went to go.
Iron
watch in
Man
theaters.
2?
Really?
Really?
That's
hot take.
that's kind of a
I
bizarre pick.
I recognize that Iron Man 2 was not a good film by most metrics. I
It's
don't
not.
care. It is good to me because I love War Machine and I love Don Cheadle and I love the one scene where they are in the bonsai garden and they are just fucking ripping everything apart. And then Whiplash comes in, he's like, "Oh, I've come to play." And then War Machine leans into Tony's ear and says, "Oh, this ain't gonna be good." I have so many clips from that fucking scene. I know that, yeah. Anyway, Iron Man 2 was okay, but I love it. Incredible Hulk 2008, I forget that exists regularly. Thor, Captain America,
Yeah.
the Avengers, pretty good. Iron Man 3, really good. Dark World, meh. Winter Soldier. So interesting story with Winter Soldier. Many of you may not know this. I used to have very severe lazy eye as a kid.
I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night, guys.
All right. I'm
Boy,
wearing
have
out my
fun in your
welcome. Let's
chair.
just end the stream.
Oh gosh. Olivia Williams for 2. Biggest shock: Democrats win and GOP win on election day. The biggest shock is Florida by far. Outside of that,
Yeah, let's wrap
Yeah.
the stream up.
yeah, I think we got to the point where, yeah. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. I think that's it. Yes, it is. All right. Godspeed.